I was like, oh, I know what's
Streams
up.
are
And
live.
she's
Warning,
like, what?
streams are live.
And I said,
Streams
everybody
live.
knows white girls ain't got no rhythm.
Girl ain't got any
The
rhythm.
girl's got rhythm.
We posted on Facebook if
The
you want to
backseat
share it.
rhythm.
Oh, hold please.
I said that in a conversation with Jeffrey Lord today.
I said it to this dude I'm talking to.
Hold, please.
I was like, let me look it up. Hold please.
That's what
Hey.
I said.
According to
One
ACDC,
moment.
she's got backseat rhythm. Hey,
Ayo.
is that? Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
singing. Yeah.
Oh,
this
is
song.
that?
I don't see people sharing this shit.
Would you hold
Oh
your
my
horses?
gosh.
I'm
Jesus.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm being.
Wow, what a name.
I'm being over the top.
Dang.
If you're gonna be like that,
Please
I'm just
exit
gonna
the building. Same.
Golly.
Exit the temple.
With this camera is on you
Yeah.
and the charcuterie board to see how much to keep track of who's eating.
He's
what.
between two stands instead of between two holes.
Brian Massey said I'm not bad for a white girl.
Who's Brian Massey?
Yeah.
The guy that I bought those paintings from for Brian and Katie.
Oh. Does it help that I posted it on Instagram?
Sure does.
It sure does. I'm just kidding. I don't care what
Did
you
you
vote. I don't
did
even
you
care
share
what
it, Dustin? Can I share it from yours?
Hold on.
Please exit the building. I see it.
Oh.
All right.
Wait. No COVID talk.
Can we talk about that I got my shot?
Yes, because
Yes,
Dustin
I
wants
will
to
talk
talk about it.
Yeah, I wanted to,
And I'm
Hear about
probably
your
going to say
experience.
some really funny things about it. So get
Okay.
ready.
Cool.
because you're literally
Get
like
ready.
the first person
This
I
ain't
know
funny.
of that's gotten
Because
the
Peter
vaccine.
got it too, and we teased him like to let us know when his dick fell off after getting
Oh,
the
the
shot.
cute little boy that works in the ER?
Yeah.
I love him. Be
Yeah,
nice
Lunas.
to-
The cute little
Well,
boy.
be nice to him.
Little boy, he's the same age as I am.
I said what I said.
We got a real
Can I have
liberal
some
use of the
whiskey?
word boy around here.
Never mind. I have
Everybody's
a,
a
whole thing of
boy
whiskey
to
over
me.
here.
Yeah,
Everybody's a
dude.
boy or a dude.
A dude, yeah, or a boy.
Everybody's dude.
yeah.
Girls, guys.
Inanimate
Is
objects.
man a pejorative now?
Does that work in a world of where we have to have proper pronouns? You can just say dude.
And do
I
the-
can.
Yeah, dude's a proper pronoun.
hooks
Are you
count?
kidding me?
Everybody's dude.
Yep.
Do y'all want champagne now?
Yes.
Stubbs, you're in
Stubbs,
charge of the
Without
champagne for
hesitation,
Ivy.
Ivy's like, yes.
can you in the grab one of those bottles out of the
Yeah.
freezer and let's pass around those other cups, the little white ones.
Oh my gosh, we have cute little wine cups.
Oh, the
Now I
styrofoam.
know why you
They're
get
little plastic cups, but you know.
Oh, this
We got
the
the black ones.
transparent ones down there.
Ooh, fancy.
Ooh la la.
Let's
No,
see.
are there no flutes?
We got Corbell and we have Dark Horse. Now, Dark Horse is based off of a brand new Spectacle song that hasn't been released yet.
Shouldn't that be popped outside so it doesn't get out and everything?
I thought you were doing it.
Do you have the
I thought you were
Are
doing
you,
it.
do you have
man.
a sword? Are you gonna
Dark
open that
Horse
up?
was made when
What?
I
Funny thing about dark.
when, it,
Do-
when
do
I
you
was
have
14
cups?
years old. It's one of the first champagnes I ever had, and
Coming at you like a dark horse. Sorry.
you got the cups over there, Matt. The white ones.
Stubbs.
Come on, Stubbs, get with the program,
I'm trying to
dude.
post the link.
Oh,
It's taking you 5
Glad
years.
that you yelled at all of us.
I don't
to
have
share
a
this.
sword, but I have a gun.
Cool.
No, I'm just kidding.
Love it.
And I'd like to tell everybody, I'm not going to be a convicted felon now.
It went that way. Yeah,
What if it-
those.
What if it destroyed the Star Destroyer?
Still looks
No,
intact
no,
to
those
me.
are them.
That would be funny.
Besides-
You have to call it the Stubbs Destroyer.
Yeah. Plus, I think its shields are still intact.
I
Thanks,
love that
honey.
thing. How many hours did that take you?
27.
Oh, it's not as many as I
Gracie.
thought.
That's first COVID thing.
Danke.
That's a lot of head.
Yeah, it is. Same.
That's what he said.
No man has ever said that.
Thank you.
Straight by or in between.
A toast. Toast.
Do you want the
We can
AC
turn the
back
air
on?
back on.
Oh, we can?
Yeah.
To
The thing's
someone
been
else.
off for 2 seconds and you're going to die of heat?
Oh,
My gosh. The theatrics in here.
Are you calling your what? Who are you calling a fat fuck
Oh.
just now?
Another.
She's
Not
a
me.
fat
Wait,
fuck
how
like
many-
me.
Oh.
and there's one for all of us.
I would never call a woman something like that, dude.
I didn't say that you
I'll
did.
beat
I
Stubbs
just
up.
all I
you
heard
go.
was that I missed the rest of your sentence. That's why I asked.
Do we need more?
There's another bottle.
There's another bottle.
But how many of these cups am I holding?
Should I just get you?
I just see one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Wait, who's
So
this
So
go
I don't
to?
need this?
I need one.
Yeah.
Here, Brian, you can take this one. I'll take that one.
Take that one. And then either
No, I have to
I
drive
can be
home.
a wino and drink from the bottle, or
Or you can have
Yeah.
a cup. And then we'll open up the next bottle for you, Ives.
All right, I'm gonna continue my post.
and then since Ivy, this is what she's
Oh, this
living
is
off of.
delicious.
Oh, I know,
Log
Good
I know.
work.
on the fire.
dude. Only the
Oh,
best.
there's some in my car. A
Oh,
little Vouv.
Nice.
you want,
Yeah.
you want the
Hmm.
end of this?
Yeah, I will in a second. This is very full.
It's kind of
Well,
fruity,
you want me
like
to go
wine.
For it?
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Chug it. Do it.
Chug, 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 chug. She's
It's on
got
camera.
this.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right.
Nice
So,
job,
that's what
Ivy
it is.
Lynn.
Classy.
Are we ready to start this thing up?
Classy and a little bit sassy.
You're the captain. Aye, aye.
Y'all ready to get a little bit funky, a whole lot of fun?
Yup.
Cool.
Let's mix and forget how we get
Sound
home.
like you're like choking.
Let us commence with the recording.
I've been doing that a lot lately.
Oh.
Gag reflex?
I realize that I don't have a lot of words that make me, but I've got a lot of
Nauseous,
things.
you mean?
Yeah,
Nauseous.
like
Moist?
raw chicken.
Why?
Because I listened to your show this afternoon.
Do you have a thing with raw chicken?
Oh yeah, no, I can't do it. Can't touch
Salmonella.
it.
Family thing, huh?
Y'all can't
I,
eat
I,
raw
I
chicken?
gave,
What's
I
wrong
gave
with
it to
you?
her.
I can't touch it. Can't even look at it.
Only my arc.
And
Start
then,
to, like,
and then
freak
I was
out.
I was at the store the other day buying some so I could make this little one over here, chicken enchiladas.
Mm.
And I wrapped my hand in the
You
bag
touched
and
it.
then I put the bag on the chicken container and then I smelled it. Like I pulled down my mask so I could smell the chicken just so I knew it wasn't bad. And then the whole time I was grossing out.
Yeah.
All right, so
I cook so much chicken working at Freebirds. I could do it easy.
Gross.
I just hate it. I hate it so bad.
It's good.
So do I.
It's fun.
we're gonna start the show up right about now.
Okay, go.
The only thing I ask, there's a lot of us in here. Let's keep it cool.
'Kay.
With talking over each other, so that way it's
Matt.
easy to understand.
Him, not me.
Stubbs,
No, just
Thomas,
Just leave it on his
Brian.
Susie's a professional, so she doesn't do that.
All right.
All right,
Did
here we
you
go. We
just
ready?
Learn to wink this week or what?
I did.
Right.
She's been practicing, getting her muscle control down. All right, here we go. I don't know how loud this is going to be, so I may have turned it down. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1.
You were getting caught up with your pals the other day.
Why are you looking around, man? I don't know who you banged or not.
Have you ever had sex in this room?
I will eat your ass.
I can take care of that.
This episode of the is brought to you by
Geist Note.
and
Victor Wrench.
and Plastic Object.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
What are we talking about, guys? We're on the Jerry Jonestown Massacre.
We're talking about stuff, we're talking about things, we're talking about it being important. It's real, y'all. It's live. It's real. It's totally real.
Yeah, what is this? Well, then, you know what? I hate Jerry Jonestown Massacre. They're fucking assholes. Pussy. And, I just can't stand them,
So people like this
Those are our
podcast.
friends.
Yeah, I appreciate Dustin and Matt and,
These guys are just all like, oh, fucking chicks.
I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. Maybe you're a little wasty face.
Fuck you. You're a goddamn communist. I'm a fucking Reagan-era fucking conservative, pussy.
What do y'all talk about?
Their name is Jerry Jonestown Massacre.
You ruined it with your conservative talk and, don't ban this ammunition and all this other stuff.
Churches listen to this?
Matt apparently has spaghetti in his pubes.
Spaghetti!
They're racist bigots.
You have a Muslim on your America show. I don't know how good you're going to do on the ratings there.
Oh, retards are stupid. Black people are going to hell.
He gets racist sometimes. Usted pique segundo?
Unlistenable liars that think retards are stupid, and I quote,
I'm gay, okay? And all I want is someone to love me.
So you're a full-blown lesbian.
You felt just listen to it. Kill his wife.
I already...
For real. Touch his wife.
Dustin, you have the cleanest pubes.
also, they don't mention sports.
If he was in a Mortal Kombat game, his
Fatality would be the butt crunch.
I may be pregnant with one of y'all's babies.
I touched the butt.
If you could get
Oh
pregnant
my
via
God.
text. All I want is somebody
That
to
she
fucking love
is
me,
pregnant
man.
with one of
It's
our
fun.
babies.
Love and
She
ammunition.
might be. That could be one of our babies out there in California.
Fuck this podcast shit. It's stupid. Do one like that too.
Show number 401. It is December 29th, 2020. 2 more days left in this terrible year.
Oh my God, it's my brother's birthday tomorrow.
Terrible year of our
I need
Lord.
to remember to call
Of
him.
our year of our Lord. And then, tomorrow's your brother's birthday?
My brother Evan.
Tomorrow, I have a 16-year-old in my house.
Shut the front door.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm sure it is already.
Are they Aquarius?
Yeah, I keep my front door.
No, it's not.
You're the one into all that crazy, weird stuff.
Yeah,
Paganism.
what does your rock say that it is?
I think it's Capricorn.
How about your crystal?
Man, I'm gonna get into that business.
Into some crystal business?
Into crystal business?
Yeah.
You're gonna start
My-
selling
my,
crystals?
My friend, yeah.
Hey, I know someone who goes up to Oklahoma and mines crystals like
Yeah,
quartz.
I'm gonna start doing
and
it.
he like makes bank.
Jen got some
Does he mine them in a
for
trailer?
Abby Lane, and it was like 4 of them, and it had a little note, a descriptive note, and everything.
Oh.
$70 fucking.
Are you
Really?
okay?
I have some crystals
Like, that's
I
the
haven't
business to
set
get
loose
into,
into
man.
this room yet.
Oh, let's see.
It's taken off.
Is it amethyst?
Does it come back around?
Amethyst
to that
is
now?
my
The best
go-to.
of the
Yeah,
crystals?
If you
yeah,
just,
my
like-
go-to crystal and yours
A
as
little
well.
rose quartz.
If you had an
Hey,
epiphany,
can I tell you? I've gotten
Here we
like
go.
5
What did I say?
messages since this thing
What are
started,
you doing
and
here?
it is. Ivy's hair is so much longer than it was last time I saw her. She looks like a golden angel. Tell her, nice chug from your chugging. I'm like, okay, what about me? What, like, am I chopped liver?
Thanks, friends.
Yeah,
No, you're the messenger to your
All right.
daughter.
true,
And people.
true.
As if.
I do look like a golden angel.
I
Always.
know.
So this crystal was given to me by a super fan.
A super fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what we're calling mom these days?
Yes. This is what your mom gave me.
Let me see that one.
I want a
Let me
crystal
see it.
dick.
She wanted it.
Oh,
She
I'll
said
get
this
you one.
needs to be in the
I
temple.
don't think I really need one from you though.
What is this one? What's
It
the
needs to
power
be
of this one?
100 times larger, right?
Crazy. What's the
Hard
power
to
of this
say.
one? Yeah.
Yeah. What's the power of crystal dick?
That's a quartz. It's just, for
Quartz.
good crystal, good dick juju.
They should have named the last
Good
Indiana
dick
Jones
juju.
movie that. The Kingdom of the Crystal Dick.
Does that go on
It
the
is
larger crystal
anatomically
dildo?
correct.
Right?
That's pretty good.
I know. I was so proud of myself when I found that thing.
We're gonna have to unplug.
It would be pretty hard to find.
This is when we need the Honey I Shrunk the Kids gun to make it bigger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know how
Then we could
big
ride
I
it
should
around the
get
yard.
it for you. 'cause
Were there multiple
there
sizes?
were multiple sizes. They went up to like this big.
No,
my
that's
How much
a
did
deal.
that cost?
The big one, like that one, was,
much was
like
that one?
$13.
How
See,
much was the
this
big
little
The
one
big
was?
one, yeah, the big one was like 80.
Dude, we got to get into
My
this business.
goodness.
Forget the business that we talked about before. This business, we need to get into this business.
What we need to do is we need to sell
Jerry Jonestown
Our-
Massacre crystals.
personalized penis crystals from the Jerry Jonestown Massacre.
That's about the size they would be.
Yeah. I mean, this is about life size.
JJT masturbators.
Okay.
Hey.
We're not selling these as sex toys. That's illegal
Oh, okay.
in this state.
It
Th-
is?
They're cake toppers.
Oh, okay.
Not cake toppers.
Yeah. That could be a name for an OnlyFans page, though.
They're
So-
vaginal massages.
Yeah.
I don't know.
OnlyFans.
If we're allowed to play this song, but it was on YouTube, right?
I
We'll
think
play
you
this?
are.
Okay. I just
Oh,
want to make
no,
sure.
We're
I-
about to
I-
get fined.
It is confusing that they can play it, but you can't. On YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Doesn't make
Well,
sense.
I think it's changed enough.
YouTube's public domain, right?
This is Mountain of
not
Smoke.
bad.
They're about to release an album of covers, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, I like Mountain
Oh,
of
this is
Smoke.
Mountain of Smoke?
Love Mountain of Smoke. Yes.
That's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one. We need to get those boys in here again.
Yeah.
That's
you should.
Reach out to them. They
Yep.
like you better than me.
That's.
Susan.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm popular.
Happy Tuesday,
Put
Dustin.
it on
Happy Tuesday,
silent.
Matt.
silent.
Which one? There's
Happy Tuesday, Stubbs. I forget.
Thank you.
I have to
Happy
be
Tuesday, Dustin.
direct. Happy Tuesday, Ivy.
Happy Tuesday, Dustin.
Or should I say Happy Tuesday, Princess Ivory?
Ivory.
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 What? How much champagne have you
I
had?
just have this video. Hey, I've driven all over Texas today.
I'll
We'll
cut
get
you
to
some
that.
slack then.
Happy Tuesday, Susanna.
Happy Tuesday, Dustin. Happy Tuesday, Stubbs. Happy
Happy
Tuesday,
Tuesday,
Ivy.
Susie.
What are all the names you want to be
Tuesday.
called?
Happy Tuesday, Ivy.
Susie, happy Tuesday, Stubbs.
Happy Tuesday,
Kitten,
Thomas.
Princess.
I like Princess.
And
You
happy
can't
Tuesday,
be
Brian.
Princess.
No, I like Kitten. He came up with Princess all on his own.
I did not. You listed a whole bunch of things that you should have been called in that chat, and then Kitten was one of them.
Kitten's the best one.
It's a weird one, right?
Weird one. Yeah.
Mm.
For sure. Anyone who wants to
Happy
apply
Tuesday,
to be my
Thomas.
boyfriend. Kitten.
Happy Tuesday, Dustin.
That's weird.
Happy Tuesday, Brian.
Happy Tuesday, Dustin.
Were
I don't
you,
like that.
Thomas, were you just mimicking yourself or
Yes.
a stripper?
No,
that
I was
is
mimicking
trying to
myself.
dance? Okay. Just want to make sure.
I got pop screen filters. I don't have to do that anymore.
How would stripper
It wasn't
Matt
you.
Thomas sound like?
He just strips for
That's
fun.
Yeah.
intriguing to me.
Do you want to turn on the AC?
What would stripper Thomas sound
These are
like?
a bunch of weirdos.
Well, you are wearing a hoodie, so
Thomas, I'm talking to you, sir.
I was talking to her. I didn't hear what you said.
He was focused on me.
My show. Anyway, what would stripper Thomas sound like? Hello, would you like a dance?
Hello, would you like a dance?
No touching.
No touch.
I think they sell
No,
dances
no.
with their body more than just verbal offerings.
No touching,
I've
no
been to a
champagne.
strip
room.
club a few times.
He's got sparkles all over his chest.
What do they
I
always
don't.
say? Would you like some accompaniment for a song or two?
Oh
Dance.
boy.
Would you like
Just
some
to
French?
See, they're nice
Would
to
you
you.
like a
To
dance?
me, they're just like, you
Yeah, would
party?
you like a dance? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of, hey, can I grind on your erection?
It
Like,
depends
would
on
like
where
a
you are
dance?
because I was
Yes,
at
I
a
would.
place in Dallas that is no longer open,
Yeah.
Whoa, Turbo.
and the girl
Sorry.
did not come up to me and go, "Do you want to dance?" She goes, Do you or any of your friends have cocaine?"
Yeah. of
What?
course.
And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that's it. That's been said to me.
That's
Would I get
never
asked
happened
that?
to me.
I get
And
asked
also-
And I got
I've gotten asked that, but not at a strip club.
I've
Oh,
gotten
yeah.
asked that. It,
Did y'all know Dallas had a kind of famous one-arm stripper?
yes.
no.
And so did Wichita Falls.
What's her name? Oh wait, that's
No.
one leg.
I don't know what her name was. I saw her at two different clubs, and I've only
Stacy.
been to a strip club like five
Eileen.
times, maybe.
Send
but a couple
transmission
different
from the
clubs.
one-armed stripper.
With my buddy Martin, we went to the clubhouse.
Something wrong with you.
Probably for the second time, and then he like nudges me. He points her out. I was just like, oh my god, there's like a one-armed stripper, and she has like I don't know, like 2/3 of an arm.
Two-thirds?
So it's not a
to get
complete
the-
amputation. Okay.
To get the point across, she has 2/3 of an arm, and he looks at me. And then if you're a Arrested Development super fan like me and my buddy Martin are, he leans over at me. He goes, "That's why you always leave a note."
Pretty
Thank
good.
you. You know what I'm talking about.
How was everyone's Christmas?
Wild.
Fantastic.
Great.
Same old. It was okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
Moving on.
That's it. You don't want to talk about like what your favorite Christmas gifts were?
We're
or
not-
anything?
we're not 12 years old.
I don't celebrate it.
What's the weirdest gift you received?
A baby onesie.
Oh yeah, that was
Okay,
weird.
that's weird.
Right, I'm
Was
not
it who's,
pregnant.
who's,
Can you fit
who-
into it?
My grandmother gave it to me,
Uh-huh.
and no,
You can't. You haven't tried to put it on.
That's a passive aggressive way of
Right?
saying you need to get knocked up
I was like,
so she can have another
What?
great grandkid.
No.
You
that
know.
was wild.
You know how
though.
you
Do you
fight that,
wait,
right?
do you think she got you confused with another
get pregnant?
another
No.
grandkid? Maybe.
You just hold it up and go. All right, I'm just gonna walk out the door. First guy I see, put it in me.
Oh
No, you blow your nose
Whoa.
into it.
My dad would have an aneurysm.
Abby's like,
Your
I
dad's
work
gotta
at
be
a
in on the
fertility
joke, too.
clinic.
Yeah, I got options.
I got
Yeah.
options. Come on now.
So you want to talk about birthday
Sperm
Christmas
roulette.
gifts? And
Uh-huh.
what was the favorite one? What was your favorite one, Susie?
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
my
what was your favorite one?
favorite one? Golly, I've gotten so many. I've got a favorite one from.
Why don't
each
you
kid.
brag? You got a badge? You've gotten so many.
Yeah.
Some of us don't get anything.
You didn't get anything for Christmas?
Oh,
Didn't you post the other
I
day about
forgot
not
your
having
Christmas
friends?
Oh, you got me.
He just said he doesn't celebrate them.
I got you something and I forgot it. It's on my coffee table.
Did you remember my makeup?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I remember
Priorities.
the important
That's
part. Yeah. So I got a new Santa to add to my collection from Brian and Tirza.
Nice.
And
Do you have a curio cabinet of Santas? My
Nope.
mom's got that.
I don't.
How many
Oh.
black Santas do you have?
Get on your game.
Most of them.
What's happening to you?
Do you have a hipster Santa?
I
Like a
do.
millennial
I
Santa?
have a hipster
A
Santa.
TCU Santa.
Oh, with a
Uh,
nose
TCU
ring?
Santa?
And I had a Santa
sleeves of
that
tats.
with a surfboard, but I gave it to Ivy to add to her
To
Christmas.
start
Oh
her
my gosh,
Santa
Dustin's dying.
What is so
I'm
goddamn
delirious.
funny?
I've been up since 5 o'clock. And I
I,
drove like
uh,
600 miles today.
horrible.
He was.
He was alone for too long, and now he's got 5 people.
You're gonna do
around.
that the whole show.
No,
aren't
I've got stories because I was alone by myself yesterday too, and then I came up with stupid sex positions.
I can't wait to hear that.
Did you try them out in your
So
car?
another Santa.
By himself.
What was the
Like this,
Santa that you got
like
this
this.
year? What kind of Santa was it?
Oh,
Was it
it's a cute little old fashioned Santa with like a Christmas tree and stuff. It's
oh
really
yeah,
pretty.
it wasn't Antifa Santa.
No.
What?
What?
Yeah, it's the
Santa's in all black.
Yeah,
He wears black.
black block.
Santa.
Yeah, Antifa Santa.
I need to order that.
And
Beard coming out of his
then
mask.
Ivy got me all of
He's a
Olay
like,
products
pepper
that I
spray.
wanted, but she also got me Helter
Olay.
Skelter.
Oh yeah.
What
Charles
about you,
Manson
Thomas?
Santa?
Yeah.
Thomas, what was your favorite Christmas gift?
Kitty also got me.
I got 2 replica miniature
Keep it
guitars
PG.
that the guys from Rush played. The Geddy Lee's bass and Alex Lifeson's double-headed SG.
You didn't get the real ones?
Oh,
What the hell?
my
Aren't
girlfriend
those
hasn't
in,
worked in
like,
3
House of
months, man. Give
Blues?
me a break.
You better put her on the streets.
Get her an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
There you go.
Dude.
OnlyFans, man.
It's for a show.
She may have one. I just don't know about it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
you're
you'd
right.
know.
No, we have separate accounts. I wouldn't know.
Mr. Brian, what is yours? What was your favorite gift?
Remains to be seen because it's in the form of a $100 Amazon gift card.
Okay,
Oh,
that's the kind
that's
you
nice.
like. You get to choose.
That's what
your
I told my
destiny.
mom I wanted because she got it for me for my birthday 6 months ago. I'm like,
Yeah,
that'd
those are
be
always
good.
nice. Yeah.
What are you
Buy-
thinking
I'm gonna buy
about
some-
getting? What do you got it narrowed down
Probably some
to?
books. I just don't know what books yet.
Yeah. Just don't blow it on
wanna get-
$42 pair
One
of
I
underwear.
do want to get is probably
Mine came
a
in
Michael
it sucked.
Malice book.
Michael Malice.
You
Yeah.
got a
I like his
$42 pair of
snarkiness.
underwear?
Yeah, and the thing that's funny is
From
someone-
Amazon?
Is it edible?
Well, I mean, it was from yeah. It was Amazon and it was Tommy John's.
Oh, I've got a pair of Tommy Johns.
And-
They're freaking
Well, the
great.
thing is, they're hit or miss. Some of them work fine, and then some of them immediately roll down. Like
I think they
get bunched
sponsor
up and
Michael
stuff.
Malice's podcast.
And the thing that's this one was
And Howard
guaranteed to
Stern.
be like this was the newest and best that they had. So I was like, oh, I'll try it. And someone else got me some underwear, and they were like just at I guess Ross. You know, when you walk through a line, they're just stuff you grab.
Mm-hmm.
And
Clean.
I think that's where she got it.
Streaks.
And
Also
they were
what
only
goes in the
$12 for a pack of like 5.
And they're the best.
And they're
Gosh
way better
dang
than
underwear
the
you've ever
$42
worn.
pair of Tommy John's. So
One pair?
one pair,
One
$42.
That's how. Yeah,
They
I got,
are good,
I got a
though.
pair.
Tommy
They're
John,
great.
yes.
dude, I love.
The problem
wearing
is
them.
they don't always work the way they're supposed to.
Do you wear tidy
It's like-
whities or like boxer briefs or boxers or what?
I wear the straight briefs, like the
Boxer
straight cut
briefs?
ones, and then boxer briefs. Yeah,
Hmm.
but I don't wear the long ones. I
Oh,
wear the
tidy
I tried
whitey
other-
briefs.
No, not
Straight briefs, right? That's
straight
what
briefs
you
are
just said.
more close to tidy whitey, but they're still not tidy whities. I'm not
Oh.
The
like
thing with Tommy John is the P.
Oh,
flap
the short
thing.
shorts.
he's
It's
kinda-
weird. The P flap thing is weird
Yeah,
because it goes.
Oh,
It, it's,
it goes up? Is this
it's
what
Do you
very
have to have a
strange.
monster
You're
schlong to get your?
let me go get mine. Let me show you.
but anyway, yeah.
Demonstrate
so
for the
don't,
live stream.
Don't do that, Brian.
What?
Get you an Xbox game or something rather
I
than
don't
a
have a
42.
game system.
Xbox One or
Pair of-
Xbox Series X?
What I'll do
Oh.
is I'll spend the Amazon gift card
you have
on
one
an
of those?
iTunes card so I can download some games. on
There you
my
go.
phone. No, no.
I got 5
I'm gonna get some
PS5s.
books that I'll read one of them.
You got what?
What did you say?
5 PS5s.
That's
I
That's
tried
why.
to buy a PS5 today. It didn't
I'll
work.
give you my
That's
$100
fine.
Amazon
Work.
gift card for one.
For
Because apparently
one.
money is
I
no
didn't-
object to you.
That'd be awesome to have a Christmas where money was no option. I'd still wouldn't shop a lot.
No,
I'd
I
still
wouldn't
blow
either.
it. I'd blow it still.
Christmas is all about objects.
You get a Ferrari, and you get a Ferrari. You get a
I did.
don't
I
know.
Everyone
did
gets a
keep to my
Ferrari. I would
budget this
immediately
year.
give that
I
back. I
didn't.
go, you know what the insurance on that is for me? Fuck
Yeah,
you.
have you tried your boy brown
That's
yet?
me laughing as I walk away.
No.
Or
And I
the
was trying to
TT&L.
find it tonight, but
Yeah.
I ran out of time.
I just sell it.
I
and
tried
just
mine. I love it.
buy a nice used Honda.
You know what my cancer patients,
You know
teenage
what?
boys would get?
What? Yeah, we know all about that.
It's in the
That's-
backlog.
you know-
in the backlog.
You know how Colin is the
Yes.
vampire of time.
Are you
I'd
gonna-
be the vampire of finance. I'd give people expensive cars and then be like, all right, you pay for the insurance and you pay for the insurance.
Let them take away their life.
Yeah.
Let
Hello,
their-
Colin Robinson.
Completely destroy their
It's-
financial.
Colin
like,
isn't time.
It's 3.
Yeah, he's the energy vampire.
Yeah,
Energy.
energy vampire.
Well, waste of
Vampires
time.
don't
That's what
care.
There
it
should
is
be
now.
a
Gotcha.
Yeah.
financial vampire.
Financial.
It's called a girlfriend.
Hey,
Oh.
Yeah.
come on now.
The financial
That's
vampire
comedy.
is
I
called
spend
interest.
my own money. Thank you.
That's comedy right there.
Did you say what you got?
No.
Oh yeah. What
What'd
did
you
you get?
My favorite
Besides the weird
present-
one.
She got all sorts of great stuff.
I did get a lot of good stuff, but my favorite one was probably my dad made me a big. It's like as tall as me, California, and then he
Out of
stained
wood.
it
Oh,
and
cool.
he put lights in all my favorite cities.
It's cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
You know,
And do the-
JC
do the
was a
lights
comforter,
flicker?
too.
That's kind of rad.
yeah, he's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because
That's
of the
awesome.
black
Yeah. So was it
Yeah.
like made out of metal
Does
or
it have
wood
rolling
or something?
blackouts? Tell me.
It has it's made out of like 2x4s.
Is
Oh,
your
okay,
dad
it's
a
real
car-
time.
Is your dad listening?
God, I hope not.
Is he a carpenter?
No, but he is good with like
He was
that
a
kind of stuff.
He was
Woodworking?
when we got
No,
married.
JC was a
He was a
carpenter.
framer. He did framing and then finished carpentry in houses.
That's a really cool gift.
I was
though.
like holding it, and he's like, "Hey, be careful with the Bay Area. It's a little flimsy."
Oh, that's awesome. And then you can start using
it
black
smells
tape
like
on
poo.
cities that have
Did you
been
get?
Wronged
taken
me.
over
Did
by
anyone?
UFOs.
What about your stalkers? Did any get any weird stalker
My
gifts? Like,
stalker.
Did you get any of your
like
own
a,
locks
like
of
a
hair?
cat carcass or something? on your...
No.
Carcass?
No, but
Carcass
I
of
think part
what?
of that is they didn't know where to
cat,
find
Matt.
me.
What's your favorite California city?
San Diego.
That's a nice one.
That's
Mhm.
probably
Will's vagina.
that San Diego is probably
We were in San
Paradise.
Diego one night.
San Diego's the best.
Yep.
And
That's
my
where Sam
favorite
Are you
beach.
kidding
for all
me?
2
My
hours.
2 favorite beaches
Was it 2
are
hours?
number 1,
Thought it
Pismo
was only
Beach, of
20
course,
minutes.
Thank you.
and number 2, Pacific Beach.
Wait till you go to Cabo.
I've been there.
Sam the
It's
cooking
not
guy's
better
in
than
San
Pacific
Diego.
Beach.
Well,
Or Pismo.
yeah, okay.
Pismo's cold though. If I don't want to be freezing to death,
Yeah,
then San
Pismo is
Diego.
Are you talking about San Luis Obispo?
Whoa. Stop.
What?
Don't ever
I'm
say
done.
that ever again.
Well, that's where Music Man Ernie Ball is based. That's all. The only reason why
Luis Obispo.
I said
That
San
was
Luis.
funny.
Okay.
Yeah, San Luis
Obispo.
Obispo.
Speaking
Or
of
you
the
can say
Padres, you
slow.
want to talk about baseball?
No.
I'm just okay.
I do like the
They
San
got
Diego
you, Dark.
Padres.
So yeah, I didn't get anything. I just bought my own
You got
self stuff.
nothing for Christmas?
I got
Hell
you
yeah.
something. I'll bring it to you someday.
Okay, thank you.
I've been trying to opt out of Christmas more and more the older I get, but motherfuckers like my girlfriend and mom come like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I go, "I don't want anything. Stop
Nothing.
giving me shit."
Nothing.
I want
don't want it.
everything.
I wonder if you
I'm
just
very,
got like a
I'm
gift
content.
for the people you love and appreciate.
You're also continent.
One time a month, if it would add up to the amount of money that you spend on a whole family Christmas. You know what I mean?
Oh, totally.
Like,
You know what?
I don't know,
spread
man.
it spread it over a whole year. I think they would enjoy it more.
For sure.
My
Yeah.
Christmas was today. I got the last of the holy trifecta of Nikon lenses.
And you got to get the fuck out of Dodge.
I had to
mount?
drive all the way down to Austin.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, the lens. Okay,
Oh, the
so the
actual
holy
lens, and you got
trifecta
the-
is the 70 to 200 f2.8, the 24 to 70 f2.8, and now I have the 14 to 24 f2.8.
I
What
don't know
does
what that
do?
means.
It's wide angle. I can go shoot space and fun stuff.
Oh,
super
nice.
wide angle
Nice.
in really low light, and it's really good in concerts when you're up against stage and need to get everything going on.
Yeah, which will be even more awesome whenever concerts can resume.
If we can ever play shows again.
Holy
Or see shows
moly.
again.
Look, I'm still on this one.
I didn't pour that much
Oh, okay.
into
So-
my first one.
The last 2 days, I've taken road trips.
Okay.
Yesterday, all through East Texas. Today, went
would you
down
like a
south.
beer?
Went to Austin. I touched
No, I don't drink
base,
beer.
Matt, with our Austin
But you
producer.
can open up the next bottle of champagne for her.
Okay,
No.
we'll do that.
I opened up. I saw our Austin producer. Checked in. Made sure everything was going on well in JJTM Austin
Oh, Jeremy?
Bureau. Yeah, everything
Do we
was doing
still
good.
have a VIP section roped off, ready to go?
It's being used by other people. It's
Son
like
of
it's
a
like when it's
bitch.
like when you rent a
I knew when
Learjet.
Joe Rogan moved down there.
Yeah, when you rent a Learjet, or you buy a Learjet, you rent it out to other people,
Yeah.
celebrity stuff.
Yeah, like a timeshare.
Or a
Yeah.
yacht.
Like
A
a
Our
super
VIP
yacht.
section is being used by
Yes.
other people. It's waiting for us to come down. We were asked to come down there soon.
Does it still smell like us?
Probably not.
Whoa.
Damn it!
Probably
I'm
not.
sure
What do
they.
you
I'm sure
smell
they clean
like?
on the reg.
I have that. I'm lucky. I'm born with that musk that, like,
It's a good
Matthew
musk.
McConaughey.
Oh.
How women are
You
attracted
smell
to his
like Matthew
musk. It's
McConaughey?
Nice.
so I don't really wear anything.
I let off a pheromone every once in a while
you bottled
that,
it-
that just really brings out all the weirdos.
That's what I'm going to
Once
start
a month.
calling my farts.
Girl,
I let-
same.
Sometimes, sometimes I let out some
Like me?
pheromones.
Here's a
and
I
but yeah,
found out today that farts are also called blurts.
is there any verification
There's a show
Becky
that does
Dugan.
blurt.
McConaughey's stink
Hadouken?
doesn't stink?
No,
I don't
have
know,
you
we can go
seen
see.
him? He's beautiful.
I saw him at the racetrack.
Matthew
Did you see?
McConaughey.
Oh yeah,
That was from
He's
me to
No,
you.
they
from.
say it's a
You can do no wrong.
Have
People
you
say that his musk, his natural musk.
Well, he
I'm not
doesn't wear
saying musk.
deodorant.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't wear
love the
deodorant
word
because women are attracted to his natural musk.
I don't
Yeah.
wear deodorant either.
What's wrong with all of you?
I wear
Susie.
deodorant.
Every once in a while, I remember to shave my pits, but that's
Susie,
every once in a
Come
while.
on.
What? Oh, hi.
Oh, boy.
Time for Susie to get ready for bed.
So what I wanted to
Or shave her armpits.
Not
or shave your
tonight.
armpits. What I wanted to get to was
Oh.
on these road trips. I've been driving through all these little small towns all over Texas.
Did you see
been
the
going
race?
through
Could you
Texas.
feel the racism as you were driving? through
I
I
there?
know. I was
definitely-
like, how many
especially
Trump flags
as you
did you
go
see?
Deeper East Texas
Oh,
into
yeah.
the woods, into the
Yeah.
piney woods, and the trees get taller. You're like, oh, I can feel racism
When you're
feel
around.
going
the
through like
racism
Marshall and Tyler and all
covering
that.
me.
But something needs to be investigated here.
Okay, what is it?
What's the deal with all these Dollar Generals everywhere?
Taking over
No,
the planet.
okay,
Is
but
there a Dollar
what
General in
was
every
the-
town?
What was the
Every
ratio
town.
of Dollar General to Dairy Queens?
1 to 1?
So
No.
I think it's.
No,
Do
no.
you want to know my theory here? I think it's. Remember a while back when they were saying a lot of gangs or gangsters and like mafia people were laundering money through sofa kings and stuff.
the Dollar General.
I think it's a money laundering.
I think it is
okay.
too.
People are
Yeah.
setting up DGs to launder their money.
I think it is too.
DGs to launder the money.
And the other thing I noticed was because there's DGs, Dollar Generals, out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I know.
Cracking
Just-
up with this
when you're in
DG.
There's
East
one
just
out in the
made it up.
mills.
Boom.
The Caddo
Yeah.
got one.
There's just no, and I mean
And they already know me
between
by
towns,
first
like
name.
you're
Oh,
on a
yeah.
highway.
Well,
Yeah,
what if
just
you need an
randomly.
emergency
Just boom.
stash of $1 toilet paper?
Yeah.
Is there always an O'Reilly Auto Parts next door?
Bingo. That's what I was getting
Or an
at.
advanced auto.
Wait,
No,
but you
no, no,
didn't
no, no.
answer my Dairy Queen
Oh,
question.
no.
yeah, what's the
it's
ratio?
like $1 General. No, I'd say one Dairy Queen to every $5 to $7 Generals
Oh,
now.
wow.
Atlanta.
Wow,
Because
wow.
Dairy Queens
Man.
are being kicked out of small towns.
Yeah.
They're
not the
they're
money
not
maker
surviving
anymore?
good. No.
Oh.
There's those
the
jalapenos,
Blizzards.
those jalapeno
they're
bites
too woke
aren't.
for the small towns.
Well, you
now.
can't launder money through those anymore. You got to go to the Dollar
Yeah.
General. But there's three.
The one here's
there's
still
two
open.
other things by Dollar General.
Okay, what? O'Reilly
You
Auto
hit the head.
Parts.
Yes.
There's one right next to my Dollar General, an
No,
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
and there's another Dollar General close to where you live, down the street, where there's two Dollar Generals across the street from each other.
What? So I will
And-
say this.
and
though.
O'Reilly
one's
right next
Bloods
to it.
versus
and
Strips.
So the
right next to
AutoZone
them,
is genius because
no, it's O'Reilly.
O'Reilly or AutoZone, whichever one. If you put one out in the middle of nowhere, that's all those guys do
Oh, yeah.
out there in the
I'm
country.
loyal
Well,
to
no.
O'Reilly Auto
O'Reilly.
Parts.
A big thing with East Texas is to see how many cars you have in your front yard. I take it's
Exactly.
You know,
I
thought
learned.
West
I
Texas
learned
was
it.
I
but
learned this
East
on
Texas
my
really bad.
pilgrimages.
But then the other store that's always right by them, which are they related? Is Family Dollar.
Yeah.
You'll see a Dollar General, and then
Oh,
like across the street or
yeah.
caddy
Forgot
corner
about
is a
Family
Family
Dollar.
Dollar.
Oh yeah.
Is this we're trying
They're
to
competing.
There's a third one.
compete, or are they?
There's
with
Dollar
each other.
General, Family Dollar, and there's a
Dollar
third
Tree.
one. Dollar Tree.
Dollar
Oh,
Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Like-
Dollar
like-
Tree, you don't really
No.
see as
No.
much.
Much like
though.
there's advanced auto parts, because down the street from me, there's literally like right next to each other. No hyperbole. It's an O'Reilly, and it's called Advanced Auto Parts.
That
And
happens out here on
those
Highway-
been
on Highway
popping
10.
up
Yeah.
along with
Advanced.
the what's the third O'Reilly.
I like going to
Advanced.
intermediate.
AutoZone. AutoZone.
And
Intermediate
Arlington's is full of
auto
car
parts.
everything, tire shops, mechanics.
Yeah, that's Arlington's become
That's fucking everywhere. Where I
auto
live.
part. But the weird thing was in all these towns, these three stores were right next
How
to
many
each other.
Trump flags did you see?
Oh,
That's what
Too
I
many.
am saying.
I lost count. And billboards that are still, God's,
Oh, I've seen some.
God's
wild
got you on
still.
this one, Trump. Like
Stop the
they're
steal.
putting these up.
They're
It's-
massaging him?
like Trump's
Or
all
playing the piano. Hard to say.
Trump's all like
He's
leaned
reached the
on
Is he
arcade
like?
this
Is he
billboard.
praying?
If I could have taken a picture, I would.
Sorry.
Trump is leaning over, and you see hands coming down that are like
Giving him a
ghostly,
massage?
Like God?
like
he's getting a
like Ghost
prayer on his
Obi-Wan
head.
Kenobi, and they're rubbing his shoulders as he's trying to work things out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say they're
hate
shaped like
that.
this.
I hate that.
And there was another one. Dang it!
Well,
That was
the
crazy.
yard signs that I saw out in the woods was always the bullshit stops now or something like that. The shit stops now. Vote for Trump
Oh, gee,
or
best.
cut the
Athens.
shit or something like that. It's like
In Athens, there was a giant flag that said, "You're in MAGA country."
yeah,
MAGA country.
MAGA
Oh, no.
country.
Which Athens? I haven't been there in forever.
What'd you think?
So here's
I used to
here's
fish out there.
I've
It's
learned.
getting,
Jerry,
it's getting
modernized.
built, modernized there.
So
they're,
did
they're
you-
working on
did you
that
go-
there.
Athens is
So
coming up.
did you go to P-Town too?
Athens, Italy. There's
No,
all sorts
dude.
of country.
Did you go to Palestine?
Wait, Athens is a city.
Is Palestine
Yeah.
still same old, and Athens is actually kind of one up Palestine? Because back in the day, Palestine was the little East Texas oil field workers town, and the prison
No.
workers all lived there.
No,
and
if-
it was the booming place back in like the late 70s and
all
early 80s.
the places that were early booming places are no longer booming places.
Yeah.
They're all meth labs now.
Yeah, did you?
And I
Yeah.
swear I passed
Did
three
you go
or
to
four.
Elkhart, Texas?
You
No.
were in Oklahoma.
I passed three
did
or
you
four
pass- Oh, go ahead. sorry.
trailers
That
that
had
look
caught
like they were gone by meth explosions. Like I've never seen a
That was gonna be my
trailer the
question.
way this was blown up.
Yeah.
I don't understand how this works. It wasn't
Yeah.
on fire.
And they're the ones with
It
the
was
MAGA, like
it was a base and then the
posters
ceiling.
everywhere. And you're like,
The roof was on the side.
Yeah.
There was nothing in between. Where did it all go? It had to have exploded out.
For sure it did.
It was insane.
It was a meth accident.
It was total meth.
we
Because
call
you
those
cook-
we
you
call those
cook
learning
meth, right?
opportunities. Learning opportunities.
So-
not an accident.
It's
One-
volatile.
One of the little missions I had going out there that I stumbled across, like the
Was
reason,
anal.
no, the true,
Side quests.
hoping to get sucked up by aliens and getting probed, but
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be a non-playable character with a exclamation point.
oh, I don't know where that came from, but okay.
He said side quests.
Oh, side quest.
Yep.
So I went out there. I wanted to check some WMAs, the wildlife management areas that are down out that way
Mhm.
Okay.
for camping and fishing and hanging out, shooting some duck, grilling it, whatever. Duck's good. Don't
No.
take it off.
Mm-mm.
A little greasy.
Foie gras.
Were you
So-
doing duck hunting?
We might.
Yeah, that's
And
what
then I
saying.
went to look at some state parks too, because you
Yeah.
can't camp in them. And I was like, I want to check some places out, see what's cool for camping, fishing, whatever. I'm shooting a deer and cooking it at the camp. So anyway, when I got close to Palestine, I was like, well, shit.
Stubbs has
My-
been here.
My family. Yeah.
I smell
That
Stubbs.
pheromone. I got it.
It's
His
that
musk.
musk.
The musk.
His musk.
No, my family used to have 3 lots of land on Lake Palestine. And I was like, I wonder
Okay,
if I
so
can
that's nowhere
find
near
this.
Palestine, though.
I was
That's
gonna
like
say, is
90 miles away.
Palestine near?
Lake Palestine
Not.
is up by Tyler,
Yeah.
which should be Lake Tyler, not Lake Palestine, but okay.
Do you remember that seafood restaurant, Vance Godby's or whatever it was
Yep,
that was
gone.
out there? It's not. Oh
Vance
my gosh!
Refrigeration?
That's
It's
where
a
you
church.
when you were serious about a woman
That's where you took
in the
it.
8th grade. We're going to Vance Godby's.
In the 8th grade.
Gone.
So is that like Ernie's on Bedford Euless
It's-
Road or something?
remember-
It's like
Hey,
Sizzlers
Remember it
on
set
Broadway
up on
in
that plateau,
Maine.
It was a cool place.
overlooking
yeah.
the lake,
You
and the
get
bridge
crab
ran right
legs.
by it. It was
Ooh.
really
real
cool.
crab
It was
legs, not
pretty.
imitation.
Stuff they get out of out of Palestine.
Was it called
Hey,
Vance
you know what?
Godsby's on the lake?
I got the all you can eat, babe. You can go ahead and hit whatever.
Crab
you
legs from Lake Palestine.
Yeah.
20. I think
mowed a
their
few
special
extra
for a while was
lawns.
like $24.99. You could have all you could eat for you and your date.
It was great. And I got a funny
Wow.
story about that place right
You
there.
can even take
Hold
some
on.
of the crackers.
That I meant I totally
the
forgot about it
Thousand
until you
Island
just said
dressing.
it.
Vance Godby's.
Yeah. So I went to where their property was. I found it. I actually had to call
I've been thinking.
everybody in my family to see where the property was. My grandfather called me back.
Is
goes,
it still there?
He goes, it's in this place called Sunny Shores,
Yeah.
and it was you go in, you take a left. I was like, I just needed to know exactly where it was. I remember how to get to it. I hadn't been there since I was 10.
Yeah.
Go rolling up in there.
Beautiful in between Palestine and Tyler.
Well, it is. No,
Once you
that's
get
beautiful
to the
country.
lake, though.
When you get to the lake, and when you get to where we had my family sold the property for a reason.
So
Because
you
they
got-
could
that's
see
okay.
the
You
writing
guys
on
are
the wall.
Racism.
That, and they could
Racism.
see
The meth coming in.
they could see the trash coming in.
Ooh,
I pulled
yikes.
in there, and it was like, in Ozarks where the kids live
Yeah.
in their trailer.
Yeah.
Because their parents left them alone.
Yeah.
It was a lot like that. And I was like, holy crap, this place looks
So
like
where
hell.
else did you go out to Nacogdoches? Any of those places? Lufkin? Any of those?
Was there
That was
any
too
places
far. I
that
need to
you
come back.
stopped like spontaneously?
I've been to Lufkin and Nacogdoches years
Um,
ago when I was a kid.
When I came back through Athens, there's a state park there. I can't remember the name of it.
Rusk,
Perkins
Rusk
something.
State Park's really cool,
There.
but that's on the other side of Palestine, going towards Crockett and all that. I think.
Did you see the old train thing that you can ride?
Yeah, you can
I've
ride there
done
from
that.
Palestine to
I want to
Rusk.
do
fun.
that. I want to
It's
sit
really
in
cool.
the
That
bougie
park-
caboose.
Okay, so listen, if you do that and you decide you're going to camp in Rusk State
I don't
Park,
camp.
okay, if you do this, that is the most water moccasin filled lake
Ooh.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever been to.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are
I've never
good
been to
shots.
as
Have
many
you ever had a water
water
moccasin shot?
No.
What?
I'm gonna have to try
They're
it.
Do you have to go to the hospital after you get it?
No, you
Water
ain't.
moccasin
I mean,
shots?
if you
What?
drink a few of them, probably.
So Vance
What's in a
Goodby's.
water moccasin shot?
Oh,
Hard to say. Don't know.
We're gonna have to look this up.
Peach schnapps, I think.
So back to my Vance Goodby story.
And Crown.
yeah.
I was 8 years old. Okay, we're
On
up
a
there
date?
eating. At 8?
Yeah.
No, I'm up there with my family just eating food. I have to use the restroom really bad.
8-year-old Dustin had to be
Really
just
bad.
freaking
Uncle Touchy
adorable.
took you.
No, I go to the bathroom and stall is blocked up. Some guy's in there, and I'm like,
Uh-oh.
doing the dance because
Uh-oh.
it's
Potty
number
dance.
2, and he
It
won't
was
come out.
number 2.
And I was knocking. I was like, I gotta go. You know how much longer you be? He's like, I'm not being here all night. Some old man, you know. He's
Did you go to the ladies' room?
no I'm dancing
Oh.
around.
I do
I
that.
couldn't do it anymore. Couldn't hold it.
So you went to the sink?
Pooped yourself?
In the
Backed
corner?
up to the urinal
Oh, you dropped deuce.
in the urinal.
Oh,
As
damn.
I was
an
8 years
8-year-old.
old.
2
I
and a
mean,
1.
yeah, you had to go potty.
I had to go. I was 8.
Go to the women's room.
You know that offended
That was
that guy.
illegal then,
Well,
Ivy.
yeah.
This was back
Oh.
in
And I
the.
guarantee you that if
80s.
he smelled that, because that's not my shit smell.
Hard to say when.
That's not my poop smell. Who's
It was the 80s.
that little shit?
You get an 8-year-old could get arrested for going in a women's restroom
Probably,
without,
yeah.
without his mother.
Oh, wait. In
So
the
that-
boonies, yes.
I had forgot about that story too. You just said
That's
something about
funny.
that
That's
place.
the best story that I've heard you tell in a really long time.
I just backed
That's
up.
the best one.
So the thing is
Backed
cool
up
about
to the urinal and
the
pooped in it.
I think it's the highway that either goes to Frankston or Rusk or Crockett or whatever.
I
There's
was
this
on
highway-
Franklin,
Franklin, not
names.
Franklin.
I
There's
went
a
to
highway right
uh,
outside of Palestine,
Franklin.
and there's a hill on the side. It's called Shark Tooth Hill, and you can actually dig in that hill and find shark teeth. If
Oh,
you want to.
wow. Did you
It'll
grow
take
up
you.
there?
Yeah, well, I lived there for 4 years.
So
Okay.
would it be fair to say that they're land sharks? Because if you could dig for their teeth and you can find them in
How
soil.
about they're prehistoric?
Dinosaur
Yeah,
shark.
that too.
Dinosaur sharks.
Wow.
Is it like the beer?
Land shark beer.
Land shark beer? I don't know.
Land shark.
If
Hard
I'm
to
in
say.
Florida, I
Taco Bell.
gotta get
Pronounce
some.
it.
I gotta get a 6er of land
shark.
shark and just fucking pound.
Hey,
it back, man.
Trash
Something about
Pockets
it.
wants
You know they
everyone to
sell it
know.
here, right?
I
Yeah.
love Trash Pockets.
I gotta be in Florida.
So do I. I'm going to marry that
Trash
man one day.
Pockets wants everyone to know that Haltom City has $12 Generals, 11 O'Reillys, 4 Family Dollars, and 7 Advanced Auto Parts.
Thank you.
Telling you,
Brandon.
advance is coming up.
They're coming up.
I
I
said
wanna
you
see
represent
them
getting built.
Okay,
Haltom
how many
City
Walmarts are there?
At least 5.
Walmart's
At
its
least
own
five.
money laundering
Did you
In
guys
operation.
Haltom City?
all miss what Ivy said?
Oh, I didn't. I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's 6 people here. Of course we did.
What did you say?
Don't
Repeat.
worry about it.
I'm still
Dustin,
laughing
rewind
about
the
it.
Let's stop and rewind the tape.
Listen back on the download.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, so that's as I was driving around,
Uh-huh.
just playing scenarios off in my mind, I came up with some silly wilderness sex positions to add to.
To your
One
repertoire?
called-
I don't
There's
want-
one called
I don't
hiding
want
from the
any
bear.
wilderness
No.
sex
No.
positions.
Anything involving beavers, too obvious.
No, and I want to put these in
Wilderness
What's that thing?
Urban
The Kama
Dictionary?
Sutra?
All you
Urban
can-
The Kama Sutra.
Is that what it's
yes.
called?
The
All
Kama
you
Sutra.
can eat
That's what it's
crab.
called.
I'm going to document these.
Okay, are you writing these down?
Yeah, I'm going to.
So the
Open
first
the
one.
do they have to be?
All right,
my
go ahead.
spreadsheet.
The
up.
first
I
one.
love this like
Are you ready?
1970s version note you have going on here.
No, this is.
I don't think they had
show notes.
The
laptops in the
Oregon Trail's
70s.
about to pop up on his computer.
This is Google Drive.
You've died of dysentery.
Wait a second. You're attacking
That's
Google
80s.
Drive? Our show notes in Google Drive?
Not
No, no.
70s.
Continue.
Thank you.
I
Okay,
would
go
never.
ahead.
You're
Sex
really
position.
liberal
You
with
know you
the
can
history
change-
of
you can change
laptops
the
and
back-
operating
you can change
systems,
the
let alone
background
word
color.
I
processors.
can.
Yeah.
Playing fast and
Make it
loose
pink.
with the history
Right.
of technology.
But we're
Let's go.
cute, so.
All right.
Okay,
The
go.
first one is the bird blind.
What's a bird blind?
You've never seen a bird
A
blind?
bird blind is when you're in a state park. They
A
have
lot
these,
of them are in state parks.
They
yeah.
have these bird blinds that you can go into and you can watch the.
So what's the position though?
the
All right,
word-
What do we do here?
Yeah, what's the position in
All
a
right.
What are
bird
you
blind?
googling? Oh, what the bird blind
What a
is.
bird blind is. I'm trying to show you what a bird blind is here. I'll throw.
So is this a position that we're
This is
talking
a-
about,
This
or
is
is
the
it the
position
actual
he
place?
came out with. Up with.
Well, I want to go up there.
Involves a lot of pecking.
Okay, so you got a bird blind.
Okay.
A lot of pecking.
So it's like a watchtower.
Cute.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a little watchtower. You kind of sit there and you watch birds. But the ones,
Haven't you seen
the ones in
Second
West
Jurassic
Texas
Park?
kind of look like this right here.
With
That's
a
the
little,
dick
with a
bird.
bench,
Yeah. So this has a. You see these benches and you look out the holes and you
like
watch
like
for
that
birds.
one right there.
Okay, here you go. You got benches. You look out.
Oh, and you look out.
Is
those
that an
holes.
armrest?
Yeah.
Yes, that is
exactly.
an armrest.
That'll
Okay.
come in handy.
Oh, okay.
So here's the way it works.
Come in handy, haha.
A guy is standing up, and he's okay.
I'm out.
Where-
No,
where's
hold on.
the
Let me
girl?
start
out.
over. Let me start
Too
over.
much
Let me
energy.
start
Start
over.
over.
I'm already tired.
The girl is standing up. Her feet are on the bench. And she's leaning forward with her arms on,
On
the
the
armrest,
armrest.
and she's looking out. Okay, she's looking out. The guy, she has her legs spread. The guy is standing up between her legs, and he's looking out also at the bird blind. Now,
Where's his dick?
In her
Yeah.
vagina.
yeah, like this.
Or if you're feeling frisky.
Susie, you're supposed to have taught her
Guy
these things
standing
by
up.
now.
I did. I
this.
taught her.
Penis come out this
Not
way.
well enough.
She's.
Oh, I see.
Her feet are
I
on the-
see
her
now.
feet are
I
on the
get
bench.
I'm gonna
Okay.
have to say I had to draw
Yeah.
it like that. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I wish I had those
What makes
art
it a
mannequins in
What
here.
makes it a bird blind?
So the reason it's a bird
The
blind
birds
is
can't see you.
no.
Is the birds go blind when they
She-
see you fucking?
He is leaning over her shoulder, looking out with binoculars. Okay.
With,
She-
with both hands?
Yeah, he's
got both hands.
He's got
Okay,
both
okay.
hands. He's looking. She has a duck call in her mouth. Every time he pushes forward, she's.
Well, then,
that
wait,
that's how
okay,
that would
no.
work.
Okay, so now we got
She's
this all
exhaling.
wrong because it could be a duck blind
She's
at that point, and you could be
exhaling.
duck hunting.
It could be the same thing.
Yeah, so-
I mean, it's work. She's calling birds in.
I am
he's
curious
just
what
looking.
a sexual female moan sounds like through the duck.
We're gonna figure this out. But every time
We're-
she.
We
You're
have
gonna
two
figure
women
it
in
out.
here. Do you have a duck? Do you have a duck call?
I do not have a duck call in here.
Praise God.
All right, what's the next position, man?
The Robertson brothers
Now-
are going to be
Now this
rich
is a
again.
play on the same thing, but it's called the deer blind.
Now, is this
Except
a trapdoor deer blind?
Aren't those
No,
up
no,
in
no.
like the sky though?
Yeah.
they are.
Is it a trapdoor deer blind? Is it on the ground? Is it where are we at?
It can be up, it can be down, it's whatever. But you're sitting. The
Okay.
guy's sitting in a chair. The girl is sitting on his lap. Now,
Okay.
she has the binoculars.
This is
and
what
is
you think
looking out.
about when you're driving.
She
Yeah.
has the
Okay.
binoculars.
She has the binoculars looking out, or she has a pair of antlers. She's banging them together to call in.
Mhm.
Some multitasking
the rut.
woman.
Yeah.
She's getting the rut.
The rut.
Why is my 9 go to True Detective all of a sudden?
But the guy is leaning around her with his rifle and the scope.
Oh,
Now,
Hot.
true climax doesn't happen until they bathe in the blood of their kill.
Oh man.
Something's got to die.
Yeah, something's
and
gotta
he
die.
puts
See, you
the
asked me
deer
what's wrong
head
with
on
me.
his.
all I have to say is dope.
Dope.
Please tell me you have one called the Deliverance.
No, don't have the deliverance.
What about
Because
turkey
that would
blind?
require two guys.
What about turkey blind?
Didn't have a turkey
Spring
blind.
turkey
one.
blind.
You can
where
work on that one.
The turkey call.
there was the boat.
the
The
boat.
boat dock.
boat dock.
Yeah.
It's a lot. That sounds a lot like
Does that
space
involve
dock.
Space docking? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
That
No.
one's just gross. No.
The guy's just laying on the actual boat dock, and
Docking.
she's on top.
Sitting
Kind of
on the dock of the
cowgirl
bay.
or reverse cowgirl, whichever.
Whatever.
On top of him.
So this is a very Christian
Yeah.
position right here.
She's on his mast.
Hang on.
The boat.
He's
But-
full sail.
But she has a spyglass and she's looking out for pirates.
Do you ever kick her in the
Lake
shin? And,
pirates. Lake pirates.
for lake pirates.
Ahoy, matey.
well, that would be the
Aw,
pirate.
I just got told I'm truly amazing.
You are truly amazing.
Maybe if you're off the
I
Somalian
didn't
coast,
get
you could see some
anything.
pirates.
Blink.
So I had one more, but I might have to save that one. It's
Why?
called the spillway.
Spillway.
Sounds like Splash
I think
Town.
you just explained it.
The sploosh way?
Yeah, so
I
we're-
need to hear all about this one.
that may be a little too shocking for this show.
Splash Town.
Oh,
Too
come
shocking
on.
for this show.
Why? Because there are two ladies present?
Seriously, come on.
Come on. Haha.
I think it just
Not
explained it.
before we put the mattress protector down, of course.
He explains it. We're just like, you just came on her face. What was the point of that?
No.
No.
Oh. No,
Is that the last one?
It's as
Sorry.
I,
Tease us to the
chest.
next time you
Let's be
have another
classy.
epiphany.
yeah, until I have
and a
another
few
epiphany,
more?
was the spillway. The spillway, I'll tell you off the air. I think it's a little.
It's a little too dirty.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll take your word for it.
All right. Here's how it goes.
We convinced you?
Those sex positions are fantastic.
I might have to draw the spillway.
Act it out with your hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tell us.
I like that.
Like you did with the person and the other person.
Okay, so guys,
Hey, Dustin, submit all this to Field and Stream.
I think you should too.
Thank you, Stubbs, for
do you
telling
think
me.
these
I was
will
like,
work
what's
in?
the, what's the hunting
You
magazine?
think these will work?
Is
in,
that a subreddit?
Field and Stream back pages.
There you go.
By
Yikes.
Dustin Schneider.
I'm trying to get these in Urban
You should
Dictionary.
write a book and put it at
I think
put it on
I
Urban
think
Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary
I
would
think you
be
can just
great.
submit things to
Do they have a
Urban
honky?
Dictionary.
Do they have a honky edition? Because that's where this is gonna go.
This is the
Cabela's
very redneck edition.
Buc-ee's.
This-
Backwoods
But
and
what you're
Texas
talking about is not
version.
particularly urban.
the redneck.
It's very, very rural.
Karma Sutra. All right, so the
Rural
spillway.
addiction.
The spillway. Let's hear about it.
Okay.
The redneck Karma Sutra, huh?
The redneck. Oh, Jeff said in the chat room, she should actually be fishing on the boat.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's
on the
I
boat
like that
dock.
one too.
Oh, yeah, that's a
They
good
shouldn't
one.
always
That's a
be
good-
looking.
yeah.
You're right. Where are they
Okay.
always
Yeah.
looking?
There's some protein
Fair.
post-coital.
So when I went to the state park, I drove over the spillway, and that's where the idea of the spillway came from.
Okie dokie.
The guy's legs are on the bed. His back is falling to the floor. His head is on the floor. All right.
So you
Okay.
don't do the spillway on the spillway like
No,
the
no,
other
no, no.
positions.
No. Okay. I mean, technically you
This
could.
doesn't sound comfortable from the start.
The girl's on top,
Okay.
There you go.
and when she reaches climax and begins to squirt, the spillway happens.
Jesus Christ.
They open the floodgates.
Jesus.
That could be called a waterfall too.
That's my
Non-squirters
daughter.
Need not apply.
Don't
be
go
called a
chasing
waterfall.
spillways.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, la, la.
Right?
So there you go.
Sex
the way it was.
positions of the jive.
That's what happens when you drive around. It's either that or try to figure out the Nashville bomber. What the hell happened there?
Oh,
Yeah.
either
yeah.
both.
Let's talk
Was
about
your
that.
Spotify not working, Dustin?
Well, here's
Were
the
you in a
problem.
dead zone?
It was a Monday. I didn't have
No.
RoboTuner. I had already blown through No Agenda.
Oh yeah.
I had,
My show's uploaded on Monday nights. Yeah.
yeah, I was already back.
Okay.
I didn't have it during the day. Today, I luckily I listened to your show today, and I listened to Bed Files today. Got both those knocked down when I went down to Austin.
Did
for
you listen to
the
Bed
day.
Files?
Not the most recent one.
They
no.
had our
that's pretty
second
good.
call on there
Yeah.
where I couldn't even participate.
I need to listen to
And
it.
I was just like, I can't. I couldn't even function. I was laughing so hard.
Anyway, go on.
Trash Pocket says y'all are going to do the spillway, you and him.
Yes. I
What, you know that?
cannot wait.
God.
My entire year has just been made.
Yay. Whoa.
Ivy's like, my mom just confessed
2
to
days
something
left.
I didn't want to know. Did you know the prereq? You heard the prereqs for the spillway.
Hey, before we get into
Your
Nashville
daughter's right in
bombing,
front of you.
I want to knock out two other fun things real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
This one's for Matt. Last Kingdom,
Stubbs.
season 5.
Is it already out yet?
No, they're wrapping up filming now.
Yeah. I'm ready.
I'm ready
what?
too. I didn't know
Yeah.
season 5 was coming.
I've only seen the first
Yeah,
two
I
episodes.
thought they were done.
Of what?
Last
No,
Kingdom.
The Last Kingdom.
It's on Netflix.
I got
It's
no
good.
idea what we're talking about.
You got a lot to
You need
watch
to
if
watch
you want to
it.
get into it. It's really good. by
You
the
need
way. I
to
recommend it.
watch. It's the story of Ultred, son of Ultred, king
Uhtred.
of Ultred,
Uhtred.
from the
son of Uhtred.
from Boulder.
I kneel to no Saxon or Dame.
Yeah,
You're not saying real words.
I know I'm not, and I don't think they do either.
It's Scandinavian.
It's very crazy.
Oh.
No.
Scandinavian
Yeah.
medieval. Yeah. Period.
Number
I didn't
2.
know that
Action.
then.
Oh, white and blonde.
Did anybody here watch
Like
Wonder
me.
Woman 84?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Man, I've heard so much about this
It's
thing.
freaking
I saw the first.
horrible.
I saw the
High
first
five.
Horrible.
15
How
minutes.
dare y'all hate women?
Horrible.
'Cause
Okay,
that's
no.
what you have.
Listen,
That's what
I don't
know
have a
to
problem
people.
with Wonder Woman.
don't
I kind
either.
of do have a problem.
I only
with
saw
Wonder
the first 15 minutes, so you guys, you watched the whole thing?
I watched
Did you
the
watch
whole thing. I was tortured.
You couldn't make it through 15
I
minutes.
was held
No, I had to,
against my
uh,
will.
I was
Wait,
tired.
By her father.
Did you call the
You were
cops?
hell.
By
Okay.
her father.
So
That's
why is it
weird.
fine?
I
That's
said-
even weirder.
No.
Why does it
I
suck
wasn't
so bad?
actually held.
They'll explain.
But
It's too
I tried
easy
to get them to
explain.
start it without me, and they waited till I got there to start
Oh.
it. And then, okay, can we just talk about this mall scene?
Horrible.
Horrible.
First of all, 2.5
I was like-
hours.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Any DC.
Okay, but
comic
here's my problem.
movie
Okay.
that's 2.5
I understand
hours.
that the movie took
Out.
place in 1984, but the technology didn't need to look that way.
Here,
Is that what they did?
the
It looked
dude.
horrible.
Because all sketchy and stuff. And
the
like,
CG
and
is
you want me to
horrible?
try?
Really?
You want me to believe that Kristen Wiig is the bad guy?
Yeah,
What?
my original
Well, she
problem
was
with this movie was
Mandalorian
the
is.
very first trailer where I was like, who the fuck's the bad guy? Like, they did not establish an antagonist
Yeah,
in
it
that
was a
first
little
trailer,
wild.
so I was just like,
It was
this
all over
does
the
not
place.
bode well, because it's like, she's here,
that's interesting.
1984, Chris Pine's back somehow.
Right.
And it's just like, and even the way he comes back is just kind of like,
weird.
Weird.
I saw someone comment, they're like, so he's in another guy's body,
But
and
we
she
think it's him the
had
whole time.
sex with him. So this guy kind of got raped by Wonder Woman. And I was just like, that's why the internet exists. I like seeing those comments. That's great.
I like
Okay.
Okay,
seeing-
but it brings up a good point though. What would
I like
your
the
one
rape
wish
threads.
That's a
What?
terrible precedent.
Yeah, that is terrible. I don't know what
weird.
wish my one wish.
That's
to be.
a good question. Any other time besides
It is.
talking about this horrible movie?
So here's
'Cause
my
that's the whole
issue.
precedent.
Okay, is
What's that?
you do a movie about the '80s. The number one in any movie that needs to be taken care of right off the bat
Yeah.
is the
Control
music.
track.
Right.
Oh, did they play modern music?
Was the music bad?
There was
bad.
no '80s music in it.
Oh, there wasn't.
None.
Seriously?
What?
So they played modern music.
Like it
So
You're
it
right.
wasn't cool
No,
like
no,
A
no,
Knight's
no.
Tale?
It was
No.
music that felt that way, but you weren't hearing like good
Bananarama?
or Cyndi
Jump.
Lauper
Or Oingo
Jump
Boingo?
or stuff.
Oh,
It wasn't
yeah.
good
Boingo.
Yeah.
80s
Depeche Mode?
music.
Weird songs.
You think at some place you'd hear girls, girls, girls.
Or girls just want to have fun.
Or Smoking in the Boys' Room?
Something decent.
Molly Crew,
So
Budgie.
that was my
That
first
movie
issue
freaking
was
terrible.
none of the music stood
They
out.
spent no
you know?
money on the music budget.
None,
Man, I
none.
didn't even think about that.
There was no songs
was this
stick
done?
out
Was
from
this
the 80s.
was this filmed during COVID? Like I'm just wondering if any of these COVID movies
No,
are
I
starting
think
to come
Wonder
out.
Woman
think it
was
was.
set to come out
maybe
before COVID.
maybe very
Was it?
little
But then
of
they
it.
delayed it.
Yeah, it could have been delayed.
Yeah, you're right.
Delayed
because
release.
so that
Because of
means
the
it
COVID,
definitely
right?
probably wasn't.
Yeah, because they were like, oh well,
Did it
we'll
before
delay
COVID.
putting it in the theater. And
Has
then
anything started
That's
to come
my
out
next
that they
problem.
filmed during COVID yet?
I don't
then?
think so.
during the
Because it
COVID.
usually
During the
takes a
COVID?
year.
The
If it's a good
COVID.
movie, it's going to take a year to do all the post production work.
The new Batman's also in
What did
production.
Tom
So
Cruise
here's-
flip out on? Was that the Mission Impossible, the new Mission Impossible, or
There's
something?
also the Top Gun sequel is supposed to come out this year.
Yeah,
Oh,
there wasn't Top Gun. It
yeah.
was Mission Impossible.
No, his Freak Out.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
on
that was on
Mission
Mission
Impossible.
Impossible.
So
Where
the,
the intern
the
quit
other
or
thing that pissed me
Yeah.
off about this movie, let's
Wonder
if we
Woman,
can stick with
84.
Wonder Woman
Yeah, okay.
84.
Sorry, man.
CG's horrible. Okay, suddenly Wonder Woman can swing as far as Spider-Man can, and then she can start lassoing airplanes to fly
yeah.
through the sky. And then at
No,
the end of
she's
the movie,
just like propelling herself.
yeah, she can fly.
So she can
the
thwart,
lasso.
she can thwart her way to
She-
fly.
Suddenly-
and then
Yeah,
lasso
she,
lightning
like,
bolts as
Thored
well.
her way
Lightning
up
bolts.
into the air, and then she's
at
like
the end,
Superman,
she's
like
flying
diving
Superman.
around,
She has the same power as Superman, so there's no need for a Wonder Woman invisible jet ever. Which
which was in the movie for like a hot second.
pissed me off
Right.
was okay.
That's one of the coolest part of Wonder Woman.
Hold on,
It's horrible. They butchered it.
out of nowhere
Well,
they steal this jet.
Hey, the
they steal
invisible
a,
jet on the cartoon was awesome.
It was awesome.
I'm talking PG.
Yeah, because they
too.
didn't have to draw anything.
How would you
so
know if you can't
they
see
have
it?
they steal an
They
F-111
did the
out
outline.
of the Air and Space Museum at Smithsonian, right? So they steal this F-111.
Fully gassed
They're taking
up.
off, fully gassed up, because they got to fly to Egypt real fast on one tank of fuel,
And then come back.
and then come back within 24 hours.
Before the end of the day.
It was like the
Yeah,
loaves
before
and
the end of the
fishes
day.
all over again.
So they could go meet some yoga instructor. I kid you not. But as they're flying and
And
they're
read
being
the
chased
Bible.
by military soldiers and stuff, trying to shoot them down and keep them from stealing his plane, she's sitting there playing around with her hands going, I once made something invisible because my
It was a
dad taught
coffee
me and
cup.
blah, blah, blah. And it was a coffee cup. And he's like, and that's all
What?
you've ever done? He's like, she's like, yeah. And I lost it. And then she's sitting there playing. And then she goes, roar, and makes an entire plane invisible. It's just
Wow.
like that. And then, so you have a fighter pilot.
Why would
that-
you make an invisible coffee cup? That would be annoying to your dad.
I
He
guess
wouldn't be able to
because she
find
was
his
playing
cup.
around.
Wait,
Seems like you don't
where
want to
was
mess
her
with
dad
someone that
on
hasn't
this
had their
island
coffee
of
yet.
women?
God damn it.
That's a good question because that's what she says.
Right.
That's what she said.
Or her grandfather or something.
Something like that.
Where were they at?
Hmm.
And so they're flying around, and you have a World War II pilot, okay, that in the first movie they show him dog fighting.
World War One.
Or World War One. Dog fighting,
period
flying
specific.
around. Dog fighting, flying through flak, exploding in the sky. They're trying to shoot him down, and he's flying over DC. Never seen fireworks before. What are those? Oh, okay. Well, let's fly through them.
And take
And it's just like
and look at the fireworks.
a World War One pilot. That would freak him out.
Well,
And
no,
they fly
like,
right
do-
through the
don't you
middle
think
of
they had
fireworks.
That's true.
When were fireworks?
I mean, I got some
Invented,
relatives
though.
that are
So-
still
in
freaked
like
out by
700
fireworks.
That's true.
BC.
Yeah,
Well,
by the
yeah.
So he
Chinese.
may
yeah.
have seen the
He
fireworks.
didn't
thing,
know
I
what
don't-
they were in
Yeah,
the
the
movie. He
fireworks
Oh,
said,
so
were
he
Mulan.
said that. Okay.
what is that? Those
I
are
was on.
fireworks.
I was playing Candy Crush like most way through this movie because I knew it was going to be awful.
Okay,
Dude,
It is.
that's the only game. It's
and
free. Did
how
you
does
not
a
know that?
guy that freaks out at an escalator know how to
That
fly
part
a
was funny.
modern jet?
Oh, I was hoping he would do the elf
Once a plane,
escalator
always a
thing,
plane.
where he's just
They're
like
all the same, I
stretched
guess.
out.
Okay, yeah, modern technology hasn't changed from a prop plane to a twin-engine
You don't
jet
know.
plane. That's true.
It was so.
I don't have my pilot's license.
Is anybody else tired
It's
of just
awful.
like the super greedy businessman bad guy? It's just before Trump, that was old to me.
That was James Bond in the
Yeah,
70s.
thank you. It was just kind of like,
Well, Lex Luthor too.
What's ick?
yeah, and like then he
I
got
think his
shoved
name
in
is
us a
Jake.
few times
Oh.
with Kevin Spacey and Jesse Eisenberg, and it was just
Well,
but
Gene
that's just
Hackman
been a
before
trope.
him. Gene
I'm
Hackman.
over the rich, greedy guy, bad
like
guy
Jesse
thing, and I'm
Eisenman.
just like, they're only so
Science.
powerful. Like realistically, the rich evil guy is only so powerful, even in a fantastic universe. But
Except in Annie, Daddy Warbucks actually.
Okay, so
Was that a?
let's get to the end of the movie then.
What's that shot?
He wasn't a
Sorry.
villain, Stubbs.
Oh yeah.
I'm
A-
sorry
a
to
Irish
spoil
car
a
bomb.
shitty movie for everybody because I'm going to, but none of the bad guys get in trouble at
They
all.
don't.
They just kind of leave. and
Even
walk
with the
away.
law?
Forgiven.
Oh yeah.
Pablo Pascal goes over. He's missing his son. That's what
He's
stops
saved
everything.
by the power of
He
love.
goes and he because
Aw.
Which they
Yeah.
didn't
Like that
even
Huey
buy
Lewis
the
song.
rights to.
We should have ate
I
this.
was.
Should've
I
played
said like
Power
the
Love.
Huey Lewis
That
song.
would have
Yes.
saved the
Wait.
entire movie.
Yeah.
No.
Wait. Did you say Pedro Pascal?
We
Just
should
now?
have ate the shrooms.
Like Mandalorian? Pedro Pascal?
He's the
in
bad
it?
guy. Yeah.
Oh,
He's the Mandalorian.
You haven't been watching the show, Ivy?
We should have
Is
ate
that
the shrooms.
No.
Is that Mandalorian?
now it's time to give her shit. We already gave you
I
shit.
thought it was a cartoon.
Okay.
So
I like the little baby.
the baby
Grogu.
Grogu.
Yeah, he's cute.
So the thing is, he goes and he hugs his son, and the whole time I'm going, that's cool. You get to see your son for a few hours before the feds come and arrest you for all the badness you've done,
Your crimes
causing
against humanity.
nuclear war in, I don't know, Russia to launch missiles,
No.
we have to launch missiles.
when the
and then he's like-
wishes were reversed, then none of that happened.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, but there's
Can't-
still debris everywhere and like
spoiler?
Which is
everything
weird.
you
Okay,
see.
because
He did get face to face with the president. The president's like,
I don't think
okay,
that's
let's
no,
go
That's
hunt that
good
dude.
everything
enough
is
movie to
everybody's
do a
like
spoiler
forgetting
alert.
all this stuff.
Did they deepfake Ronnie?
Huh?
No, they had some other dude in there. That's another thing. Why not use Ronald Reagan as the president?
Well,
Yeah.
Let's make this 80s. Where's the war
what's
on
her
drugs?
name?
They did it with
Carter was
Forrest
in
Gump.
it. Who's Wonder Woman?
Linda Carter.
That's her. She
The
showed up
original, yeah.
for like a hot second.
It was awful. It's no Last
It
Kingdom.
was terrible.
I wasn't
Was there any
surprised.
hologram? Was there any
Because-
hologram
Terrible.
Paul Walker?
Because of
No.
DC's track record,
Oh,
I wasn't surprised.
Why
It's
would
fun
you
to
have Paul
all
Walker.
It's
sequels
fun
are
to-
bad with DC.
No, they're just all bad. All DC's
All DC
fucked
movies
up
are
from
bad.
the very beginning,
No.
That's
and
true.
it's
No,
funny.
Man
what
of
was
Steel's great.
good? Like,
Christopher Nolan's Batman is badass.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
couple.
don't
that's good.
lump that into this.
They need
bullshit.
that guy.
DC.
Has
That's-
anyone seen
that
Joker?
No,
saved
I meant like
Marvel
the
and he
DC.
saved
Robert Downey Jr.
Wait, so
And he saved
here's
Batman
something I'd
trilogy.
like to
Young,
clarify.
Or Chris
Wait.
Evans?
Are the Christopher Nolan Batman movies supposed to be part of this overall DCU
Christopher Nolan's on his
shit-faced?
own. Christopher,
Okay.
that shit's
Well,
its
no,
own
no,
stuff.
that's
but
what
it's
I
still a
mean.
DC movie.
The DCEU, its own little contained Ben Affleck Batman.
There isn't
thing.
one because they didn't have.
Hate Ben Affleck.
Well, I know they've
The
been
whole
trying to
Marvel
cobble.
and-
They've been trying to cobble it together
Makes
to
me
keep up
nauseous.
with Marvel, which was a failing effort from the get go.
DC
That's
needs
why
a
you'll find
needs
me
a
in my
fade.
shower.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
because
Feige
took care of everything with the Marvel.
They had a
universe.
mastermind,
Yes.
and he executed. Sure, you
And they don't
can
have
criticize things
they
here and
don't.
there, but it was just so well executed.
DC sucks.
Oh, totally.
I'll never
Except
watch
for
another
Superman.
DC movie.
Their
They
movies
need,
do.
they need
The
that
first
guy
one-
that was in Ratatouille.
Listen,
Hey,
Come
if
save
it's-
us.
anything.
I'll
Henry
watch it
Cavill's
if I can.
DC
if I don't have to go to a
skateboard shoes are
theater,
really
including The
cool, though.
Witcher.
I will
Like
say
those.
this.
Did you watch that?
No,
Why not?
I used to wear those all the
haven't
time.
watched it yet.
Yeah, for
What?
sure.
Do y'all
DC
usually go
shoes.
see a
DC
movie
Naked a lot in it.
Thanksgiving or Christmas? Do y'all usually go see a movie? That's been
No.
a thing
Man.
for like for 10 years.
I used
for
to
me,
go
I
see
guess.
movies on Christmas when I wanted
used
to
to.
leave the family function.
I
So-
saw I saw the Wizard in the theater on
I'm
Christmas.
thankful,
Sorry, Mom.
not to bring Thanksgiving into this, but I'm thankful that
It's
I
all
was
good,
able just
Ivy.
to sit on my couch and let this piece of shit play out and just be like, so glad I didn't leave the house and pay money to see this.
I think the last time I did that was Lord of the Rings.
See,
the
that's
family
bad.
The
movie.
Return of the King?
badass.
Like
Which one?
All three of them.
I used to
they
go
used
see
to
the
come out
Star
around-
Wars movies on
And the
Christmas.
Star Wars, yeah, but that wasn't. We started going when
Titanic
it opened up.
came
but
out.
I did that too. My family would go watch
Dances
the
with
Star Wars
Wolves.
flicks, and then
Home Alone. Those
Home
were all the
Alone,
ones.
yeah.
I've
Those
never
all came
watched
out.
Home Alone.
I
Oh,
think
yeah, I saw
once
Home
the
Alone 2 on, like,
once that
Christmas
once
Eve.
that guy dressed up as the Joker and shot up the movie theater up in Colorado,
Colorado.
that's when everybody
Oh, yeah.
kind of was like,
Oh, you
know
mean
what,
my
maybe we
doppelganger?
stop
That
by-
was Dark Knight Rising.
maybe we calm down
Yeah.
on the movie.
That's a
going as
Christopher
family.
Nolan movie.
It was. It was
A great
Bane.
movie, by
James
the way.
Holmes was
Yeah.
his name. That was the shooter.
Yeah.
So what's next on your show notes?
Oh, I look like him. It sucks. My mom called me the next day. She's like, are you watching the news?" I'm just like, "Yeah."
Did you
I
shoot
got-
up a theater.
My
in
whereabouts can
Littleton,
be
Colorado.
corroborated on that day.
All right, so
It's weird when your
was
mom
like
calls
7.
you.
we're
and
having a
says,
fun time. We don't want to talk about a Nashville bombing, do we?
No.
Nah.
Did that
Let's
affect?
keep going.
Did
We
that
need more
affect your work
details
at
to
all?
come
Since
out.
you work for the company that was affected by it.
Do you want to play the warning
Okay.
thing?
I'm off this.
Hang
week, I
on,
don't care.
hang on.
Get out.
No,
out.
no, yeah, we're gonna talk about it some.
You want to?
Yeah,
want
we have to. We have to because there's
We
stuff that's
have
not being
to?
mentioned.
All right, here's my side of it.
That's what I want to know. Number one,
I
then I
am
want to hear what
happy-
Brian thinks.
I am happy
The
that
ghost hates this.
The ghost is not.
The ghost
happy.
is saying no.
Kid Rock's Honky Tonk Barbecue
How close was that?
hamburger joint did
Around
not
the
get
corner.
affected.
Oh,
it was,
thank God.
Oh,
So we can still
He's
go
Kid
party. at
rocking
Kid
up
Rock.
and down the block.
yeah. The crispy people can still rejoice.
Now that dueling piano bar,
Kid
gone.
Rock.
right across the
So
street, it's gone.
does this
Razoo's
hit
gone.
home because you're
No.
You're this excited about it, you had to
Did y'all
stand
even
up.
get
He's getting food.
for Team A? Did you even get an email or anything?
I finally went and looked at stuff.
And they're like,
and I
"Shut the
finally
hell
started
up."
getting stuff.
We're sending you to
They basically told y'all to shut up. Don't talk to anybody about anything.
No,
You
everything.
had to
that-
sign an NDA.
No,
I
no, I'm going to tell you everything right now.
have the.
All right.
Everything the media told you
Is wrong.
is out or gone.
Yeah.
Isn't out or gone.
What do you mean? Oh, the services
Yeah,
and stuff.
like they
yeah.
said.
Oh,
FAA stopped down for other reasons. And like that's a big thing. Like when the FAA gets involved in the FAA, it's not one phone carrier controlling everything for a freaking airport. For
Yeah.
situations like this, you have other systems you roll over to. You have other carriers you
Yeah, that
roll
makes
over
sense.
to,
Yeah.
right.
and you have multiple routes. So
Yeah. There's a
if-
bunch of
if-
fail safes.
a bunch of fail safes. So and there's a bunch.
Yep.
Basically downtown. That's a central office, what we call them a
People
central
are going to
office.
cover their backs.
So here's my take.
And if you listen to No Agenda, they talk about in the first 15 minutes, they're going off. It's a place where fiber's terminated, and it'd be an easy place to get access points. Well, there's places where fiber's terminated all
But
over
that's
this
because
freaking city, and
they-
I can take you
well,
one
No
to
Agenda
9 of
was-
them tonight.
No Agenda was talking. They were saying some of their producers were telling them that. They didn't say that for
Well,
sure.
that's
but
what they were saying because the producer, no one really
So-
knows. If you don't work for a telecom company, you
Then you-
don't understand what goes on in a central
Right.
office.
Okay, so I will say this though. The likelihood of this being a guy that's paranoid about 5G is very slim, if you ask me.
No,
man. I don't think that's what
So-
this was about at all.
I have been rolling out 5G towers all over North Texas.
Yeah.
We've been doing that.
How dare you?
Where's my RV?
Every time we go out to splice one up or
Someone
or
freaks out
heat
on
it
y'all?
up or whatever, we have people that are freaking out and that
Really?
will come out and yell and berate us, or
Really?
they'll be like, "What are you doing? Is that 5G?" And they will
So you think
bitch
there
at
might
you
be
for an
legs to this?
hour
Are you in a
screw
residential
it,
place
you-
when this happens, or like I'm curious, like what kind of place you're at? Like,
downtown,
oh, okay.
residential,
I don't know.
Okay,
all
okay.
over.
That's
Man,
a stretch. That's a
I'll
big,
tell you where
far
it's really
stretch.
bad. I'll tell you where it's really bad. East Fort Worth. You get into an area there, the African American
In the
community
hood?
does not trust any of this, which they shouldn't.
Yeah.
On Las Vegas Trail.
No, that's
but they,
west.
but they get the
That's
west.
vaccines
Or like
first.
John T. White.
No, but they
East
I
Fort-
got the vaccine.
East
I just-
Fort
it
Worth
doesn't-
is
How
where
dare
I live.
you take a
I
vaccine
just
away
don't
from a
see it.
person of color?
you don't
Ivy?
see it, but
You're
these
right.
these
Racist.
people.
No, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm
You
just saying
raised a
that
racist,
there's too
Susan.
much
See how
the
this
guy
works?
went through
I will
for it to
kick
be
your
a
ass.
cockamamie conspiracy against 5G.
Okay, so in East Fort Worth, we've already had them shot up because of people being
That's
paranoid.
an easy,
Oh, hell yeah.
That's an
That's
that's an
hilarious.
easy, quick thing that someone could do. That's just nuts. This guy went. You're saying that this guy acted alone and went through all this just because he hated. He was mad at 5G because he thought it led to his dad's dementia.
If you
I
can
don't-
hear this,
That's not.
It's just
That's
too
not.
much.
No, that's not all
please
of it. He had
evacuate immediately.
other crap
I
going
don't
on
think.
too.
Well, my thing is also just the whole thing is really weird.
The thing is, a lot of people just easily push aside how fucking nuts people are
No,
right now.
That's
And
I'll give
how
you that.
easy they are to short
give you
wire
that.
and freak out about any little thing the government's doing.
And Dustin, I'll give you that, but
Yeah.
I just don't think that that's what this thing
'Cause
was about.
You don't
5G.
think? You don't think?
But
that
No,
was-
I don't think so.
No, I think it's that, and I think he also knew what was going on in that building. And there was something like his dad worked in that building. Like they were saying, the thing I was reading yesterday is that his dad used to work in that building, so he knew where stuff was in that building, and that's why he knew exactly where to park it and everything. Now, my other belief, or what I really thought when all this went down, is they said at 4 a.m. They heard shots going off, and that was shortly after the RV was parked. Okay, Makes sense. Someone gets out of the RV, wants to wake people up. What do?
Pop,
Pop, pop, pop, pop, pop, pop, pop, pop, pop, pop. Get everybody in that area woken up. They hear shots. They're like, what's going on?
How many people might even be in that area though? I know
And
there
then
might be
there's
some.
a message.
This seems like a weird area to
If you
like.
What do you
can hear
mean?
this,
All those
please
businesses
evacuate
have
immediately.
apartments above them.
Okay.
Oh, it's mixed
okay.
use
Yeah.
properties.
Okay.
It's
Good. That's
mixed
what I
use
wanted to know.
properties.
Okay.
That
Cool.
area is
All
like
right.
their Deep
makes
Ellum
sense.
or their Magnolia
Yeah.
or whatever.
Gotcha.
There's bars on the bottom. There's
Okay.
apartments up top.
I've been to Nashville once, but that makes complete sense.
That's
Okay.
their party hub
I've
district.
been there.
So you fire off a bunch of shots. You get people's attention. You
Yeah.
wake them up. They hear, well, shit, there's gunfire going on. What the hell's going on? He does it a couple times and then starts that recording.
If you can hear this,
And the whole
please
recording was to
evacuate
get
immediately.
people away, get people out of here. It wasn't an attack
I'm
on.
keep saying it.
If it was an attack on to do bodily harm, there wouldn't be a
He
recording.
wouldn't have done it that time of day.
Yeah.
It,
After the
yeah,
bars
that's
have
first number
closed,
one,
after
yeah.
everything, he would have just driven up in there and been like, all right, bars are packed.
Yeah.
Killed everything.
He didn't want to
So-
kill count. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't want to kill count. He was after something. He wanted to blow something up in that building, and he knew that since the reports came out that his dad worked
they-
there or whatever, and he had been in that building. The guy had been in that building supposedly a few times.
Have they
He
said
knew
what
where
kind of
to set up.
explosives were used? Because
No.
that's the thing. That I'm saying.
Fertilizer.
But
It's
a
just
lot of
that's a lot
people-
of stuff to. That's a lot of
difficult to do
hoops.
now.
Yeah, so is all of it to make that big of a blast.
A
That's
lot
a
of
lot
people
of-
that have watched it and looked
It
at
was
it.
a meth lab.
A ton of people have come out and said that it
Someone
looks
from
like
Azel?
a black powder blast, like a bunch of black powder.
Just
The
put
way
it all in there.
the way it flashes out and explodes and then is immediately
Be
gone.
So
And the only thing that's
hard
still
to do.
the only thing that's still burning
That
was
shit's so
other
explosive.
stuff to blow up. It is.
So that'd be really like that would it would more than likely go off if it was black powder. It would more than likely go off. Actually, they would know if it was black powder. I think
What'd be
they
crazy?
would already know.
I mean, he killed himself in it. Is if he had a gun.
He did.
This is
Well, the thing
Yeah,
that's
he's-
crazy
the
is what if
remains
it
are
had
his.
nothing to do with it and it was just parked there? He just was sleeping there or something. Like it had nothing to do with it.
the police that were called down there in that bomb unit that was called down there when all that came off. They said the recording was coming from it, the RV
Where are the speakers?
inside the RV.
So he rolled the windows down, had a speaker system
No.
set up.
My family's had RVs that have
RVs
PA
have, like,
systems
Oh,
in them.
okay.
speaker
In the
on
front.
top.
Gotcha.
You know, you can put
Like
them in the
like
grill.
the big horns. kinda?
Like
Yeah, I got
you
you.
used to on my grandparents. You had a
Doesn't like
CB,
Uh-huh.
and you could switch the CB from talking broadcasting to then talking through the PA of the RV to get people's attention or whatever.
Police vehicles do it all the time. Get out of the way.
Yeah, you know what you got to do is have
Well,
a
my
little
buddy
horn.
used to do it.
You know that megaphone. You can hide that in a hood that I've got and use it, and that thing's loud as hell. Sounds just like.
I don't know. The
all the
audio
recordings
to
that-
me sounded like civil defense.
No, they said it came. There's too many reports that it came from the RV.
Did
So-
you hear it played backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, the backwards is awesome.
Do you have any idea, like any theories as to like what he might have been trying to get rid of in that building? Like what he could have even, what his goal might have even been?
The whole thing with the Dominion machines being moved in there,
Okay.
which kind of
You are in charge of counting votes now, I guess.
No.
Auditing votes. That's the thing that's
AT&T's never been in charge of anything
Yeah, that's
like
one
that. And
thing
if
I
they
was even
do,
like.
this is the
okay.
worst company to have
Yeah.
you be in charge of counting or
Also,
watching
thinking you're
anything.
going to blow up something in one place.
You're not
and
auditors.
With the
No.
way the internet works and servers,
Half the
like,
guys I work with can't count.
Yikes.
That was just
but
the,
like
that was
thinking
just
you're going to
those-
blow up a building and something inside there,
That's scary.
but also like, okay, that'll get rid of the info or something like that. I'm like, this is
No, that's
this
just
is
those
2020.
Those right wing
Shit saved
people
a lot
that
of
are hanging
places.
on to anything right now. That's the
Conspiracy
thing. Right
nuts.
now, you could fart in church and the right
Yeah.
wing people be like, see, Dominion.
The other
Like-
thing, the whole supercomputer thing, that's another thing. Like the FAA, there's redundancies to all these servers and all this.
Yeah.
Like people
Oh,
don't
yeah.
understand how the internet.
See,
I don't know how
that's-
shit
that's
works, but I
exactly
know
my
it's
point.
way more
guy
complicated than I can
studied it
fathom.
that
Hey,
That's exactly my
What?
point. Is if the guy studied it that much and was that obsessed with what happened with 5G, he would know that even if he pulled it off, it would be small. It'd be a minimal effect on 5G and
Yeah.
and
Well,
the communications grid.
So
That's my point.
I can't talk.
He's not a dumb guy if he put this thing together.
on mic. I can't talk to you about how specifics work inside of a central office. Off mic, I can, but I'm not going to talk about it on the show because I just can't. But it makes sense. Like if he knew where stuff was in that building, what he was doing. He was after a relay rack.
But the thing is, you just said a while ago that that's going to be a small, not a tidal wave, but a splash. If you did something, if
There's
you were
no
trying to do something-
redundancies on that.
If you're right,
There's no redundancy on local 5G towers. There's none.
Yeah. So if he was trying to, if he had a bone to pick with 5G, and he was smart enough to put this thing together, I think he would know that his efforts were going to be futile. Is what I'm saying.
No,
There you go.
That's why I think
he's
it's not a
just
5G.
knock, if he
Oh, you mean
just
if he knew
wanted-
that? Yeah.
If he just thought I'm going to knock them all out for the
6 o'clock in the
Nashville
morning until 8.
No, they're not coming back up.
Well,
They're not.
I mean, put people out of
Service,
like something like that.
No, the 5. If he's at, I can't tell you what. I can't explain this to you with these hot. If I explain it to you, you'll be like, "Oh, that makes perfect sense."
Do you think he
I
was
just-
a
I
Trump
can't.
supporter who wanted a recount of the votes without the Dominion server?
my
That's all
God.
bullshit.
I'd
There's
go with the 5G before
If he
that.
was, he didn't leave
Yeah.
himself around to see what
all
the
that
result would
shit
be.
about the machines being sent to AT&T.
Like I said, that was people just grabbing at straws right now.
well, first off, the headquarters for Old Bell South
Okay.
that AT&T now owns is a block away. It's a giant tower. Why wouldn't you send the Dominion machines to the headquarters building? Why would you put them in a central
Some
office where
random
no one's
central
going to
office
be?
in Nashville.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes no sense.
It was cool though to hear it because we've talked about this stuff before on the show and off the show about how there's these places that AT&T and like federal buildings and stuff that are all over the country that like people don't know about. You walk by this building, you have no idea how important that building is and how there's a self-destruct mechanism that could completely be detonated at any point. Which
The Long
was something
Building,
detonated?
the Long Building in New York City, the AT&T No Lines building
Yeah.
is no windows. It's a skyscraper, 40 or no, it's 60 something stories tall. No
Damn.
windows.
Damn.
If you set off, if it had a nuclear strike in Manhattan, that would be the only building left. You can live in that building for up to a month. Like 800 people can live in that building for up to a month.
That's where I'm gonna live after this.
The building is creepy and crazy, and it's right there in the middle of Midtown, right across from
This
the
sounds
City
like
Hall.
the beginning of a movie I really want to fucking watch.
Have you been inside it?
Nuke in New York, 800 people in this place.
I've tried
Yeah.
a couple of times when I was up
To
there.
nuke
Oh,
New York?
They won't let me in. No, they won't let me in. Even with my badge. I walk up there with my badge, and they won't let me in.
There's like,
Yeah.
no.
You don't go in this building.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The
What's next on
feds
your show
own a
notes?
lot
Not
of
the
it.
same clearance level.
Anyway, Matt, we'll talk about a show. I'll explain.
Yeah, I
it.
want to hear the show. I also need to know something from the last time I was here that didn't get answered. So,
Oh yeah, the space thing. I've been thinking about that too. Remember he had some hot like we got to talk about this. This
Yes.
is gonna blow you away.
no, this is something
I never
else,
got to-
but
oh.
not as,
No,
not as fun
but I
as
do
what
I
have
wanna know what
that.
that
We can talk
was.
about it real quick. It was the Israeli space administrator that came out and said,
Oh,
"Yeah,
that guy,
aliens
yeah,
are
yeah.
real.
Yeah, you talked
Oh,
about
I
that
heard
2 weeks
that.
ago when I was
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, aliens are
I did-
real. We've been in contact with them for years. You know, and this guy is not a loose cannon. He's not crazy.
Yeah.
He's, has a huge reputation in the space community. He's ran their space program for years.
Where
He's
does he
got
keep
all
going?
these
Smoke a
Outside,
cigarette.
Smoking.
Smoke a
Oh.
cigarette
to shoot up.
and or pee.
Mm.
Shoot
But
up is
he-
probably right.
But
Nicotine
he's
addict.
got all these
Like records of communication that we've
no,
had
but he's
with
got
him?
plaques and stuff. This guy is
Legit.
Is
Yeah,
legit,
legit. Yeah.
100% legit. And he's just like, yeah, we've been in contact with them. There's a space federation. They have a base on the moon. It's in
I
a
think I
different
did hear about this from somewhere
phase.
else.
We have a base on, there's a joint base on the moon already on the backside.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. All the major nations have been in contact with aliens. Right now, they have.
I 100%
like, there was a bunch of
believe
stuff.
this.
There are ships
You
that
and Tom
orbit
DeLonge.
our planet and watch over things
Look,
and make sure we
he's
don't
my spirit
annihilate
animal.
ourselves. And
We don't know.
Alien crafts?
yeah, alien crafts. It's
Like,
like,
that's the stupid humans. We got to go check on them.
but he put
you
a
know how
book
it is
out.
when we leave them alone too
He put a
long.
book out, and he's like, a few years ago, if I would have said this, I would have been institutionalized. But now that a few years have gone by, and we've had
All
a
I
lot
wanted was a
of
Pepsi.
stuff being
Same.
released about UFOs and the Tic Tac and all that
Yeah.
crap, he can start talking about it. And it was like,
Yeah.
what? But it was all, brushed
Listen.
over because of Trump shit. No one's really paying attention. All this cool alien shit's coming out. And everybody's like, "Yeah, we don't care. What the election? We need to make sure what's going on."
I would have loved for this shit to come
I
out
thought
like
that
15
TikTok
years
was
ago.
wrong.
How many people are going to lose their jobs after
Oh yeah, I remember
the
you saying
inauguration?
that. You mean TikTok?
I don't even
Like,
want to think
seriously.
about that,
You
man.
can't talk right
There's
now.
going to be
Didn't
so
talk
many
girl
people
shit.
in the media that are like, well, no, what?
Yeah.
What we do now?
Well, I'm just
That's
glad
what
I get to
should
keep
say
my
to-
job.
I think
Now
his name
back
is
to
Jake.
sucking
I
Joe
can't talk
Biden.
right now.
The
I'm doing
media.
hot
There we
girl
go.
shit. Yeah.
Everybody's talking at the same time again.
Sorry.
What did I warn before we started the show?
Good grief. What's
My
next on your
eyes are
list?
glazing over with this space talk.
It's how I do when they
It's
start
like you've
talking
never
politics.
listened. It's like she's never listened to this podcast.
That's what I do when y'all
before.
start talking Real Housewives.
Hey!
What the fuck is going on? I don't understand any of this
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Have you two started to watch the Bollywood one that I recommended?
No, not yet.
Sorry. We will.
All right, so let's get to the year-end stuff.
Okay.
Can we take a potty break? I'll take a potty break.
I just did.
Well, I was going to ask what your favorite live show was of the year.
Oh, did we see live shows?
We
this
saw
year?
live shows
We
this
did.
year.
It was limited. Get yours out of the way, then go pee.
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't ready.
Then go pee and you can think about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I don't remember how to pee. I mean, I know.
You have to
I know
walk-
the act
you have to
itself,
I am
but like,
so pulling that. I don't remember how
You
to
have
pee.
to walk across the bridge and go into the house.
Okay, thanks. I got that part down.
Yeah.
Mrs. Schneider will
tough.
tell you where to go
Okay.
from there.
All
Yep.
right. So, favorite live show, Matt?
I'm trying
Which
to think if
one?
I did any live shows.
The
I
last
got
live
probably,
show you and I saw together, got to cover, was Tool.
Yeah, that was not in the new year though, was it? I
Mhm.
thought. Oh, it was.
That was in
Well,
March.
then yeah, that was.
No,
February?
February.
That's
Yeah.
right. So yeah, it would have to be Tool.
No,
It's better than mine.
Oh,
you're dumb.
why? Why am I dumb? That was a good show.
Do you like Tool over Dime Bash?
Oh, Dime Bash was cool too.
Dime
Yeah.
Bash. I think
That
Dime
was awesome.
Bash is my
Dime Bash
favorite.
was
I mean, I had a better time at Dime Bash, but
I had a way better time at
Yeah.
Dime Bash. I think that was my favorite live show of the year.
and I fell in love that night.
Yeah,
Nice.
with Dave Grohl's penis.
Wow.
No, with Courtney Cox, not the one that was married to David Arquette.
What about local live shows?
My
Do you remember
favorite
anything
local
like that?
live show was the Josh and the Jet Noise show where Matt Thomas sang.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
That
That was
was
kinda
early.
fun.
That was
very
before,
early.
Yeah, that was January. That was
Yeah.
before our release gig,
Right.
which was actually our last one too.
Yep.
What was the deal too? Why'd you have to do that? Because Josh wasn't feeling well or
His
something?
voice was his voice was hoarse.
Yeah. He had needed,
But
he needed
Matt
a
Thomas
losogen.
is a
I need
gift.
a losogen.
Wait
He's
a second.
gift
Stop.
to this world.
I need a losogen. I can't sing tonight.
Stop.
What?
Y'all's album release was your last show?
Yes.
What kind of fucking bullshit is that?
We've already been through this, man. I'm not retreading old ground.
No, I'll go back through this again because now it's funny. It's just comedy at this point. I mean, seriously.
What
I only,
show you
I
went
remember
to?
the last. I only remember the last show I went to, which was I liked, but I'm trying
Matt.
to remember if I went to any in January.
Thomas, I have a
It's
question.
a short window.
Okay.
Very
Oh, I
short.
know.
I may have an answer.
If Josh can't sing to do one final
Oh,
show,
oh.
how can he release a solo record?
He
This
hasn't.
is the question
Sorry, dude.
everybody wants
He
to
hasn't
know.
released anything. He went to record some instrumental tracks. That's all I know.
He's singing on those fucking videos
eh,
that were
beep,
posted on
beep,
Facebook.
beep,
It's his
beep.
audio.
I don't know, man.
He's tracked vocals 3 times.
Will you toss this for me?
I don't know about that. I really don't. You're asking the wrong person, man.
I'm just wondering why y'all can't do one more show. Everybody wants to see one more Josh.
I
the Jet
know.
Noise show.
Believe me, no one was more disappointed about that fact than the
Sorry.
three of us.
You know how many text messages I got on that?
my gosh.
The post I made last week playing around,
Yes.
just being
That was the
well, like I am
best.
now. I'm just fucking around.
I know.
But I got so many text messages from people going, you really did ask the question. Everybody wants to know, like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't they do that? And why is there a solo record with him singing on it?
Yeah, and why didn't people ask me or Chris directly, or even Josh?
Because I'm the one who posted it.
I don't know, man.
It was funny. It was
Yeah,
funny. I
for
got
sure.
I got text messages from people I haven't talked to in forever, and instant messages on
But
Facebook.
so,
Whoopsies.
if anything,
That's
to
pretty
take away from that, it was good. It's good to hear that people were interested in seeing what would have been a final
I
show.
think that's the thing.
Yeah,
Which-
that's the thing. We didn't get to say goodbye like we thought we were
Why don't
going
you do a
to.
show where you sing it
Mhm.
and have someone else play guitar?
Yeah. Well, hell, I would live stream this playing and singing it myself as long as I had Josh's permission, which
I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be okay with me doing that.
I'd just fucking do it anyway. What you
Yeah.
gonna do?
What was the deal?
It's
though?
a lot-
You don't want to start another. What was it? Denver Williams and
No,
what was that thing?
we're
going
not
on?
bringing it up.
Don't read that up.
Oh my
No.
bad.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about anyway.
What was your
But
favorite
anyway,
local show,
Hold
baby
on.
boy?
You could play those songs anyway legally and say it was a cover. That's how what's
Yeah.
his name does Queensryche stuff, right?
What, Jeff Tate?
Yeah.
Really?
I think that's how he gets away with it.
I thought Jeff
It's a
Tate was still a
glorified cover
singer
band.
of Queensryche. I didn't
He's
know
an
that.
asshole.
They kicked him out. I heard he's an asshole.
So
I
my
wouldn't
favorite
know.
show by default was the only show I really saw.
Which
Tool
was?
was?
Year. No, I wish I would have saw Tool because I never have. It was so start to finish Intronaut,
Intronaut's great.
which was they had a new album come out and apparently their
I
bass
know what show
player
you're talking about.
their bass player hurt his hand like the next show. And I was just like, okay, cool, because I got to see him. There were 3-piece after that. Then Emma Ruth Rundle, who was great, except for these two loud motherfuckers at the bar at Trees. That she's up there playing a guitar and singing in a haunting Chelsea Wolf fashion.
Handler. Just
No.
kidding.
How dare you disperse
That's
Chelsea Wolf with the Chelsea Handler reference? So
That's
they
not
were
the Chelsea Wolf I know.
No, like Emma Ruth Rundle's kind of like Chelsea Wolf. She kind of sings in this like haunting way. You know what I'm talking about.
I seem like a screaming banshee.
But it's very quiet because she's just playing guitar and that's it. And then Cult of Luna comes and just
Cult of Luna's badass.
loudifies the entire fucking place. Very, very bright show. Like you could barely see the 7 guys on stage. And luckily at the back of the room, I found a place to sit down because they're very loud, but very drawn out, like ISIS, but not
And
as
you're getting old and your back hurts.
not as fun. Not even that. I just got bored.
I threw my back
I'm just
out
like, I get it.
sleeping.
You're
Have
heavy.
some cheese.
You're from Sweden. I've wanted to see you for years.
Stubbs.
Oh, cool. There's a place I can sit down. I want to watch this, but I also want to sit down.
Ivy, I got you olives.
I
So-
know, but there's a lot of hands.
But no one's touched them yet. They're sealed. They're all
That's
yours.
what I was just thinking when I was grabbing. I was like, man,
Yeah,
Those
and
are
you're,
yours.
there's a lot of
They're
COVID
for
going
me.
on.
They're not opened.
and you're vaccinated.
I'm
I'm not
half
vaccinated.
vaccinated. I'm
She's
only
got
half
one
a-
A.
I'm only
She,
half
she
of
needs
you.
one
Oh.
B.
Can
When
you
we get
stop
done
being
with-
afraid of it by now?
When we
Okay,
get
go. Yeah,
done with
keep
our
going.
urine stuff, I want to talk our urine. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Year
When I get done
end.
urine, I want to talk
Anyway.
about your shot you got because I
Okay.
have questions.
She didn't get the
Um,
Bell's palsy, if that's what you want to know.
Favorite road trip or vacation, Susie?
Oh.
Now I'm going to say you helped put this list together today. I gave you access to the Google Drive and you started typing things in there.
Yeah.
I think this is one of yours.
These are my favorite.
I know they are. Kalamata olives, the
Oh.
best.
Is this the Dark Horse
It was
Yes.
brought to you by Spectacle?
probably either
Shout out
the
Spectacle. Thank you.
20 miler, or was it 10 miles?
Oh, were
Your
we
little
kayak?
kayaking
With a
adventure?
kayak adventure.
The 2-day,
That was
20 miles?
Yeah, it was
kayaking?
like at the end of May, beginning of June.
That was
Either
a fun trip.
that or I did a solo trip down to like Dinosaur
It's
Valley.
all about yourself.
Yeah, it is all about me.
It's always about me.
Golly.
Well, it's always about her.
Oh, that's great. No, I like that.
Yeah, one of those two was my favorite.
Ivy,
Taking-
you're going to get blasted in the back of the
Taking
head.
buddy camping was also awesome too. Let's see it.
Is she on the spillway?
Nice.
Are we doing the spillway?
I did not hit
Dark
you.
horse.
All
Let's
right,
see
there's some
how
Dark
it is.
Horse. I want some Dark Horse.
She just called
How
me.
about
honey.
you? Is that
Thomas?
named after the Converge song?
Dude, I didn't go anywhere this
After
year.
the
No
Spectacle song.
camping, no nothing.
No, the only time I went out of town was to see Shelly's mom a few weeks ago for Christmas. That's it.
Oh.
And
Ah.
then
Shelly's mom is my mom.
our Rage show that we were supposed to go to in August got postponed for a
That
year.
sucks. And then we may just never be able to go to New York again.
Mm.
Ugh.
I don't even want to
Bummer,
think
'cause
about
I
it.
really want to see that.
Now
How
I'm,
about
That
you,
Broadway
homie?
show I want to
now
see.
I'm depressed.
Brian, did you go travel?
Nope, not at all.
Did
Matt,
you camp at all? Anything?
Yes.
I've never camped before.
what'd you think?
He went to
You're not
Cabo.
missing
Yeah,
out
I
on
went to
anything.
Cabo.
Don't
I
worry.
pitched a
my
few
favorite.
tents in my life.
That was my favorite
Heyo.
vacation. My
Must be nice to travel out of the country.
The tent pole.
All that,
Another sex position.
silence.
all that JJTM money you have. You just said Cabo. We know where that is.
Yeah, I had a blast there, and it was awesome. Some of the coolest places I've been.
That was like
in a
2
long
weeks
time.
ago, 3
Did
weeks
you
ago.
go to the
right, when you went?
ruins?
It's my birthday.
October.
That was 2 months ago. Yeah.
His
yeah,
birthday
and
is my
then,
birthday
road
too.
trip. Is it?
His name
Yours is the
my
18th?
name, too.
Yep.
Mine's the 14th. We're
Yes.
very close.
So
That's
is-
not the same though.
So is a Leaf.
Is the 14th?
So is Sheridan. Yeah.
The
No,
14th?
Sheridan's. I think Sheridan's the 17th or the 16th. And yeah,
Oh, this got weird. How about you?
Yeah.
I wasn't done.
My favorite.
Yes, I was.
My favorite vacation or my favorite spontaneous adventure?
Whichever you want to do. Your favorite.
No, my favorite vacation was Universal.
Last week? 2 weeks
Yep.
ago?
2 weeks. 2 weeks ago.
Did you get to see the Velociraptor run?
Okay, we only saw the outside of it because you can't really see a ton, but they have the big, huge, like it looks like you're about to go in the Velociraptor cage, like with the walls are all up, and then they have the little cardboard
But
cutout.
could you see the track in it?
The track looks legit.
Like everybody says that's going to be the #1 roller coaster in America.
Oh yeah, I
It
believe that.
I've
It's
seen
massive.
There's been people setting up footage and getting footage of the test runs, and it
Mhm.
looks incredible.
It looks super cool.
It's not as badass as Shockwave.
No,
The important part
there
is they
is
got me a
serious-
wand.
We did.
there is
From
seriously they call it
Ollivanders.
a heartline barrel roll, where basically your head is in
Doesn't
one
move.
spot and
Yeah,
your
no.
body as the
Yeah.
train goes
Oh
around.
yeah, no, it's gonna be wild.
It's
I'm so
fucking
excited.
Rad. It looks so cool.
It does look super
don't
cool.
know
It
Shockwave.
I
looks super cool
cannot
on the
wait till I
outside,
get
too.
the vaccine so that I can go back to Six Flags.
That's what you want to do when you get the
can
vaccine.
go now.
Six Flags.
I can't wait till I get the vaccine and can go back to Cherry Pit.
I don't know what that is.
Ha 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 ha. Lord
Just-
knows what cherry
What's
pit
a
is.
cherry
Do
pit?
some research. So that's
Orgies.
where Dustin and I met.
Wow.
In an orgy.
Yeah.
That is not even
Y'all
true.
met at an orgy?
Yeah.
Matt Thomas said that's not true.
Did you guys touch tips?
Of course.
Ew,
Of course we did.
I'm gonna believe Stubbs on this one.
And I use my truthful voice.
DVDA.
Of course we did.
It's not gay unless your hand touches.
It was
something.
DVDA.
That was Trey Parker
I
and
don't
Matt
know what that
Stone's
means.
band.
You've never seen that movie Orgasmo?
Oh, so good.
It's about Mormons.
So dumb, but so good. Hey, how you doing?
All right, so my favorite is
Yeah, what's your favorite?
I love going to NAMM with the boys, having fun out
Oh, that was this year. My bad.
in California,
Yeah.
going nuts.
California.
Oh yeah, that was
It's
this
fun.
year.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
Except
we
when I got Tupac.
you got Tupac. I always have a blast out
With
there.
eggs.
It's so much
Eggs.
fun with the guys. It's just ridiculous. And then we came home with COVID and got
Gave
sick.
it to Texas.
and we gave
Before it
Texas.
was cool.
Yeah, before it was
Before
cool.
it was cool, we got
We
COVID.
got it knocked out of the way early.
It's funny. The
Um,
more that the people close to us keep getting it, the more my mom and like my friends and stuff are like,
They just look at you.
yeah.
Like you're
And
like,
you're
I
like-
did
like-
this in February.
That was
do they-
9 months
like
ago. We
Seth
could
and
have had a
Alif, and
kid.
everybody's like,
Do they?
We could have had a kid.
Have you told them that you
I've
most
got a
likely
lot of
had
pregnant
it?
friends.
everybody knew. Everybody, because
okay.
I was not quiet about this.
When,
No.
when it
No.
first
Popcorn
when
cough
it
that I
first
thought I
came
had.
when it first came
Yeah.
over and they gave us like what we end up knowing what the actual symptoms were because there's like 100 symptoms at first and they're like no there's like 5 and then a whole bunch of people were just kind of like
No.
hey that's what y'all had.
There are
My
Or-
mom,
no,
my,
no,
my
yeah.
mom for sure.
No, and
my
he
roommates
told me
and
like one of the things, one of the symptoms he told me about. I was like, oh yeah. I mean, you can hear
the
us
spotted feet
in
thing.
March talking about, man, I just feel bad. I feel like I got the flu. We're
It wasn't-
coughing. We're talking. You can listen to the shows, and then in one of them,
We're
you're
coughing in February.
like, oh, there's you got.
See, I blamed it on.
I was like, my
on
feet
the,
have spots all over them. I don't
vape.
understand. Oh yeah, that's a symptom of COVID. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what?
I thought it was because of vaping.
And sure
so
enough,
much.
went and researched
Oh.
it.
He sure did.
Well
think
yeah
it was
because you
because
listen
of
to the
vaping.
news.
Yeah.
You're all idiots.
Well, that's
Stop
the thing
listening to
too.
news.
Is I'll go start going down.
I go work at
conspiracy
gas
theories,
stations and I don't watch the news.
So
I'm fine.
I can piss in your mouth.
Yep. Boop, boop,
I don't
boop,
let
boop.
I think
people.
that's how I
That's
can get
jellyfish.
COVID.
I don't let anybody do that to
I think
me.
that's
Why would
when
I
a
do that?
jellyfish
that's when you're
gets on
stung
you.
by a jellyfish
Yeah,
in your
you're
face.
supposed to do that then. Yeah.
Okay.
Not when you have COVID.
But I love.
God, this world would get a lot more interesting if all of a sudden, if you piss on someone that
Yeah.
has COVID, they'll automatically lose it. All the dumbasses out there.
True. I love going to NAMM with
Put
the
the
guys.
pee on
It's
you.
great. I loved going this year.
Yeah, it was
y-
awesome.
It was your first year and watching you experience it. and
Yeah,
be
I
like,
loved it.
I
And we
love Courtney
ran
Cox.
into Johnson and our
magic of
buddies
it.
playing. And
When you run into buddies from the Fort Worth scene in California doing their deal,
that are on stage.
or Man Blue just out there,
And we get to hang.
doing their
And we get to
thing.
hang out with Becky and the one that shall not be discussed, and Eric.
Yeah,
Q man.
we get to see
Q-Man.
our Bed Files buddies.
We had to
That's
have
great.
enchiladas with them. That was awesome.
Yeah.
As much as I love doing that every year
Enchiladas.
and can't do it this year,
Oh, we're gonna do something special.
the 20-mile kayak trip was the test. It's something I've always wanted to do
Uh huh.
for freaking 30 years now.
Yeah.
And that was a true test of
Great.
Well, and I
your
love that
manliness.
we got to
Determination.
do it with like our best friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was
'cause
great.
even when it sucked, we were
Yeah.
laughing.
Although I was a little ball of anger the
We
next
all
morning.
got up.
That's so hard
I
to
couldn't
imagine you
walk.
angry.
Like Katie.
You
No.
remember I couldn't walk?
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't walk
It
in
was-
the Dairy Queen.
It was like
I was
probably
that sunburned.
the second worst
Man, that
the
sucks
second
when you're
worst
too sore
sunburn
to
of
walk
my
into the
life.
Dairy Queen.
Probably the very worst sunburn of your life.
Ever. Dude, I nearly went to the hospital. I could not straighten out my legs and walk. It was the
Ooh,
most.
that's the worst.
And then I
kind of
had those.
sunburn.
I've
The
got video of it.
blisters.
Those weird blisters with the fluid in it.
Yeah,
No, it's all
that
blisters.
went all
third
the,
It's all blisters
all
that
the
have
way
fluid in it,
down
right?
his shin.
Yikes.
It was bad.
I got a sunburn like that in the 5th grade because my mother sent me to Adventure Day with no sunblock on.
What is wrong with your mom?
Right.
You should ask Griller on that right now.
Let's get this all out.
Yeah.
And I came home sunburnt and they were like, what
None of this,
happened?
none of this roundabout
Ivy.
bullshit.
What
Like she's not sitting in
happened?
front of you.
I
Come
mean,
on.
lay down on the couch. Let's talk about that.
What couch?
How your
We don't have time for that tonight.
how mommy
Let's
missed
theater
you.
of the mind,
Let's
Matt.
gag Susie
I
and
know.
make her listen.
All right. Favorite album?
Machine Gun Kelly, Tickets to My Downfall.
That's yours. All right.
That's mine too.
Is it really?
I have 3.
You have 3 favorites?
You have 3 favorite albums?
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, 2 of them are mine.
Nice.
The Sound of Love Burning, Josh and Jet Noise. My
That was
debut.
this year?
Yeah, my debut, Greetings.
It'd be cool to hear that album. The Sound of Love Burning. It'd be cool to hear those songs live again.
Oh, I know. And then finally, Deftones, Ohms.
Just
Deftones Ohms
twist
is
the knife.
really
Go with
good.
it.
Twist
Yeah.
it.
That's
Oh,
what he
you were in the
does.
bathroom when I really twisted it.
Oh.
You'll have to listen back.
I'll have to check
Yeah,
the,
so those are mine.
check the podcast.
That Ohms album is freaking great. I love that Deftones album. Is awesome.
Yeah, it is. I listened to
Really,
it the
really
day
good.
it released. Yeah.
What about Mr. Bungle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't listen to the entire thing, but I did listen to like 3 or 4 songs. I think
It only gets better.
It does get
it,
better.
it is really good. Yeah.
Tobacco, Mr. Bungle, Deftones. I'm in on those. That Tobacco record's great.
Mine was
But not Greetings.
mine was all metal this year.
Well, I'm
Was,
not doing local
Mine
stuff.
was Greetings by RoboTuner.
My favorite album
Mine
of
was
all
Mr.
time
Bungle.
was Greetings.
Mine was the Mr. Bungle.
Sound Love Burning.
Second was the Killer Be Killed, and the
Oh,
the
fuck.
third was the
Well, you didn't like that Killer Be Killed when it came out,
first single. Yeah,
but now you like the record. That
the
record's
record's
good.
pretty good.
That record's really
I
good.
may have said
Oh, wait.
But-
Taylor Swift put out new music.
Oh,
The
yeah,
last
she
one-
did.
The
Takeoff
last one
Swift
though, was yeah, that Deftones album was really good.
Ohms.
I was surprised how good it was because I've been letting. I'm gonna piss people off that love the Deftones, but I've been disappointed a bit with the last, especially when they take that long to make an album. You're like, oh, here comes a great album.
Oh, I
that-
thought you were gonna
that
say
album is
Chi
really
versus
good.
Sergio kind of thing.
Well, that's happened a long time ago. So.
Well, yeah, he's
I've
been dead
recorded
for 8
several
years. Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks for bringing that up. So what'd you got?
This year, I listened to mostly podcasts.
He's got a mouthful of food. That's what
I
he's
didn't.
got.
I did
This
listen to like
chocolate is really
2/3 of the
good.
Deftones album.
That was
I
a
do have- I
Christmas
liked
gift
it.
from Katie.
I do have one
Thanks,
that I
Katie.
forgot about at the beginning of the year.
What's that?
That new Code Orange
Yeah,
is
That was good,
pretty
too.
damn good.
it was
I
good.
never-
It was good.
It'll dance.
I can never really get into them
I was
too
just
much.
checking
Although
my
I like
eyebrows.
Vane.
They look great.
What do you think of the new Eminem?
Huh?
There's a new Eminem out.
You're a
Oh,
white. You're
I
a
had
white
no
chick.
idea.
Obviously, you have to have an opinion.
You
on
throw out Machine Gun Kelly, they're fighting.
No, I just like
That's
Machine
still
Gun
going on?
Kelly.
They're still fighting each
Look,
other.
if you're
I
covered in
refuse to
tattoos,
believe
I don't-
Machine
I-
Gun
I'll
Kelly is
listen to
not a
anything you
rock
say.
band.
Eminem told him to shut the fuck up, and he did.
Machine Gun Kelly,
that
is
thing
he a
still going on?
rapper or what? What was his
Now
deal?
he's pop punk.
Yeah, he is.
What? I could have
Who,
sworn with the
Eminem?
name
It's a
Machine Gun
great
Kelly.
album,
No,
but
they were a
it's
shitty rock
great
band.
album.
He changed his
Eminem
name.
scared the shit out of him so much that he went
no,
pop punk.
he sang.
He changed his
did
name
a
to
response.
to
he did
assault
a
rifle.
response.
That was weak.
Kelly.
And then
His
Eminem
name
went.
is Colson.
It's
Okay.
like a different type of.
Eminem said, "I'm going to throw
AR
you in Lake Superior."
I actually haven't listened to either of the songs. We did see when Katie and I drove to Oklahoma to see Machine Gun Kelly. We heard him sing that Rap Devil song, but that's it. That's all I got about that.
It's pretty funny. All right, next up,
I love
Uh-huh.
listening to everyone eat chocolate on the mic.
your favorite TV show to binge watch. Your favorite
Oh.
TV show or your favorite show that you binge watched.
Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, Schitt's Creek.
That's been out
Season
more than a
6
year though, hasn't it?
Season 6 was this year,
Overrated.
and it's
Have to binge. I did that last year.
dude,
It was
lose
really
my
good.
number.
Yeah.
We're not friends anymore.
I'm joking with you just to make.
But that wasn't. That's something that didn't come out this year.
No, no.
Yeah,
it
you know,
didn't have
season
to-
6 did.
It
Yeah,
could be
and they
any
finished.
show.
They wrapped it up this
The
year.
season,
Yeah.
the series finale.
You
Okay.
can binge
I thought
a
you were
show.
saying a new show. That
No,
I've
no, any
also-
season.
I've also.
Oh wait, you're right. Because my girlfriend's out of town, and I watched that on her pullout couch because her friend was sleeping over there. You're right, and that's when
Did
I
you bang her
caught up
friend?
because they were all out of town.
No.
I banged myself that week on that
I
pullout
appreciate
couch.
the honesty.
Yep, me too.
But no, yeah, you're right.
I swear
it
if no one
did.
says
I'm
Tiger
gonna
King-
hop onto that because
I
that's
didn't watch that.
my girlfriend and our roommate were already watching it, and I was like, you know what, I want to catch up. And I was like, the show's fucking amazing, and they had just finished it, or they were about to. So I was catching up,
Mhm.
and then we could see the conclusion. God,
Speaking of fucking amazing shows, Letterkenny season 9 came out today.
Today.
Dropped today on Hulu.
Drops
you can watch
big.
the whole thing.
As soon as I get off here, I'm binge
Yeah.
watching all of it.
I'm still
Do you-
2 seasons behind.
I watched Bridgerton.
You guys aren't gonna like my.
What's your
No, but I
what-
am.
no of Letterkenny?
Yeah,
that?
Your man it.
it's just.
You were hanging
Yeah.
out with your pals the other day.
I just caught up on the
In
boys.
2 years, he'll come in and go, "That was a great show."
No, yeah, I do that.
I
sometimes.
do
yeah.
that. I do that. I'm like,
I
no,
do
I'm
that
not watching
sometimes.
that just because everybody else watches it.
Letterkenny is fantastic.
What's your show?
It is Mandalorian.
Yeah, I'm right
Oh.
there with you. That's mine.
I did
Easily.
watch
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
my favorite binge.
Bridgerton. Anybody watch Bridgerton?
I don't know about it.
No, it
I
sounds
haven't
British.
watched
so
it, but
no.
I saw Sokel roast it on Facebook today.
I had
Roasted it. Nice.
the What We Do in the Shadows, of course, because I just
Uh-huh.
got turned on to that.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
I love that.
That was a
That's
good
greatness.
one.
Yeah,
That is a
season
good one.
2. Yeah.
and then
Uh-oh.
let's see, two.
What kind of drugs are you on? And can I have some?
He's an energy vampire.
Yeah, like Colin Robinson.
I guess if you, I mean, I probably watched
Texting
that.
you, Ivy?
Okay.
and
My phone's
let
right
me think of
here.
Something. I think I popped on to the Last Kingdom this year too. So
Last Kingdom
I don't
sounds
know if
like
they had
it's
a-
biblical, and I just don't want to watch
No,
that.
no,
it's
no,
not
no,
It's
no.
not.
biblical at all.
There's
Jesus
nothing
doesn't even
biblical
make an
about it.
appearance.
There's
Historical.
a lot of
No, it is historical.
blood and sex.
It is historical.
Yeah, it's medieval
But it's not,
Scandinavian. yeah.
It's not biblical.
I'm glad that Ivy knows why it would bother me.
And then
He's
I'm
not
gonna-
even around.
Who?
He doesn't even go
What?
here.
Who? Huh?
Jesus.
Jesus. What?
He
Is
doesn't
there a
even
series
go
about
here.
Jesus on Netflix?
The Last Kingdom. Go ahead.
No, it's not.
The
There's no,
Last
Jesus is not
Jesus.
in the Last Kingdom. Like I
what
might
she
say
s-
his name.
That's what she said. He doesn't even go here.
I'm
No, he
so
doesn't go there.
proud of Jay Smith. I want to watch Alice in Borderland. We're getting stuff from the chat
Oh,
room.
good. What are
yeah.
they saying?
Jay Smith says the Queen's
Mandalorian.
Gambit.
Oh,
I've heard that's
I did,
good.
I
Mom
did.
loves that
I
show.
did watch it for sure.
Jay Smith watched The Mandalorian. I had to go back and watch all the Star Wars movies. What you really want to watch is Rebels
And the Clone Wars.
and
Yeah.
the
Clone Wars, yeah.
end of the Clone Wars. The last 2 seasons of the Clone Wars will make Mandalorian make a lot more sense.
The Clone Wars is the TV show.
Cartoon, yeah.
Animated, yeah.
CGI, but it looks good. I
I
haven't
know,
watched
I
it,
watched
Way
it with
better
Max.
than
but I watched a
WWE.
YouTube review about it, and they had good things to say.
What did you watch anything?
What, like shows?
He listened to
I
podcasts.
hopped on the Schitt's Creek thing.
I watched podcasts.
and we
Schitt's
just
Creek.
in our household we just caught up, watched all of The Boys.
The Boys is great.
I love
Ugh,
that.
I
yeah.
dated a guy who wanted to watch that show all the time. The dude with the like.
Yep.
What?
Did he wear goggles all the
Oh,
time?
That's
or
what he
something?
looked
Hey,
like. That's what he looks like on the
I
show.
got an honorable
right?
mention. Night Show. Alone.
Alone's
I've been watching
great.
the shit out of
Alone
that.
is great. Thank
Yeah.
you for
Oh,
coming
I
around on
watched
Alone.
season 2.
Now
That
it
was
makes you
good.
just want to go camping by yourself, right?
Not me.
That's why I
Nope.
want to
Nope.
find out if I
That's-
can go on this walkabout by myself between Farmersville and like Texarkana, that trail.
You
That's
think
on
you're-
Netflix,
you
isn't
think
it?
you're gonna do that?
If they'll let you camp on it, I'll definitely do it. For
Dude,
sure.
we got to.
No, he wants to do it alone.
No,
No,
I'll do it with him
I mean-
too, but I'm gonna go on a walkabout by
Alone
myself though,
together.
for sure.
Stubbs,
Alone
isn't it on
together.
Netflix?
I
saw-
think they put it on.
Yeah, I
both.
think I
Like, it's
saw
been
that
on
on-
several services. I think Prime's had it for a while, and then Prime has more seasons than Netflix. I think.
Okay.
Netflix
Wow.
only has
Oh,
one.
I started Lucifer.
Oh
Lucifer.
man.
Yeah, that show's okay. I watch
What?
every once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I didn't binge it, but I still highly recommend The Expanse.
This
Expanse
one,
is
this
good,
one's a
too.
good
I
one.
watched some of that
I've
this
started
year.
watching.
I can't binge it
Expanse.
'cause I've
I
been
started
watching
the
it,
first
so.
season, and I'm
good.
digging it. At first, I was kind of like,
Wait,
I oversold it.
Wait
but-
till you get to the season where they
No,
switch to
both of
Amazon.
y'all.
You get a lot more custom.
Yeah, and the it's kind of like
it's like that. And I started.
it's kind of like when
Oh,
The
I
Sopranos
see.
started.
I
Like
see. I
it doesn't
see.
really look really visually pleasing at first, but then as they get farther into the seasons,
Yeah.
they start getting more of a budget. You can tell,
Oh,
and it just starts
Fucking
getting
terrifying.
better.
Never seen.
That's me.
Look at his face.
All right. This is a good one. For everyone, your favorite Fort Worth Weekly article. It's a question from you.
The one I
Fort
wrote.
Worth Weekly article.
The one I wrote.
The one we're starting.
The one about the Jerry Jonestown Massacre 7-year anniversary. That was the best article all year long.
It was. That paper would be a lot better
Even
if
though I
there's more
didn't read
us.
it, I was on that episode, so that's my favorite article.
Nice. Thank you.
If the paper had more of us in it, it'd be a way more successful paper.
If Fort Worth had more things going on, I'd probably read it. But it's
Is
just
it-
not for some reason.
Is it surreal that most of the people I know of that worked there aren't even there anymore?
Yeah, no, they
No,
literally
there's a lot
let
of- And
everybody
how much they talk
except for
shit
the head, everybody except for heads of departments got let go.
Yeah, well, the associate editor's not even there anymore. That I'm not going to name.
We know his name.
Nah.
So
I mean,
my
nah.
favorite Fort Worth Weekly
don't
article is
read
the
the
one
Fort
that they
Worth
did about
Weekly.
the restaurants. and
I'm just
stuff.
replying
That was
to
a
you
really
live.
good one.
Oh.
I thought.
Or they tell you the
Where they talked about the
addresses and the
restaurants
phone
and,
numbers.
Yeah.
But not the Southside Rambler.
Not
the
the
South
South
Side
Side.
I had to throw that in there.
Okay. This
Go
one
ahead.
had to be yours too.
What's this one?
Because I know my favorite. Who wrote that in there?
What?
Favorite
It
thing
was Stubbs.
in 2020, like the best thing that happened to you or the best thing you were a part of.
Like in general.
My boating adventures.
Nice.
boating adventures were
Outdoorsy
great.
Ivy. That was
That's my
literally
favorite thing of 2020.
for real. If anybody asks me about like listening to our podcast, I
Yes,
say
that
you
was-
have to go
Oh,
to the
gosh.
episode called Outdoorsy Ivy and listen, and then listen to everything else.
Yeah, that one was hilarious.
It was the
Great.
best.
That had me laughing so hard, and like
That whole
the
boat
whole
trip?
time I
yes.
was like, I'm like picturing this in my head, like when you read a book and you're painting the whole scenario of how things happen as you're telling it.
Like Bob Ross.
Why can't you have a fucking GoPro on our head so we can see everything? Like these people pulling up at 2 a.m.
Oh my
"Hey,
gosh,
we're
it's so
farting,"
freaking crazy.
on an
And-
island
and you
in the
walking
middle of the
around
lake.
the island in a bikini, like you're totally ready to get murdered. It was
I
the
was
best.
gonna get murdered.
Yeah,
I was gonna get murdered.
it was the best.
That's and
This
and
the
the people wouldn't
wildest
leave
thing
you
I did.
alone, and they wanted to just keep shooting fireworks. That's a pretty great.
And then
that
you
story's
fell
great.
asleep on a raft. I thought you fell asleep on the boat, but no, you
No,
were on
I
a
was
raft,
on the raft,
outside
on
of
the
the boat
water.
on the water.
Yes.
on a
Nut
lake
job.
with alligators.
Mm-hmm.
Was it even attached to the boat, like
Yeah.
via rope?
No, via rope.
Yeah,
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 it, was,
yeah.
it was
Okay.
tied.
I was gonna
We were
say
ti-
if
we
it
were
wasn't,
tied-
then I'd be scared.
We were tied to the rope, but I was not sleeping on the edge.
I don't
let
blame
the-
you.
I
You were
let
a
the
middle-
boys sleep
you were
on
a
the
middle
edge.
spot?
I don't blame you at all.
You?
I developed some really good friendships this year that I was not expecting to have happen.
You're welcome.
That's so wholesome.
Wholesome content warning.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
We can
Thank
be
you
friends
so
now.
much. I was really talking about Mandy and Anna. Mandana.
Oh, well, screw you then.
Yeah, well, I've already named two of them. The two albums I released this year.
Jesus
And-
Christ! Why do you keep bringing
I
Josh
love
and the
it.
Jen noise
I'm
up?
here for
I
the
thought
self
we were burying
promotion.
that.
Go.
Well, you asked. And then
It'd
then
be cool to hear those songs.
the
live again.
return of my podcast. R.I.P. RoboTunes Instant Nuclear Podcast.
Yes.
Susie
I mean-
and Dustin have been on it, but you know who hasn't been?
Me.
Stubbs.
Stubbs.
We've
I
already
haven't either.
he's
Yeah, I
already
need
told
to go
that
to
story, and I didn't know you wanted to come on.
And Brian.
Well, now you know.
I should come
Okay.
on. Then.
You should drag Brian over there.
What steamroller you mean?
You should drag Brian over there and then hack his body up and put him
And put him in the walls.
in the walls.
Put him in the
he
walls.
he insulates his
Yeah,
his,
he
his
insulates.
walls with small children.
Oh,
That's the rumor.
I mean,
okay.
I guess the podcast
Fact or
probably gets
fiction?
more notoriety than playing some old songs off of a band's record that will never get played again, right?
It
Man,
varies,
just
you know.
Beating it to a pulp.
'Cause
Right?
It's funny now.
It's a dead horse.
You?
Because it's funny now.
I've
Is
never-
it funny now,
I
Matt
got a lot
Thomas?
of money this year.
That was your favorite unexpected thing
You
that
stole it
happened?
from the
Because
government.
Your
They
Amazon gift card was the
offered
highlight
from
of your
the
life
government.
this year?
offered, so
You
I
stole
was
it from the
off of
government,
work.
and the feds are coming to get you at tax
Good.
time. And
So I got like
been-
5 months unemployment
You're
with that
going to
extra
jail.
600 bonus. And then like right when they ended that was when my old job called and said, "Hey, we're with the new marketing agency now. You want to come back to work because I've been there for so long and I'm reliable." I'm like, "Yeah." And they get back to work, and if like a week later they're like, "Hey, if you want to work 40 hours a week, you can." And this job's only been like 20, 25 hours a week.
theft
at a decent rate of pay, and I'm just like, yeah, I have nothing else to do in life. I will work 40 hours a week.
Are you getting insurance benefits
So-
now?
Wish I only
I
worked
got
40
I got
hours a week.
Obamacare, so
Oh, okay.
I get that.
Oh, here's
And
the
so-
IRS number right here.
At the end of this year, I've never had more money in my bank account, and I'm not talking. It's not like I got like 6 figures or anything like that. I'm just like, holy
Don't
shit! I
invest
got
it, spend
Not
that
on
shit.
40
I
hours a
got
week, you don't.
money in my bank account.
Here's you a Ferrari.
And-
You a Ferrari.
I was able to pay like I'm like, all right, cool, don't worry about bills. Our dog has cancer, so I was able to pay for the surgery she just had.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, we're waiting to.
But it feels
see what-
good. I mean,
Yeah.
So I was able to like put on the
It's
credit
nice to not
card.
worry about
I
it.
get rewards benefits, and I don't buy shit anyways.
you getting
and-
points for saving your dog from cancer that you can spend
Would
on.
you just be nice?
She still
Miles
has
for-
she still
Is it a
has
Amex?
cancer.
Because
She
that's
just
a
got
legit card.
a growth removed in the back of her throat last week. So
Like Josh.
she still has it. But
I didn't.
But this year
I missed that.
this year has been, what I didn't. Somebody said something when I was talking.
I don't know.
I was listening to
So-
you. I didn't hear what they said.
This year,
Except Josh.
Can we
This
just stop for a
year-
second and make sure all emails go to SusieRamon@gmail.com?
Is that your email?
No.
No,
So this year has been,
that wasn't me.
even though I had to
That was fucking
sacrifice
hilarious.
Thank you.
Good one.
a lot of comedy shows,
High five.
Yeah.
and hanging out with anyone that's not my girlfriend and roommate. So I'm slowly going insane. But you guys, Dustin, you offered I was able to maintain some sanity by you letting me come over here and be like a weekly,
Quicksand.
side guest, and just so that helped.
Side quest.
Side guest.
It'd be cool if you're a side quest and had a question mark about
Hey,
it.
I'm down to. I was always down to
NPC.
hang out afterwards, but y'all are like adults and dads and have to go to sleep and shit.
No, I gotta
But-
go to work tomorrow.
But
I
this
don't.
year
I
has
don't
been a
know.
very
Let's go party.
weird,
yeah, I'm going.
I don't work.
unexpected windfall.
I do.
Let's
And,
all.
but the thing is, what sucks is I
Work
don't
while
give a
everybody's
shit
off.
about. It's nice to have like a little bit of
sucks.
bump of financial
Having to
security,
work.
but I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah. Let's do
We're
it.
not leaving till this is
dripping
empty.
Yeah.
What is that?
Dripping Springs
All right,
vodka.
Becky, get
Vodka
ready.
or
I'll be
gin?
calling you in a little
That's
bit.
vodka.
So,
That's orange
texting you.
vodka.
Hadouken.
I might have. I have enough to pay off my student loans, which is
awesome, man.
nice.
That's
is
badass.
Which
Oh, man,
I don't.
wish I could
when I
do
say
that.
student loans, I'm talking $8,000. So a lot of people are like,
No, no,
student
no.
loans, I'm
But that's
fucked
still
forever.
good.
But I'm like,
That's
yeah.
still good.
Yeah, it
But
is
when
good.
you say student loans to somebody, what do you think? Immediately they think like 40, 50 grand in
But
their
you
head.
get screwed on student
Oh, no,
loans.
no, I
so
know.
yeah, so
But
8,000 is
it-
good.
If someone just says, I have student loans, what's the number that just pops into your head? What is that?
120,000.
I don't know.
40.
Yeah, some
Stubbs.
people.
No.
Jeez.
What number comes
No,
in your
she
head,
had-
Stubbs?
she
But
had
minimal,
scholarships.
minimum,
Oh, yeah,
you're
that's
thinking like
Yeah.
40,
I'm
50 grand.
super smart. Duh.
But
Mm-hmm.
Give me
But-
those.
thanks to the government
Bring it here.
and this marketing company that's like desperate for coupon
Shout
numbers,
out government.
I'm like, hey, I can pay off my student loans and I'll be
Government
debt free,
cheese.
and I can.
West Side.
Have you ever been to the Cheese Cave?
And
Trip sixes.
the what?
There's a
The
cheese
Cheese
cave
Cave.
in Waco.
No,
Cheesecake.
cheesecake.
I didn't
We
know
all
about that.
Need to go to a cheese
I'm
cave.
going to
in
go to a
Waco.
cheese cave.
I don't want to go to Waco for any reason.
Yeah, you do.
What about the silos?
I will take you to the Branch
Magnolia
Branch
Davidians.
Davidian
table.
compound.
I will fight you.
And what
Hey,
about
can I
Jack
take you
and
to the
Diane?
Branch Davidians?
To the where?
To the
Branch Davidians.
Yeah, I'm,
David
I'm
Crash.
going with Dustin to that.
And Jack and Diane
What
are
is
down
that?
Yeah. We
Two
can go
American
see-
kids doing
what
the
if we
best
go
I can?
see-
Do you not
I'm
know?
good friends
Ivy,
with
do you not
Chip
know
and
what the Branch
Joanne.
Davidians are?
No.
How did Susie rate? Did you not tell her about?
No. She was
Is this a
way
cult
after
thing?
Waco.
You can still learn
Yeah,
things after
it
before
is.
they
Oh,
happen
okay.
before your time. Like
That is true. But they don't teach Waco in,
In California,
California
Yeah,
history
we
class.
learned real things.
She was
they don't
a-
want
she
they don't
was
want to
a-
give you ideas of
Like
independence and
Manson.
freedom.
You would have been like 2 or 3 when
She
this
was
happened.
she was a child of the sunflowers.
It was still a
dandelion.
very
Yeah.
important.
Child
You're
of
like,
the
you
dandelions.
should have stood her.
Yeah,
up.
children
I learned
dandelions.
about
Should have
Manson.
opened her eyes in front of the TV and said, "This is what the ATF can do to you," and then just give her some life lessons.
Whoa.
Life lessons.
Things got weird.
Okay, what's next?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we
But-
pro ATF here?
I am. Hey, they
Only the F.
no, they rescinded. I was going to be a felon.
You were,
Oh, really?
I
Oh.
thought about being a felon.
As of
once.
last week, I
Oh.
was going to be a felon according to the ATF, and they rescinded everything.
All those gun
Oh, okay.
provisions?
Yep,
All
they
those magazine
rescinded them
provisions?
on.
Oh, that's
No, not
badass,
the
man.
magazine, the braces. So we're all good. All my guns are perfectly legal. I'm legal. Everything's fine and dandy.
Yeah, it's good because I just got a 38 special from my dad.
Yeah,
about
I
a
wanted
week
you to
ago.
bring that
Would
over.
you
I
like
meant to
some
tell you
more
to bring that over. I
champagne?
want
Those
to
were
see.
albums, and
Would
you
you want
know
some
it.
more?
Hey, would you
Yeah.
trade
Wanna see
it?
it?
More?
My Winchester 12
Would you like
gauge.
some more?
I love a good Winchester.
Ooh, I love a good 12 gauge too.
I don't know what any of that means.
I don't know
I love a
either.
good M60.
I did watch Winchester though, because I am obsessed with that house.
I like. Oh
I'm more
yeah,
of a
the
stabber.
Winchester
All right.
Mystery House. Do you guys know about that?
Yes.
Matt, favorite thing of 2020?
Man, mine's kind of douchey, but
Still being alive.
Oh gosh, it was it. I'm
out.
crossing
What?
my fingers that it was you meeting your sweet girl.
No,
No.
That was
that's not what he-
2020.
Look, he said no.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Stars going to the fucking Stanley Cup. That was
Oh,
pretty
This
rad.
guy that
Kinda
I'm
snuck
talking
into
to
the-
will not
You know,
shut up
that
about the
did-
stars.
That was pretty. It was
That'll
out of
make a-
nowhere, and they shouldn't have all the shit that was against them that season, and we had COVID and everything. I just
Yeah.
thought that was pretty rad.
Super
So,
rad.
Yeah.
My favorite thing was Boba Fett returning to life in Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
That wasn't really my
Spoiler
favorite
alert.
thing.
Spoiler.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I
you're
had no
good. He was at
idea.
the end of season 1. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I haven't
uh,
even watched season 1.
Was he? I don't remember.
I thought it was a cartoon.
No, you haven't seen the little dude walking with his coffee mug?
Yeah, no, I've seen, it's a bowl of soup, but yeah, I've seen it.
Dustin, how mad
I thought
do
it
you
was a
get
coffee
when
mug.
when people just mention Baby Yoda and that's it? That's our
Grogu.
roommate. Our roommate is that way. I think.
Grogu.
I think she's watched Mandalorian.
Listen,
but she has Baby Yoda
there's a-
dolls, and
Grogu.
toys.
there's a fringe friend
Would you like for me
A
to
fringe
top
friend.
you off?
Yes, please.
that is
I just topped. Wait.
aggravates shit out of me because all she posts on Instagram is Baby Yoda stuff.
But she doesn't give any shits about Star
She doesn't know anything
Wars
else.
and the greater
Nothing
universe.
Else. Nothing.
I know.
She
Baby
doesn't,
Yoda's
she doesn't
cat.
know what she doesn't know what the Mon Calamari are or
And
anything like
I've
close
told
to
her
that.
several
It's a
times.
dish. It's a dish at Red
You need to
Lobster.
shut the hell up, you dumb whore.
Can I tell y'all my
Can
children?
you please comment that
Can
on
I-
something?
But to me,
I did.
My
that
my children, like I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, went to Comic Con.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
In their Boba Fett T-shirts.
Yeah.
There you go.
Brian and Ivy.
There you go. I'm gonna top you off,
That's a
sir.
big head
Matt
there.
Thomas, would you
Thank
like
you
to be topped
for all the
off?
head.
I'm good, man. I'm not gonna have
Did you
any
know
more.
who we had
Would you like to be
burgers
topped
with?
off here?
No.
Aquaman.
Jason Momoa.
Jason
Hey, what's
Momoa.
up?
That's right. You've
Is
told that
he
story
that
on here.
beautiful in person?
Oh,
I need
yeah.
to know.
He made me want to go. Okay.
Hey,
Listen, I need to
I
like
could smell his
need
burger
what's
from
that girl's
20
name?
feet away.
what girl's name?
Oh,
The chick he's married to?
Oh, Lisa,
Lisa
Bonet.
Bonet.
Lisa Bonet.
I need her secrets to life.
Did
like
you ever
how
watch
did you
A
get
Different
Lenny
World?
Kravitz
Or The Cosby
and
Show?
Jason Momoa?
There is something
she's
weird
about-
going on
I
down
think
there.
She
she's
is
got
very-
some sort of magical vagina.
I think she
Is
actually
my-
is into witchcraft and shit. Though.
theory.
She
Isn't
is.
Yeah.
I
Zoe
think her-
Kravitz is too.
I don't know.
It's
And she's
probably
like,
her musk.
she's like 8 years older than me.
It's her musk.
Yeah.
She
She's
probably-
old, dude.
Hey, you
Yeah.
know what?
She's like a decade
on.
older than Momoa.
Her dad doesn't wear deodorant. She may not wear deodorant. It could be her musk.
Could be.
That could be the secret.
Could be.
I'm telling you.
When's the last time you rubbed a rock under your arms?
The pheromones you give off when you don't wear deodorant,
I
they're
don't know
amazing.
what about me makes
Yeah.
you think I put a rock
That's
anywhere
not what
near
my
my
girls
body?
and my girls and Jen were saying the other night. They're like, "No, you got to get in the shower."
Here you go. I got a rock
Really?
you can rub on yourself.
Nasty.
Hey,
But it's because I hadn't rubbed the rocks under my arm. Once I rubbed the rocks under my arm and my musk
know what
starts
you're saying?
being pulled out.
I need to walk back something. So it totally flipped my mind because I was involved.
Damn
in
it! I'm talking about
Best-
my musk.
Here's your rock you can rub against your
That best show of the year was, and this is something I was
this is
thinking
like 30
I
minutes
know,
ago.
but I
And I was
didn't think
talking about
about
my
it.
musk again.
I didn't think about it because I
I
was
like your
involved
musk.
in producing it. when I had Eddie
Oh.
Pepitone
We're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
at Main and Southside.
yes.
With JT.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, that was great.
That
I saw
was
some.
great.
and that's
I
because
saw some of JT's figures today at Guzu.
oh really? Wait,
And I bought his book for
was
my
that a
son.
store?
The Guzu Gallery. Yeah, the
Oh,
the
okay.
vinyl store.
Dude, he's been luckily,
He's been
I feel so
sparkly
bad for
eyeshadow
his
is
wife Donna,
gorgeous.
who's an amazing person, but having to
How's
deal
mine?
with JT
Can't
right
see it.
now.
Hey, I want to talk to him. Let's get him on the show
need
because I
more
want to talk about
sparkles.
figures.
Yeah,
I
totally.
bought you sparkles.
He's
But
Action
I
figures.
forgot that was a
Matt.
highlight of the year.
We need action figures.
Thank you all for
Oh,
watching.
that'd be so cute.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
was-
y'all
That was
lucky.
a great
Eddie,
show.
Eddie was amazing. He's a sweetheart of a man. And
Eddie's
it was,
great.
It was
Eddie
so
was
fucking good.
My favorite part of Eddie's set was he's, because he's got his papers.
Yes.
He's reading from them and he's talking
Yeah.
about them. And then at one point in the set, he's all, these are all blank.
They're blank. He goes, I feel like I'm a union leader at the time.
And they're all
It
blank.
was
He showed us.
great.
I love.
I was supposed to have lunch with him the next day and
Uh-huh.
drive him to the airport, but then in the motel, I bought him my money. Mass had nothing to do. I bought him and JT. It was the Motel 6
Oh,
up
dude.
like 30. It was a terrible
What is
Motel
wrong
6.
with you?
I'm sorry, I was buying them a free motel.
Okay.
And apparently someone got shot and maybe I think killed in that motel parking lot because JT like woke up. He had to just drive back to Austin, but Eddie had to wake up like at 5 to make an earlier flight because his agent called him and said, you got to audition or you're gonna be on the Goldbergs.
Oh.
So my lunch was scrapped, but also Eddie had like 2 hours of sleep because someone got murdered in that parking lot. So we got woken up with all these sirens and flashing lights.
When was the Tim Dillon show?
For me, that was like September
of 2 years ago.
Right? No. Then when because I worked with them this year and then November of last year.
It was November of last year.
Yeah, that's when I featured for them, and then
so that can't be my favorite time of having Tim Dillon in here
because that was really fun.
Yeah,
that was a good time.
That was great. That was so much fun.
When my eardrum exploded, that was.
I know you were so sick. But you poor sweet baby.
Driving like. I feel really bad that all the wires got crossed really weird at that time with you and everything.
I get it. Tim's a busy guy, but I was just like,
and I thought he was in contact with you. I thought you were in contact with him, and then he's like,
in the car.
Like he just called me up and was like, "Okay, where's your house?" And I was like, "It's here." And he's like, "All right, I'm Ubering to your house, and then we'll go."
I totally would have been the bitch that would have been like, "Hey Tim, I'll come pick you up. I'll take you to Dustin's. Hey, we're gonna go out to eat." And we're gonna go meet Brendan Schaub. I'm like, I don't know Brendan Schaub, but I'll take you there.
Like he just called up. He's like, okay, I'm coming to your house. I'm gonna Uber to your house, and we're gonna go see Brendan Schaub in Dallas. And I was like, okay. And then on the way there, he's like, fucking Joe won't answer his calls and blah 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 blah. And he's trying to hook up Brendan and Joe Rogan at the same time.
I was like, who's Joe?
My pants got really wet all of a sudden. I was like, what? Is
Joe
this
Rogan.
happens? And then
SoundCloud.
I'm 1 degree away from Rogan.
I am. And then we get there.
Joe Tackle.
And Brendan was like, did you get a hold of Joe? I mean, I called him earlier and he said he probably won't be able to make it over here
They
in
just
time
call
because
him
he's
Joe, like he's their pal.
he's got to do
He's pals with them.
like I didn't know Joe does a sound check.
I think a lot of comedians
do sound checks.
I think so. It's
like
kind
a
of
band
especially
does?
He was at the
venue like
AAC.
that.
So
yeah, he's at the AAC.
That's a big venue, so yeah.
And I guess
imagine
and it was in the
Rogan's a
round.
comedian?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Jesus Christ, where have you been, woman?
You have a podcast and you ask
Hey,
who the
can
most
I
popular
do?
podcaster ever is.
I knew he had a podcast. I just didn't know he's funny.
You should listen. You should listen to the Tony Hawk episode of Joe Rogan.
I love
It's really good.
Yeah.
And you have Netflix,
Me too.
right?
I do.
You need to go watch his Triggered, the last one he did.
Okay.
He is
It's
pretty
funny
funny.
as shit.
He's really smart.
Yeah.
And a lot
and
of
it's smart.
Or
funny.
just watch News
Oh,
Radio.
I love Smart.
He's not
It's
the
not
funniest
like
guy on
humor.
News Radio,
But he is on News
He's
Radio.
on News Radio.
He's
And
on
he has
the
was
hair.
on it. That's right.
And he has hair.
I thought it was like the money.
Had
dude.
hair.
like,
2 more
Lots
questions.
of time.
No, on News
Yep.
Radio, he
Go,
has
go,
hair
go.
the whole time. I
Lots
think.
of
Next
lots of
question.
times,
I think he got rid of
Joe
it.
Rogan gets like bashing because like people are like he's such a misogynist. He blah blah blah. That's like part of his comedy. Like it's not,
Yeah.
you know,
That's
if
not
you-
who he is.
Yeah.
Person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you knew him,
Also,
He
if
needs
you
to
had
have
thousands
steak.
If you
of
just
hours
called
of
him
your
Joe,
thoughts
if
out
you called
there,
him Joe,
Okay, what's your next?
No,
what's
yeah.
your next prompt for us?
Favorite place? I know we're in COVID times. It's 2020. Everything, all that, you know, the shit we've had to do with COVID. But your favorite place to have a drink right now? To just sit back, relax.
Where I went the most?
I'm
Have
going.
a-
I'm
my
going
favorite
last.
place.
Your favorite place just to sit back, relax, and have a drink.
Tarantula Tiki Lounge.
Oh God, that's mine.
That's 1.
Tarantula Tiki Lounge.
That's 2. And I will be the 3rd on that.
Tarantula is fucking badass.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not allowed to go anywhere these days, so
Okay.
I'd say this podcast.
Nice.
All right.
All
Oh,
right.
man.
The Temple of
Cheers.
Art.
Because
Cheers,
you know what?
Temple of
I'm
Art.
guaranteed to be around friends here,
Yes.
so
Yeah, there you go.
this is as
Hey,
good as
You wanna
Was
go
it
where
this
people
year
know
that we
your
went
name?
To the speakeasy.
this
and
is
at
almost
that
better than a
restaurant?
bar for me.
Yes,
because the
we
drinks
did.
are
They
free.
That place
Amber
was
Ram.
cool.
But we didn't really take advantage of it because it was
It
out
was
of control.
jam packed, but it was cute.
It was very cute.
And I'm sure Stubbs'
No.
Applebee's.
And Stubbs and I were wearing matching shoes.
Yeah, we're.
Are we?
Oh no!
we
At that
were-
night.
the night that
Well,
we went to
Stubbs-
You guys went to the speakeasy.
Oh yeah, that was
Remember?
cool. That was
Stubbs
cool.
would probably
We
be
had fun that
Tiki
night.
Lounge if he remembered it.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Yeah. He went to
Yeah.
the Tiki Lounge. Doesn't remember a single.
I
minute.
heard about that.
I was gone
Or
by
anything
then.
that happened
I wasn't there.
afterwards.
You
Yeah.
bought shots for everybody there.
That was a mistake, probably.
The whole bar.
Probably didn't need them.
And
You-
he pre-gamed with a beer while you were
Pre-gamed with
while you were
beer.
waiting for your
Wait,
tiki
no,
drink.
no,
Was that
hold
a
on.
distress signal to pregame with beer?
No. Let's say pre-gaming happened at Lola's. with
Oh,
these
yeah.
two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was there for
I
that.
heard about
Yeah,
this.
we had
I
dinner.
heard about that. Oh,
Thomas
cute.
went home.
I thought we
Yeah.
started drinking over here.
No.
No.
Me and Thomas were at the Grackle.
You did.
Yeah.
You had 2 beers before
Over
we left
here,
here.
yeah.
Then we went to Lola's, and I don't know what the fuck happened there. And then
You were drinking with that
Yeah.
guy, the front man for that band. What's his name?
with
Tiny
Blake.
Whiteys?
Pearl Jam.
No,
No,
Blake.
Blake Parrish. You were
Oh,
doing
yeah.
shots with
Blake, yeah.
Parrish.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And then
Well, he works
You don't
there.
remember that?
Checks out.
I do remember the Lola
Okay,
stuff.
you
Yeah,
wanna
it's-
hang
and
out
after
with
that,
Blake?
it starts getting fuzzy. Though.
Then we went
Like,
to Tarantula,
when
in which
when you sent the message, oh shit, guys, someone tested positive. I was
Uh-huh.
like, we were what? What the fuck's that mean for us? We didn't go there. We were at somewhere else.
no, we went there too.
Yeah,
we
I
won't
know.
say that place. And then we went and had food next door. That will narrow it down.
Yeah,
Fuck.
You bought us all more drinks there.
I did.
Yes.
Jesus.
And then
Man.
yeah,
Do you also just not check your credit card bill?
Yeah, I try to. I try not to.
that was amazing.
I just make the payment
just
and
wish
I'm
you
like,
remembered.
can't remember what I put on there, but
Yeah.
I
it's
remember
none of my business.
Well, it gets to the point where people just sign it. They're like, "Here, he's not going to be able to do this. Here, we'll just do it." And they do it for me.
Oh my gosh, I get that all the time from somebody at this table. Just close that out for me. Okay.
Who? Me?
Not Thomas,
Oh.
obviously.
Nope.
What's funny
Obviously.
is
That was a fun night, though.
we
This
get to
man.
we get to Tarantula, and you're like, you've already been pre-drinking, shooting everything, and you're like, you know what? I just want a zombie.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
hardest,
hardest
drink they
drink
have
there.
there, and he's
And
already
you
fucking.
didn't want to wait for it.
You
So
wanted
you're
it
like-
right then and there.
So you're like, get me a beer, and then you're all, make sure you buy a shot for Steve
Yeah.
and our server.
And I need
Yeah.
another shot, and then we'll take that.
I don't
And
remember any
now
of
my
this now.
zombie's
And
coming.
now my zombie.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm sure you drank it in tribute
Which
to
is
Dolores
what-
Iridian,
I
who
have no
died
idea.
this year
Zombie is what Autumn brought in the night.
from the Cranberries.
She brought onto the show.
Thank you, Autumn, for
No.
introducing me to the zombies.
Thank you, Autumn, for having the coolest bars in Fort Worth.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I love both of them.
I told her, I was like, if I ever get married again, I'm having my wedding reception here
Oh,
at Tarantula.
Tarantula?
Tequila.
nice.
Yeah.
Not the boiled owl.
Nope. And I asked her, I said, will
Well,
you?
we know your opinions of it, Ivy.
Yeah, I was going to say, Ivy wouldn't be there, and I need her there with me.
We need to make things right with that.
What's wrong?
You have to kick that guy's ass.
Well, you want to take a posse up there? Regulators!
Down up.
Hey, that little fuck doesn't need a posse. Just
Oh my
one
gosh.
person needs to beat
I don't
his
know who the
ass.
guy is you're talking about.
I
don't
do.
know.
I remember him. And if I would have known for sure that happened that night,
What are we talking about?
I would have drug him out front and
I'll
curb
tell you
jumped.
checked him.
I'll
Bam.
tell you later.
I'd have been. You ever seen?
Oh boy.
You ever seen American History
American
X?
History X.
Fight the curb. Bam.
Dang, dude.
Man,
That's
we are on point
hardcore.
today with our references.
Hardcore.
All right. And
It's nice to know, though, that they would kick someone's ass for you.
I already knew that.
the
Okay.
final one. It would have been very weird because that was during Arts Goggle, and there had been a lot of tents outside, and people would have been like, "What?
Yeah, there would have been a lot of eyes.
That dude
a
just
lot
got
of
curb
eyes.
jobbed, and we're having a festival out here." That was,
I
I
probably
thought I
probably
was
should
down
have
there
just
with
started
y'all,
yelling.
wasn't
Like that would have been enough.
I need to know who
Oh,
this
no, it
is
wasn't. I
because
didn't go to
I
the
might
shit
interact
Arts
with this person, and I like to know these things.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you probably.
I hate when I'm like I find that out and be like, I've been friendly with that guy for months, if not years, and I didn't know this shit.
That's David O'Hearn.
It was not David O'Hearn.
Hashtag.
Also, but that's why I don't like talk to
Wait,
people that much.
he's
about
not
things.
in the spectacle, is he?
No.
No.
Or Sting Flamingo.
No.
All right. This one
Yeah,
is
I want to know
the
too. I don't have any idea.
one of the final questions, and usually we save this question, and it's pointed towards RoboTuner. Favorite video game?
Ghost of Tsushima.
I haven't played that.
He
I
was
haven't
like
either.
ready.
Did you play
It
Cyberpunk
wasn't
yet?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
No,
It got released again this year.
that's right. It did. That slid under the radar. But no, I haven't played the re-release of Tony
How many
Hawk
bums
number
did
1
you?
and 2. I love those games.
Yeah.
They are so
No,
good.
Ghost
right?
of Tsushima is my favorite game, which only came out for PS4. No, Stubbs, I'm not buying Cyberpunk 2077 because I don't have a new gen system.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
got
my
too many
brother
bugs
does.
on old stuff.
That's what I've heard.
Ivy's favorite video game of the year
Did your brother
was
get it?
Brian got the Xbox.
He did.
Mhm.
Oh, the
Halo.
Series X?
Weren't
Xbox
y'all playing
One?
Halo for a while? Or
They
y'all were
played-
They
playing
played
something.
Fright Night at Freddy's or something.
Dead
thought
by
you-
Daylight.
Dead
Dead
by
by Daylight, that's
Daylight.
it. That's a band.
And Overwatch.
Overwatch? Overwatch is great.
Overwatch. Yeah.
Overwatch is great. I need to talk to him about this. What he thinks of that.
About his new Xbox?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why? What are you leaning?
He's got a live stream with the live
Thinking
stream.
about jumping ship?
Twitch.
Whichever one I can
He's
get
got
first.
a live stream on Twitch
Yeah.
called.
When are they projected to come back in?
I don't know,
By the
Ben,
way.
but I've heard that the PS5, like nobody can get a hold of one of those.
Okay, listen. Today I was talking to
I've
this
got
boy.
5 in the house.
He told me
Show me.
about this link, this man on Twitter who tweets out when the PlayStation website is about to launch the PlayStations for the day. And then you get in
every
this
day
queue.
they release some.
And then you have to wait in the queue for like 15 minutes
Oh,
because
I'm
it's
already
like 15 minutes before. And then you sit in the queue. My thing said your wait time is over an hour. And then while I was waiting for my turn to buy the PlayStation, not for myself, buy the PlayStation, it said, I was like so excited because it was about to be my turn. And then this little tiny pop-up box came up that said, we're out of the consoles for the day.
No, I'm too old to deal with that bullshit.
Yeah, except the good thing is that now I have him doing it for me. So he's going to tell
There
me
you
when it's
go.
my turn to buy a PlayStation.
There you go.
That's the way to do
That's
it.
how you play the game.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
way
I'm
to
not
do
gonna sit-
it. That's my girl.
After I
I
was
don't
like,
know.
you're my hero.
I don't know if
Hercules.
I'm spoiled with things that have happened in the past couple of years or whatever.
Yeah,
but
you're spoiled.
I've built this attitude to where
I don't stand in line.
No, I don't stand in line.
I don't pay covers.
When I don't pay covers.
I stood in line for you.
Let me tell you
You
something.
did. When I go to concerts, I don't fucking sit in the back.
No.
No, I'm
I'm on the
VIP
front.
right
What the
up front.
fuck is a lawn?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck a lawn is.
Fuck are you talking?
I'm not back there with the
Well,
peons.
you live in an apartment,
Like
so
my
yeah, you don't
lawn.
have one.
You're fit or
Peons.
nothing.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'm not paying for those tickets. I'm just gonna be up there. It's this whole weird thing.
You know
like
what?
Dustin
I like this
Dodge
God
Schneider.
complex
you've,
you have.
you've
Let
earned
me-
it, though.
let me
Earned it.
tell
Has he,
y'all.
though?
When I went,
when I go to
when
football
was-
games, I just walk along the
There you go.
sidelines like no one cares.
Go in there, catch a
Dude,
ball or two.
if things
wanna
fall out
play.
in the future, if things ever fall out with that, I'm never going to be able to go to a football game ever again.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
Yeah, you're
There's no way.
spoiled, huh?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no way.
It's like once you fly first class.
Yeah,
Like,
it
ah,
is.
shit.
That's the other thing. I don't
Oh,
fly.
my brother
I
only
don't.
flies first now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
It's like my buddy Regis, whose dad did sound at like the Mastodon.
Yeah.
Every time like his dad's a sound guy.
That
He
kinda
gets
pissed me
into,
off.
Like some.
That's the one
So-
time I was pissed off. I
What
was
happened?
in the photo pit taking
Seeing
pictures,
you on stage.
and you
What
were
the
standing
fuck?
on fucking stage, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck is this asshole doing?"
What?
Yeah, he shouldn't be closer than I am.
Schoolyard chum finally came through on a big time concert for me. But I've never asked him
Schoolyard
because
chum.
his parents have been
What a
rad to me
shitty
their whole life.
That was pretty awesome though to look up and go, "What the fuck?"
And I'm sitting there talking to Keith Buckley, be like, "We got a mutual
Yeah.
friend named Mishka," you know.
Did your daddy ever?
And
tell
you're all
you I
waving
got
to
him a
Brent.
cat?
No.
That was pretty fucking funny. Because Matt was there with me, and he was just standing in the
What the
pit,
fuck's
and I was like,
Breckenridge doing on stage?
"What is
Yeah.
Brian doing
What the
on
fuck's he
stage?
doing
And
up
why
there?"
are we down here?" Like,
Yeah.
this-
Peons.
Like we went up to where like the food was at, but
I
my
was
buddy
like, "Hey,
was
you
just
gonna have
like,
a
"Don't
beer?"
eat the
Brian's
food."
like,
I was
"No,
just
dude,
like,
I
"Man,
gotta-
but it's right there."
I'm gonna go back over here, and I was like, "Well, we're gonna have a beer." He's like, "No, I gotta go back here, man."
I was kind of
What
like,
the fuck?
I had to follow my buddy Regis around because he had like the higher up pass, and he was like, "Just follow me," because this one security guard in the pit area was just like, but the way my buddy Regis was described it, he goes, he did 100% of his job possible, but he's just a security guard, but he's just like, yeah, this guy has a deep voice, like, yeah, my dad's a sound guy, we're good, don't worry about it.
No, I've been to shows like that where you're
The security guard's just like doing everything he's possibly can do.
you're friends with the guys
Without getting
playing or
fired.
whatever, and they're just like, "Just stand next to me, and you'll get to go wherever you want." Just-
Yeah,
it's all-
yeah. So I had to like, all right,
Okay.
yeah, that's cool. Small price to pay to hang out with my friends at a concert.
Chelsea
What's the
Grin,
next question?
Motionless in White. That was it.
Ew, motionless.
Mine
was
was
Warzone.
Warzone. Mine was
That was
Warzone.
the end.
I love playing Warzone this year.
Oh, Warzone.
Yeah, that was
2020.
mine.
Wrapped.
Oh, my favorite
Oh
game was
boy,
watching
questions from a
how
box.
badly Cyberpunk 2077
Questions
fucked
from a
up.
box.
I love when a video game comes out and just
I like
shits
that it's
the
a
bed.
beach body
Yep.
box.
It was so
Right?
hilarious.
I
I
How
was
many
thinking about
people
getting
were mad.
Beachbody on
And there was
demand,
so much
but I
hype
can't
around it,
decide
too.
if I'll
I
actually
know.
do
It's like
it.
Keanu Reeves game.
All
Yeah,
right.
No.
yeah.
But I want
And-
the step. I want the step. The Shanti step.
Oh, I
The
love
what?
Shanti. What if we
I love
just,
Shanti too.
yeah? What if we just kind of committed to walking?
I have
along the
2
river?
questions
Okay,
to end
go.
the show.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Questions from a box.
This one's easy.
Okay.
Or not really easy, but We'll do this. We'll base this on 2020 since
And-
this is a 2020 show and this is in the 2020 right
Okay,
here.
how do you want to go? Like around the table?
Yeah. We'll start with you.
Okay.
What is your biggest regret of 2020?
That I didn't do more solo stuff. I did some solo trips, but I wish I would have done more.
Well, you spent 3 months coming to grips with being alone.
That was rough for me. It was so hard.
That was kind of weird.
What?
Me coming to grips with being alone was a little weird for you.
Oh,
Because
right.
you contacted everybody in the world.
Because your daughter.
That was, it was,
I don't
it
wanna
was
be
hard.
alone.
It was
You
so
told
hard
everybody
for me.
about it.
Oh, that's right.
I don't
Because
wanna be
Katie
alone.
moved out.
Yeah,
That's
because
right.
Katie moved out. Y'all just...
I keep forgetting that she used to live with you.
I'm
That's all
just all
good.
by myself with a dog. Okay,
Oh,
go.
all by myself.
You?
Biggest regret of 2020? Oh man, that's hard to say. And no, don't bring up what I think you are.
You didn't
Gotta
get to
say
do a final show
that
with
you
Josh
didn't
and the
get to do a
Joy,
final
Josh
show.
and the Jet Noise.
That you didn't cause a ruckus about that?
I was just going to say that you
Yeah,
were
you
celibate.
should have
for the whole
caused
year.
a ruckus.
No, my biggest regrets about 2020, I really don't have any. I mean,
You
That's
didn't
the way to
smoke enough
live.
weed.
besides that.
Besides that,
Ken,
You didn't do enough mushrooms.
never
Matt
mind.
Thomas
Nope.
has never done a mushroom in his
Have
life.
you ever done mushrooms?
No.
See?
No
Matt,
hallucinogens.
Would
no.
you want to?
No, he's too pure for that.
Yeah.
No, I don't
yeah.
think so.
Let's
This
go
would be so
camping.
much fun
Let's
to
go
watch.
camping and do mushrooms.
This is what happens when you guys
I get
go
randomly drug
camping?
tested on my job, though.
They don't test for shrooms, my
They
man.
don't test for shrooms,
Yeah,
dude.
you can't
We're
test for
good.
that.
Just weed.
You can't test for
We'll
that.
go-
The
we'll go
rumor
camping
is it
with
comes up as food poisoning. Like that's what I heard.
No, no,
I've
no,
never
you
looked
can't
into it.
test
no
for
panel
it.
for it.
That's just what I've heard.
You can't
That's
test
why I.
for it.
That's why I preface it with
Opioids
like
only.
that's
It's the
what
same as like, what are they going to do? Test you for having a salad?
yeah, I
It's
don't know.
the same
I'm just,
family.
I know.
You
I'm
can
just
test
telling you what I
positive
heard.
for
I don't
opioids,
believe
though.
it.
But that's not an
Okay.
opioid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mushrooms is not.
It's
tested
psilocybin.
for.
It's
literally a
psilocybin.
Nightshade.
food
And
I
you
think-
get the same thing on a salad.
that
Okay, go.
fucks you up.
I
Yeah.
think there's some kind of chemical, like if you're trying to be an FBI agent or something, that would be in your hair, but there's no job.
Your
that's gonna test
hair?
that.
Follicle
Like
testing.
some CSI shit?
They took
Yeah, probably.
when I
That's
got a
about it.
base
Blood.
permit, they did that.
Your
But go
test
ahead.
has come back for
For what?
positive for being
Hey,
rad.
Hey, Brian.
What
do
about
you
your
regret?
biggest
So-
regret?
Stealing so much
A
money from the
month?
government?
A month before I paid in. Okay, I've paid in for years.
The
I finally got
IRS.
something back. So like a month leading up to like where everything just like shut down, I was like doing very good health wise. I had like
Just
I went
ignore
like a
her.
little bit over a month of not smoking cigarettes. I was still going to do comedy shows and open mics, but I wasn't drinking any alcohol. I really had like my diet like on track, and I was like eating healthy, and don't think I had any soda or anything for like a couple of years up to that point. And then everything came to a screeching halt. And then slowly but surely, I just regressed back. And I wish
And you got funny again.
I wish. No, because I had questions. I like to think and have questions about things, but then you can't question anything nowadays, so everyone gets mad at you. So
Besides me busting a joke, do you
I know.
feel? Do you
But
feel?
then my regret was not being like, okay, I don't
Staying
have it.
with
I
it.
don't have it. I don't know when I won't have a job because I didn't get fired until June. So I thought I might be going back
Yeah.
every 2 weeks or something like that. I wish I just would have stayed on that. No smoking. No,
Pouring.
comedy went out the wayside anyway, so I
Yeah.
could easily stop drinking. I wish I didn't start drinking at home. I really don't do that now. I haven't done that since like August. So the drinking's not a
You
thing
just drink
now.
when you come here.
Pretty much, yes. Which is why I pound them back when I'm here because I have
Okay.
fun.
Well, there you
And
go.
I wish
Oh,
I
speaking
would
of
have taken all that free time to started working because I was starting to work out too. I wish I would have worked out, not smoked, and probably like been smarter
are
at the
you
grocery
Googling?
store, and just like would have
Wanna
been
make
like,
sure I say
now's a
it
cool
right."
time to cook my meals, eat healthy. Get shit on track. Yeah, shit's fucked up and crazy, but this is what I can do for me now. And I didn't do any of that shit. I was just like, bought some weed from my buddy, and I was just like, hey, you guys
Let's
want?
jump off. Let's go.
You guys
Yeah.
told us to stay at home 15 days to stop the spread. Flatten the curve. Something about the hospitals. Whatever.
I'm gonna
And
be
let's just
tripping
stay
the whole
home.
time.
And then that lie just dragged out, and I was just kind of like, whatever, fuck you. And I watched all the conspiracy videos, and I just stopped giving I stopped giving any shits about
Well,
anything.
you start watching conspiracy videos that will knock you off the wagon.
Yeah, but then I was just like, not enough people are
Okay.
dying for me to take this seriously.
Okay,
I have,
Stubbs.
I have a real question to ask you real quick,
Yeah.
and this is
But that's my biggest
God honest
regret,
truth
is not being better.
What about
that
cutting
I
your
really
hair?
want to know. I really
Yeah.
want to know.
Liquid death.
Yeah, you don't drink that. That'll make you so fucked up.
You
have
don't
a
drink
pact
that.
with the
I
devil.
don't-
Okay.
I don't drink
because it's
that.
water.
Where's my camera? Crunch Enhancer Amaretto Stat with pecans and lactose.
That's the dessert.
I don't
I
know
was
that
telling
you
you about.
should be
Pecans.
drinking that if you can't even read it.
My real question to you is something I want to know is since when you were sober, quote
I
unquote,
would
you know,
still
you were
smoke
clean.
weed. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
Do you feel your comedy improved?
Did you just snap
Your
at me?
performances and
I
comedy
didn't
improved?
have any
Drinks, and let me
performances.
share this with
No, they
Not
That's the
during, you
thing.
didn't have anything during that time at all?
No, like
You
shit
were
was getting
restricted.
canceled. I had like a weekend coming up, and like in
You didn't have one or
April.
two or anything? You didn't. I was just wondering if you felt like you had a clear head on stage.
No, so the
Jesus Christ.
the next thing I
God, smell
had.
that.
So I can't remember. I did a show
Smells
at
like
Dallas
those
Comedy
chocolates.
House outside. Rest in peace, because they closed up, and that was like April or May or something. No. I saw Windows Smash, so that was in June. So and I had a couple of beers. No, because
And that was it?
I really didn't have any opportunities to. And even when I do comedy now, like I'll have a few beers. You know, I have like a beer or two before I go on, because that really doesn't affect how I'm on stage. I still get like nervous just being a performer on stage, which you want that to always be there, and it's still there. But you know, I might have one or two beers before I go on stage. You know, but I have like ever since I started working full time back in August. So
40
back
hours
in
a week.
April, I went and bought a bag of weed for my best
For the
friend,
lay person.
who's my de facto weed guy. I still have just a tiny bit about a weed from that bag, because for some reason, I can't explain it, I barely smoke weed now. And it's not like a thing. It's not a conscious effort to stop smoking weed. I just stopped doing it.
You're like Jesus.
This tastes like that horrible
No.
chocolate.
But
Do you like it?
I love it.
It's freaking great,
yeah,
isn't it?
it's great.
You two hate
I
it.
almost died. I don't like it. I almost died just now.
I don't
Mom
like
tried
it.
to poison
Here.
me.
like,
I was just wondering where that went. Like,
Here, let me give you some more.
no, just because.
Give me some more.
what?
Give us a
I thought you liked
Okay,
it.
wait. No,
I'm
here.
drunk.
I'm sorry.
It looks
I
like mortar
completely-
oil.
I get what you're saying. Like that
Kisses.
month or that month plus, I would go. No, actually,
It's
that
really
was really
good.
helping me. I understand. I completely misconstrue what you're saying.
Isn't it good?
So before
No.
COVID hit, and I was going out and doing like when
Undecided.
I was on
Sober
shows and open mic and being pretty much sober, it actually helped me very well, because I was really focused on accomplishing
No,
something
thank
at an
you.
open mic
Check
for
it.
5 to 7
Tell
minutes.
me what you think.
So I really was like, all right, I'm not here just to drink and fuck around and
Should
talk
I
to
play
my
bass
friends.
sober?
Try
I don't
it,
know.
dude.
No.
Do you really want to
That's
get
good.
something accomplished?
No.
Because that's what I would
Not
recommend.
I've already
anything
accomplished it.
called
That,
liquid
that
death.
instrument is boring.
There
There
The
you
whole
go.
case,
Hey.
but someone
Stu-
thanked them.
Stubbs
They're
and
recording.
Ivy need to answer this
What?
And
question.
they were recording.
You regret?
Losing your phone Halloween night and missing my show as a guest spot.
No regrets, homie.
No.
No regrets.
that was the best.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Stubbs
That
lost
was
his
never-
phone
not
under a
one?
refrigerator.
You don't.
Oh yeah,
not
there was
one?
that.
What?
Hey,
There
not
was
one.
that.
One letter.
Regret.
Not one letter.
Not one letter.
Have you seen Meet the Millers?
Maybe leaving your keys in the
No.
car?
Well, that's what
You not
No.
regret that?
No.
No?
Movie
Oh, yeah,
night.
that was bad.
Y'all need to watch.
Hey,
Meet the
Dustin,
Millers.
no.
Funny.
I bet he
No
regrets
Is that
leaving
the
his
RV
locking his
movie?
keys in the car.
Aren't they in a movie? Aren't they in an RV?
That probably
Regrets.
sucked.
I don't
Locking
know.
his keys in the car was funny.
Hey, but I watched
Jennifer
y'all
An-
accomplish something. That was really fun.
No regrets.
Do you have any regrets for
No
2020?
Yes.
Name them all. Are we gonna
His
tell
name
him?
is.
We're gonna tell him, Ivy.
No, I would
Oh,
never
we
say
did have
that
a
out
question
loud.
for Ivy on
What
here.
is
I forgot
it?
about it. Favorite date of
My favorite
2020?
date of 2020.
Not why, just the
Yep.
month and the number.
My favorite date of 2020.
Was it
Did I
on a
even
lake?
Go on.
April 25th.
Was it on a
Was
boat?
it
not
in a
too
deer
hot,
blind?
not too cold. Was it a bird blind?
I was on
Was
a
there
raft.
a man with a camera?
We went to a state park and there was a bird blind.
I had a duck call.
It was all you can eat crab.
We went to Steel City Pops. That was my favorite date.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good one.
That's pretty good. Pretty cool go-to place.
Yeah.
I don't. My biggest regret is. I don't know.
Yes.
Setting that guy up at
Not
now.
enough
regrets.
boat adventures.
Keeping the show going. No.
Oh man.
Mike
No,
off.
my biggest regret is I
You didn't eat enough fiber.
yeah. I really wish I had traveled more.
It's kind
During
of
a
tough.
pandemic.
It's kind of tough though.
No,
Yeah,
but driving.
you could travel and
Oh,
not
okay.
see
No,
people.
driving around,
I think-
adventuring.
yeah.
Man,
and
gas
doing
was
stuff.
really cheap there for a hot
Super
minute.
cheap. It
Oh,
still
Gas
is.
was
Yeah, it's
super
still-
cheap.
Yeah,
no,
compared to
still.
years ago.
I need to
yeah.
replace my brakes though. So there's that.
You
I
don't
need an
really need
oil
them.
change.
But I've got a goal for
They're overrated.
Since I
2020
flirted with the oil change
Brakes.
guy, and I can't
for
go back.
2021 that is basically like kind of visit one state park a month.
I remember
I
you
want
saying
to do
that.
that.
Yeah.
That's
I think
so
we should all do that.
That's so what?
Until one of us goes missing.
Yeah. No, I think it would be a good one.
Who doesn't
Okay.
have a patch?
Oh, Ivy doesn't.
I don't.
Oh,
don't.
maybe this year
Oh, I
y'all
don't
could
have a patch.
earn a patch
I don't have a
by
patch.
going to a
You-
state park with us
Yes.
once a month.
In
you have
February.
to sleep there
Yes.
to earn the patch.
Yes, but you don't have to sleep with anybody. You can just you
Yeah.
can sleep in your car. You can sleep.
In Dustin's car with a queen size mattress blown up in the back.
You
Can
can
I
sleep in
sleep
my car.
at a hotel and come back the next morning?
Nope.
That's like cheating.
up to her.
What if she brings breakfast?
I mean, there's a committee
What
between.
if I meet?
I think the
Okay,
motel provides.
It's
Hold
gotta,
on.
It'll be a vote system between
Egg
her,
McMuffins.
Jeff,
What
and
if
I.
I bring continental breakfast the next morning?
Me,
Yes,
Jeff,
yes.
and Dustin will have to
I like
agree.
this.
But there is something about cooking on a steel griddle over a fire.
And we have a coffee
I'm gonna need
percolator.
the Lord to back
What about
me
a
up
McGriddle
here.
from
Is he
McDonald's?
watching? Please.
I don't know, but I have a bunch of these
Jeff
patches,
Lord,
and it
I
seems
need
like
your
people
help.
need to earn them.
Yep. We're gonna have an art
All
day.
the cool kids
Yep.
have them,
Yep.
Gotta go.
and it's
Yep.
state park.
I
stuff.
have the clothes for it.
We have one.
I bought them.
Outdoorsy
Then wear
Ivy.
'em.
She did. Everything's monogrammed.
Listen,
Can
we
I do
won't
all of
make
this in
you
a
sleep on a
bikini?
raft. All right, we have one last question.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay.
This is pretty easy, and then we'll close the show. This will kill off 2020. We'll say goodbye. We'll tell it to kiss our ass.
Yep.
Do you like drunk sex?
Yes. Duh.
I've never had it.
I haven't had.
What?
Never had drunk sex?
Not like sloppy. I like sloppy, totally fucked up drunk because
Where you're just having sex for hours because it's drunk
no,
sex?
I'm like talking whiskey dick, where you
No.
drank so much you can't even
No.
you
No.
can't even.
No,
Never
no,
happened
no, No.
Dear Jesus.
When I'm drunk, I get harder.
Well, that's that.
Sorry.
Is that the Adderall a side effect or something?
Well,
the
thanks for telling
Adderall
everybody
side
what
No,
medications he's on.
no,
Thomas?
But
He has before, dumbass.
I'm trying to keep it
Drunk
quiet.
HIPAA.
sex.
No,
Seriously, I've never had it.
you never have.
No,
You've never had drunk sex?
no.
God. Okay.
It'll open you up for pegging.
Honestly, I don't think I have either.
Never been that.
It'll open you up for pegging.
She's done.
She was done
Yeah,
a
she's
while
done.
ago.
Yeah.
She was done a while
All right.
ago.
Damn.
That was good.
Yeah. This is when we're. Never mind.
You?
I'm waiting for everyone to shut up so you can just ask me the question in full.
Yeah, I want to know this
Oh.
question
There's
too.
more
Is
to
it-
the
there's-
question.
is there
No,
more?
No,
it
just-
is. Do you
everyone's
like
been
drunk sex?
Absolutely. There you go. I wanted to reply that way, especially
You wanted to be
Halloween
asked again?
when you're
I'm
in
like Thomas.
Frankenstein
I've never
makeup.
had it either.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Or
So-
in a, in
Hold
a,
on,
in
let
a
me-
cabin in the
let me
Smoky Mountains
I
of
need
Tennessee.
to reverse this for Stubbs. Do you like sober sex?
Steam oil just spewed everywhere.
That's
Yeah.
rad.
I'm with you. I like sober sex.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty neat. You can
Yeah.
kind of remember it.
Yeah.
I've never had drunk sex.
My girlfriend says I'm sloppy when I'm stoned.
See, I'm not the only one. Thank you.
I
It sounds like we
make
need
out
to,
with guys and then like
But
the
you don't
sober part of
drink.
me is like, yeah, I don't really drink. That's the other thing.
And I don't
You
blame
like
you.
drunk sex.
Like, that's a really risky thing to do
Yeah.
when you're just dating and running around. So I don't blame
Yeah,
you. on
I don't
that.
really
I don't
drink.
blame you on
Oh,
that.
That's why you
true.
do it with a
True,
friend.
true, true. I've only
Drunk
had
sex
drunk.
with a
I
friend.
have only had drunk sex with my dick appointment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're a friend.
Don't
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
refer to your
If you-
OBGYN like that.
That's like it requires a level of trust.
For sure.
Yeah.
And if you're just still just dating. Or
I don't
whatever.
trust anybody that much.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's totally cool.
Yeah.
No, I get it. That's cool. Now Thomas has been with the same woman for like how long?
9 years.
And you
And
haven't
you've
had
not
drunk
had
sex.
drunk sex.
Well, she doesn't drink like at all.
But you can.
Yeah,
I know, I do.
Shelley.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Just walk in
I'm
there with
going
a
to talk to Shelly.
couple of 6-shooters and be like,
You ever
"Let's
had
go."
mushroom sex?
Yeah.
You know the answer to that. I've told
He's
you I never
done
had them.
mushrooms.
Although this one across the table accuses me of being on them all the time.
I've got some if you'd like to try
Yeah.
some.
I get sometimes like, man, you know.
Have you ever
shrooms or
had an
something?
after sex cigarette?
It's hard to believe,
Sorry,
isn't
dude.
it?
No, I like blaming
I do.
people.
I'm guilty of that.
Shrooms. Are you on shrooms?
Did you eat some acid, man? You're not acting
Did somebody
right.
give you a
Eat
little
some
stamp?
acid.
How high are you?
Yeah.
And I asked him that whenever I first
What's
got
weird
here.
is when people ask you and you are, you're like, oh,
I don't know. Oh.
How high
Now-
am I?
I straight lie.
The problem
I'm
is
not
like
high at all.
We need
Yeah.
one more question from the box.
Yeah,
marijuana
one more
sex.
question from the box.
Marijuana sex is bad because
No, I love it.
I forget that my dick's attached.
You start thinking about things, and you're just like,
Just
"Oh
sit
wait,
there.
I'm mid coitus right
I
now."
forget that my dick's
Marijuana
attached.
sex?
Do I have a penis?
On the pots.
What is
Yeah.
a penis? Man, that shit looks
You
weird.
have sex on
right?
the
We should
pot?
have her.
Oh yeah,
On
let's
the
have her do it.
pot?
Do
We
I
should
have
have you pull
testicles?
it.
What's
Okay.
weirder, a penis or a vagina? Man, they're both crazy. This is.
Something feels
All right,
good in
what do
my
we got?
groin.
All
right, Ivy, what is
oh
it?
shit! I'm having sex right now. This is nuts.
Uh-oh, she laughed.
What are
Hold on.
those?
What's the
What
question?
is-
Ivy
What
thinks
is
it's
it?
funny.
Who is the sexiest person here?
Oh.
Oh damn!
It's Stubbs.
Steve- Oh,
I
thank
was
you.
gonna say
Thank you very much.
Stubbs.
I was going to say Thomas for sure.
I was going to say you.
I was going to say myself.
Oh, thank you.
Hell yeah, it's Dustin.
Yeah, it was gonna be a
Sexiest
tie
man-
between me and Dustin.
Sexiest man at the
This
table.
question is tame.
Oh, she said person,
Dustin.
not man.
That one's same. Here you go. Here, grab another one. That one's.
Ivy
was
can't
so-
find the box.
Close my eyeballs.
Whoa, there's the flicker again.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever made a video of yourself?
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Well, duh. Who hasn't?
Of doing stand up.
Like in the last week?
Yeah, my show's live
What?
every Sunday
Does that-
on
what
YouTube.
exactly?
There's a bunch
Is
of
that what
videos
that
of me on
says?
YouTube.
Does the video imply
The video
sex
of
or
what?
anything?
Yeah, what is
yeah,
this a
video
video
of
of?
what?
Doesn't say
You're,
of what.
you're holding the thing.
Doesn't
so
say.
you can,
It doesn't say. It could be anything.
you can specify.
Oh, stand up. I'm out. All right. Cool. I mean,
I have
okay,
tons
well,
of
it's not
performances
that.
on YouTube
Like
Yeah.
a sex video?
of bands.
Yeah, sex video. Have you
Okay,
ever made
sex
a sex
video. Have you ever made a sex
of
video?
yourself?
Have you not been on my OnlyFans?
Ugh.
Who?
I don't subscribe to that. It's kind of weird for me.
Well, I've got the ads blocked for DFW. It's for
Oh, it's for the rest of
The
the
rest of the
world.
country.
Gotcha.
Damn.
I've got my ad blocker on point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas?
Thomas?
If-
Nope.
If you
I have not.
If you hop on BitTorrent, you can find some videos.
On the dark web.
This is my favorite that Ivy and I both said Thomas at the same time.
Yeah.
No,
Susie?
matamos a Santa Nata.
Susie,
No, we skipped me for a reason.
any video
Oh,
of any
because
kind.
there is a video of
We
you
sure
floating
did
around.
skip
We
you
sure
for a
did
reason.
Of
skip
any
me for a
kind.
reason. Go ahead, Brian.
I've been in, I filmed myself doing stand up, obviously.
That's not what
I've
we're talking
been
about.
in a sketch
Susie
video. I've never filmed myself having
Ramone.
We
sexual
said
relations.
Have
Oh,
you
y'all
ever?
said sex? No.
No, really?
No, I don't need to.
Why
I'm
do
there.
I-
I'm there. I
You
don't
want
I
to
don't
watch
need,
the tape back to see like what you could do better?
No,
Yeah.
It's like
because my
like-
memory
like game
works.
tape.
Yeah, it's game.
Yeah,
you
game
can-
tape.
You can correct me real time. I don't get this. We go see the game tape thing.
Well, it's not the girl's job to correct
stand
you.
up. Some stand up has some stand up comic has a great thing. Just kind of like, no, I think it's Ellen DeGeneres. Even she's like, let's go back and review the tape. No,
Dustin has a
stop
question.
crying. Let's go.
What's the question, Dustin?
I put Susie Ramone nude into
Oh
Google,
shit.
Oh, shit.
and the first thing that comes up are the archives of the Jerry Jonestown Massacre. Those are the first two search. And then the third one is the topless review British nudity database.
Not me. That's another
Are you
Susie
British?
Ramone.
Well, she's not
Are
British.
you British?
No.
Are you British?
It's
I
funny.
should
You should
know.
be like, Mom, are
I
we
kid
British?
you not. I kid you not. Come look. The first photo when I click on images, when I take Google images, is a picture of the confounded.
What?
Oh my god, it is!
The third picture is a picture of the confounded. The
Is this a dog person?
I don't know what's going on. The fifth picture is you with when Sally and Tara came over and did the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Jerry Jonestown Massacre show.
Oh, that's
But
hilarious,
the
man. My
top
band.
two confounded photos.
So why is this question so hard for you to answer, Susie? What's going on?
Ivy doesn't need to know that.
You're on the Jerry Jonestown goddamn massacre. This
No,
is,
and I
think
don't
you
want
made
to.
it
I do
obvious.
not want to
Goes
know
down.
Ivy's answer to
Why?
it
Like
either.
Fuck is
Like
the
when you plead
confounded
the fifth.
connected to this?
You have
I
to
don't
respect
know.
the box.
I have nothing to do with it.
You know.
Oh, that's a secret I'll never tell.
Can I please?
Y'all
Blow
just love
my
bowing out
off.
when convenient. This is
Today.
why.
I answered it. I just answered it.
I think y'all missed that we winked
No.
at each other.
No, you're giving a politician answer. and
Oh,
just
God,
kinda
he's pulling
read
another
between the
question.
lines.
Another
Uh-oh.
question.
Another question.
All right.
I'm ready.
No,
I'm
no,
ready.
no.
I'm ready.
This is
Never
why the
done.
patriarchy
I have been
exists because you
asked
can't
to
give a
film.
straight fucking answer.
I've been asked to film, and I told
No,
him to
I
go
don't
fuck
like
himself.
this one.
But
Good job.
This is weird.
I like it that we winked
Are
at
you
each
allowed
other.
within
your
500 yards of
favorite
a
author?
schoolyard?
my favorite author, F. Scott Fitzgerald.
My favorite
so
author.
basic.
Who's the one who did
Yeah,
one
he wrote
for the
Zelda.
money? Two
Mine's
for
Judy
the...
Bloom. Tales of the Fourth Grade
I
Nothing.
don't really remember,
What?
Me
but
either.
she's great.
Yeah, she is awesome.
These.
I
Okay.
put that in a joke recently. too.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Oh, it was just like
Remember
No, we
Superfudge?
get it. You're a comedian.
Remember
that was a
Superfudge?
Facebook joke. I was like,
Superfudge?
everyone says it's Brave New World. A lot of people.
What
say
is
it's
something
1984.
that
It's
people
Tales from
think you
the
would never do, but you have?
Tales of the Fourth Grade.
That's the last one.
What was it?
Let's start on the other side of the table.
What's the question?
What is something that people think you would never do, but you have?
Oh, man.
I've had sober sex.
Nope.
What is something you think
Me? Why am I first? I said to go to the other side first.
you people wouldn't think you've done, but
Does
you
this have to be this year or?
No, just
Okay,
whenever.
anytime?
And this is it. Yeah, this.
I had sex in the backseat of a car while his parents were driving.
Wow.
What
kind of car was it?
Wait,
Wow.
no, car or no, car.
That's my
What is it?
girl.
Was it a Honda Civic?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is this, like a Ford Escort?
No, is
Were
this
they
a car
right
or an
behind you?
SUV? No, you should have said minivan then. No. A car implies a
God,
front
that's
seat
loud.
and a back seat.
A
You
minivan.
asked me what's
Yo.
something I did that people
3
wouldn't
rows or
suspect.
2 rows?
Three rows.
Okay, so you're on the
rows.
3rd row.
I was way in the back.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
That's
No.
fucking fantastic.
Then you should have
That
said
is.
car
That's
because a
respectable.
car implies 2
Jeez.
rows
No,
minimum.
no. The best
No,
is that.
that's amazing.
The best is that.
Shut up.
It is amazing,
Okay.
but it's not a car.
Wow.
I know.
You shut her down.
Damn,
That was
Lord.
amazing. Shut up.
God.
Alrighty,
that was almost bad.
328. I need
Like
to
they would
sample that
ever
too.
know.
No.
Shut up.
Grandma should put a little makeup.
ISO.
Ivy's probably the only person who can shut me down. I'll listen to her.
All right,
That
you.
was a close one.
Something that I've done that people probably don't know.
That wouldn't think you would do or don't
I
think you
wouldn't
would
think
do.
I would do.
I'm sure this is a short list.
Sudoku puzzles. And, yeah.
Are you good at them?
Sober?
Yeah, I am pretty good. And sober and drunk. Yeah.
Sober and drunk.
Yeah.
Same
Nice.
answer.
That
Nice,
and let's see. I used to do mortgages and finance and stuff and make people
You know, I've told
get in their
people that, and
homes
they're like,
stuff.
"What?"
What? Yeah. Yeah, so
They're
No,
like, they're
I
like,
like it because I've asked you some questions and you've helped me
no, but
along.
that's
Yeah.
amazing when people have gone, well, have you refinanced your house, blah, 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 since you've owned it? And I've been like, yeah, Stubbs did it for me. What?
How did?
Huh?
yeah.
How have
It's
you
like,
not
no,
been
it's-
I've been in
foreclosed on by-
I've been in an actual tornado and had to get out of a truck too, like and lay flat on the ground. So that was probably something that a lot of people.
think that you would rather die than do that.
Sorry, what?
No, that's not the question.
He said, "What's something that you've
Oh,
done that
yeah,
people
no,
wouldn't
no, she's
expect
right.
you to
She's
do?"
right.
So the
She's right,
alternative
yeah.
is,
What
would you
did they-
rather stay in the car and
Oh,
die?
okay.
Yeah, I confused the question to with like the truth and a lie thing. When you do make icebreakers and stuff.
People
There
wouldn't
you go.
expect me to look out for my own skin.
I banged my daughter's soccer coach.
There we go.
You what?
You did what?
I love that story. I love
was-
that journey for you.
Yeah,
For real?
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
you did what?
I banged my daughter's soccer coach. It was right after my divorce, and something just clicked with us. And she was newly divorced too. I think she
Is
was
that the one?
way out of my league.
Wait.
Did y'all
You took
have?
pictures at?
Was it?
That was her?
Yes.
And
Was
Mia
it-
Hamm was all
Hold
the
on,
rage
hold
at
on,
the
hold on.
Was it a
time.
good
Stop,
fun?
stop. She's fucking hot.
I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, she
Sympathy
went, I guess she
lay.
went, yeah, probably sympathy lay.
I feel sorry for this guy.
Was
It's probably
it
only
Carl?
once you're just watching your daughter. You're actually
Oh, it
focused
wasn't
like
just
on your
once
daughter's
either.
like. I got
Did you-
fought
it was a-
divorce,
it was a
just
time.
kinda-
Like
she's
the
just
a
first
period.
time, the first time was it like she was walking out of a bar drunk? It's like, yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
So that you're
No.
picking up your daughter from practice.
It was underneath the bleachers at a game.
Were you completely not even trying, and you're just like there to be a father, and you're just like, you know, you have this life event going on, and she's just kind of probably picked up on it. You're just like, this guy's vulnerable. That's hot, you know. Just
That's not far
She
off.
seduced you.
I think I
that's
got
probably
seduced,
it.
yeah.
That's
That's
probably
hot,
it. Yeah, you're probably into
She was
You
smoking.
weren't even
You know what?
trying, and you're just there being a dad, not even trying. She's just
There's
like,
something
I'm
about-
hot, and he's
She had
not
a
even
fi- she
looking
had
at
like a
me
plan.
that
She didn't
way.
even
Five
try. She just was like, "Hey,
No.
you, me, let's go."
There's something
Honestly, I
about
think
the
I was-
idea of
You-
being
hey,
seduced by a
you,
woman.
me,
I've said that
let's
to
go.
sex
Is that the
Does
before.
song?
that work? Does that work?
Do
If
that,
I just
what I
walk
just
up
said.
to some random dude and I'm like, "Hey, you, me, let's go," would that work?
For a guy like
Probably
me,
7
yes.
times out of
For
10.
sure, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know about Thomas though.
What do you know when you don't know about me?
That,
Would
that
that
question.
work? Would that work on you?
On me?
If a
Yeah.
hot chick walked up to me and go, you, me, let's go.
And you didn't
I
have a
don't like your
girlfriend.
If I was
But-
single? Yeah, probably.
Being single though, I've also learned
We're
when
guys.
that happens and you say, yeah, that fucks with
Well,
like
what's
they
the-
it makes them more like
I don't
there's
like
something
that.
there's something that women don't like about a guy that'll just be like, okay. You know what I mean?
No,
That too, So
I have an issue.
women want a challenge too, is what I'm saying.
I
This
do
is like-
want a challenge.
Yeah, so-
You're right.
True.
But
that.
this
But
is-
if I'm walking up to some random dude and I'm like, "Hey, you, me, now," then I don't want the challenge.
That's right. And
Yeah, you're just-
it
yeah,
means
right.
she's
I know what you're
automatically
saying.
attracted to you, wants to get this going. What fear in my head
I'm
is
gonna
that
get killed.
no. She would
My
go.
shit's gonna get
Yeah.
stolen.
She would go. You would go meh, and she go tell her friends, and her friends would tell her friends, and her friends would tell her friends, and her friends would tell her
And so
friends.
on, and so
Well,
on,
that
and so on.
happens all the time.
And
anyway,
then-
Why
so-
would you say meh?
You're on a blacklist.
Then,
No
not,
guy would
then you
ever say
can't bang
meh.
a soccer coach for
And
the
you can't-
Tri-County
I'm
Well,
area.
stuck
hey,
on this
let me
part
clear
where
the
it's
air.
like,
That's
meh.
not how this happened.
you
by
will
the way. It
never-
was not. I put some game down. It
And-
was just wasn't total.
Well,
it
the
wasn't like,
outcome is you will not bang the U.S. women's.
but it
soccer
was a
team.
kind of. It was a one of these weird. Was like
Yeah.
it was one of those off beats where it's like,
we
whoa,
should do this.
yeah, it just came out of nowhere and it was like really
Mhm.
weird and awkward, and then all of a sudden we're like, all right.
Was it
Yeah,
rebound
fuck
for
it.
both of you?
What was the
I think
question?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Have
for
you ever
her.
been to space?
Have you ever banged Matt's daughter's soccer
It was for
coach?
me. It was for me. I was
Yeah.
like a year out,
Yeah.
like or not even a year out. I don't think of my
What was the fucking
long ass
question?
wedding.
Where
What's
is
something
it?
you've done that people wouldn't expect you to do?
You banged a soccer coach.
Yeah,
Wow,
That
that, took
was
us down a
wild.
rabbit
And you used to
hole.
work in
my
mortgage. yeah.
daughter's soccer coach,
You?
and I do
Not
Sudoku.
just any soccer coach.
And Sudoku. Yeah, that's right.
It was
And
the
mortgage.
She was like this tall.
Spinner.
No, not the. Good lord, dude.
I thought you were talking about the coach.
Dustin.
I was talking about how young my daughter was.
thought you were talking about
I thought you were talking about
No.
the coach too, and
No,
I was
dude,
like,
she
wow.
she was taller
She's a
than me.
tiny little person.
No, she was tall. Actually,
There it is.
now that
He's lost
Holy
it.
shit.
and she was a midget.
I didn't say that. I said she was a spinner.
Hey, who's this?
All right. So,
Oh, that's Matt's soccer coach that he
Oh,
banged.
damn.
all right.
On
So
the
Brian,
couch.
Brian, what's yours?
On the couch?
No, it's a joke.
It's never over.
What?
Bushwick Bill.
What'd
getting
you
on a
do?
Couch. It's a short.
I'm
people
not that
joke.
exciting of a person, so I'll say
No kidding.
karaoke.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's
How do you?
not over.
Okay,
It's never over.
Matt and I have done karaoke.
Yeah,
I'll explain.
What does
I've
karaoke
talked-
have to do with it?
I'm the one
Okay.
talking now,
yeah, we're getting communication
You've been
crossed
talking
now.
the whole time.
Oh!
and I'm trying to be nice
We're
and
so
only
late.
talk when it has to answer questions.
This is my
I've
boat.
talked so
I am
much
the captain
shit
of this
about
boat.
karaoke.
I'm
Is
the captain now.
when I'm dragged
I'm the
out to karaoke, I should be the last person. I should have to be dragged to sign up. But then some.
Is it
so
like
many
at
times,
Landmark or?
Have you ever
where?
gone with drunk stubs that's like, we're going to
No.
sing?
But no, anytime
What's your go-to
Girls
karaoke
just want to
song?
have fun.
No, we didn't.
to punish
Oh, we did sing that
the
one.
people
Yeah.
that have dragged
Those
me
are-
to
those are
karaoke
hit.
who at the point have not even
The
signed
hit.
up, even
you
though this
Wanna
was
Hurt
their
Me?
idea, and I hate
Oh,
karaoke.
That was a hit.
To punish the people that aren't even taking an initiative to do karaoke that they have come all this way to do it, I will usually sign up for and I've done this one time, and I will do it again. Kid Rock's Cowboy.
There you go.
When I know way
Mhm.
too many of the lyrics
Mhm.
without
Mhm.
having to look at the screen.
That's the only way to pick a karaoke
For
song.
funsies, Alan Jackson's Chattahoochee.
You know what
That's
we're
for
going to end the
me.
show
Dude from
with?
Family
Chattahoochee.
Matters?
You know what we haven't done in years?
What?
that?
A karaoke end of the show. We did that first year.
Oh yeah, I did a couple of those.
You did.
Yeah.
You did a couple.
I did nothing but a G
You
thing.
better get ready for Cowboy because it's coming.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I'm drunk enough. I'm not even drunk, but I've had enough.
You.
I think he's just like doing it.
I played bass and did backing vocals in a country trio for about a
Jesus
year.
Christ, it's all about Josh and the Jet Noise.
No, this was
A country album?
this was before even the Confounded. This was a year before. It was called the Wyatt Norman Trio. Yeah, and it's
White
The White
Normans.
no
Mormons?
Wyatt W-I-A-T-T.
White Mormons.
This
Wyatt-
is
for
racist.
sure. They're
Wyatt
from
Norman
Utah.
Trio. Yeah,
I've got to pee.
I like white Mormons.
Wyatt
gone
or
way too
White?
long.
Wyatt.
Can
W-
we?
Wyatt.
Can we
like the
change?
3
city?
hours now.
Can we change Stink Flamingo to the White Mormon Trio?
Oh shit.
Oh, something bad almost came out of it.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that was.
So that's it?
Well, yeah.
That's the
I-
most shocking thing.
well, Yeah.
Can you picture Matt
I mean, I've
Thomas
killed
in
a
a
man,
country?
but I mean,
yeah. I have guns too, but I never had
too.
to shoot anybody.
A lot of people don't know that I've been stabbed.
I know
Oh,
that
yeah.
story.
you've talked about it every.
I know that story.
Everything.
A lot of people.
Every November.
All right, you.
Every
What's the
November.
question? Could you
Every
please-
November. What's something that you've done that people wouldn't expect you to do?
Could you
Listen,
please use
you
it in a
can't do
sentence?
it because everybody expects you to do everything.
It's true.
Damn, that's good. Yeah.
I don't know. You've done some dark and evil stuff.
Like
Next.
what?
Start a cult.
You said next.
Do stand up.
You've
I
done
dare
some
you.
dark and
Name
evil stuff.
one thing that my mom has done that you didn't expect her to do. Have kids.
I can't say that on the microphone.
Get
Hey.
married.
Look.
2 chicks at the same time.
Date Ryan.
No man.
That one threw me.
Here for a loop.
Okay.
Finally
doesn't
break up
work.
with Ryan.
It was hard, but I did it.
Yeah, but that was weird.
Yeah, but
Y'all together
didn't
was
expect it.
weird.
Okay, wait. I'm lost.
Okay, I already answered it for you. Next.
Thank you. You,
I
Dustin.
was hoping she'd go long so I could think of something.
Oh. I
Yeah.
mean, you had all of Stubbs' turn.
Yeah. What have you done that people would not expect of you?
What's going on the YouTube?
I've cried during chick movies.
I expect that. Next.
You expected
Yay.
that?
Yeah.
Why? You think I have a sensitive
You're like
side?
a closet softie.
But you are a closet softie. Don't even try it.
I am.
There have actually been some animes I've cried at that I've watched with my daughter.
That's so cute.
That is adorable.
Is it weird?
You're with your
Wholesome
daughter. You get a
content.
pass.
Wholesome content.
Is it weird that anytime we send someone to space, I
Is it
cry?
we're talking about crying
That is
now?
weird. That I
Yeah.
didn't expect.
No, because that's goddamn American, sir.
Or
I
what
tear
about
up.
when you
like we're doing badass shit
Question.
that we shouldn't be doing?
It
and
doesn't
that intro
matter.
when you
It doesn't
Stop
matter to
this
most.
up.
No,
Oh,
it doesn't
wait.
matter to most people.
Time out.
and it's
Stubbs
sad.
has a question.
Have you ever cried in a commercial?
Yes.
During a commercial?
Yes. I've teared up.
No.
Thomas?
No, not during a commercial.
No.
The Super Bowl commercials
Have you?
give me
Oh
every
yeah,
year.
Super Bowls
No, there's
every
some
year.
good ones.
Every Super Bowl, there's at least one that I
But
cry
not the Lisa Loeb singing to dogs and stuff that are in cages.
No, no, no,
It's
First
not
off,
Lisa Loeb.
that's
That's
Sarah-
Sarah
Oh,
McLaughlin.
that's
at.
right.
Yeah, come
Don't
on.
you
She says
fucking
her name
tear
like
down
Jason
Same
Derulo every
person.
time.
Angel or Building a Mystery are both great songs.
I have an addition to this. There is one video game I've cried at. The beginning singing of The Last of Us.
Yeah, I heard that that's
Is that the
A lot
one
of
where he has
people
to
have.
save the little blonde girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ivy, with that.
Have you
with
ever
that
cried
video game knowledge?
during a porn.
Yes,
I've never watched porn.
Performing
one
or
I
watching?
No.
because
No.
I've never
Stubbs.
made a girl
After.
react like that.
No.
I mean, what?
Stubbs. Do you mean performing or watching?
But you've been filmed
been in a-
having
Oh.
You've
sex.
been in a porno?
No. I'm saying has he?
I didn't expect that.
You filmed yourself?
I
That's
didn't either.
awesome.
No. I was asking for clarification if you meant crying
Hey, listen.
while
if
watching
you,
a porn
if
or
that's how
crying
you
while
get your
performing.
Money, go for it.
Hey, are there
Yeah.
RoboTuner porn
Dude.
floating around out there?
You've already asked me that.
Google.
My OnlyFans redirects to my YouTube page for RoboTuner's Insignificant Podcast.
Okay, do I put RoboTuner nude or do I put Matt Thomas nude?
You're gonna come up with all kinds of strangers on the
You know,
internet
people
if you
have
do Matt
pseudonyms
Thomas.
when they do these things.
Yeah.
I bet you there's some creepy
Nobody else
Matt
has a
Thomas.
pseudonym.
Right? I'm like, you're gonna come up with some weird Matt Thomas stuff.
There was a,
Jesus Christ, there's a bunch of guys holding their dicks.
Oh my God, there really is.
It's
I'm
like my
looking at the-
DMs.
None of them are me.
Yeah, did I just get into Ivy's DMs?
All right, I gotta go home, guys.
All right, so
It's
Susie,
school
what's your
night.
answer?
You guys are ready.
What was
Have
the
you already
question?
get-
She
yeah,
already
you already said.
answered it.
That's right.
I answered for her.
two chicks at the same time. Yes.
Nope.
So
That was
not
not-
yet. Not yet. Got it.
Yes, Dustin.
Yes.
RoboTuner's nudes bring up, first off,
Anime.
His face.
a picture of a confounded, the picture of Tony and Nick from Panther City Exchange. The third picture is confounded. The fourth picture is, I don't know who all
What
that
is
is,
going
but
on
it's
with
one of our
confounded and pornography?
George. It's
What's the
the
deal
next
with
is the Jerry
confounded?
Johnson Massacre, but the fifth picture is Becky's boobs with stickers on them.
Boobs. Boobs.
The sixth picture is the Phantom Sensation.
Phantom Sensation.
Yeah.
Those people are
Yeah, I remember them.
irrelevant.
Zach's old band.
That name rings. Are you out of here?
Then second row down is
That was
another
it.
picture
He's
of
gotta smoke.
Becky's boobs. What is
Boobs?
going on? And then a bunch of
Boobs.
miniature guitars.
From Rush.
From Rush.
No. No.
Hey,
The
Roxy.
dog is in.
All right, are we done?
Yes.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Bye, 2020.
Bye,
Love you.
2020.
Didn't mean it.
Can we tell it to kiss our ass?
Yeah, kiss our ass,
rocks.
Seabass.
Yeah.
Kick rocks.
2020's done.
2020.
Fuck 2020.
I just hate to tell you that some of this is probably going to roll over into next month.
Sperm is gonna
Could
roll
be
over
no-
into
Roxy.
next month.
What?
That's what you said.
Just because you work in the sperm field doesn't mean everything is sperm.
You said, hate to tell you, sperm is gonna
Some
roll
of
into
this
the
is
next
going
month.
to roll over into next month.
That's
What?
not-
Some of this is going to roll over into next month.
We're not going to be right out of 2020 stuff right at the beginning. Just because it's 2021 isn't going
Like
to be.
COVID is what he's saying.
My second shot
that
is
was gonna be
in
on.
2021.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
We
Okay.
never talked
we
about
didn't
it.
talk about
That's
it.
our next show.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Half immune.
There's no
I
Bell's
mean-
palsy.
Your face doesn't look.
Jesus Christ.
Your face.
Roxy just scared the crap out of me.
Your
She
face,
doesn't have anthrax if that's
Yeah.
what you're asking.
half your face doesn't look like it's melted.
Thank you.
You didn't pass out or die.
Like
Nope.
Sloth from Goonies.
Roxy, go
I
outside.
I didn't get a headache. Everybody says on day 3 you get like the worst headache of your life. I didn't get that.
Are your labia still attached?
Yes.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah, all the important parts still
Boobs
work.
haven't fallen off.
Didn't see any leprechauns on my drive home, which is
No.
what my dad was afraid of.
No anal seepage.
No.
Whoa.
Ew.
And
I have full control
Vaccine
of my
side
body.
effects.
you have full control of your body.
Yeah.
You're not drunk.
Well,
Well, right now. I
no,
meant when you
I'm
take
not.
the shot. And then, so when you take your second one,
January 23rd.
that's the one they say everybody says
My
burns.
arm hurt so bad the last 3 days. Like I wanted to just.
Do you get flu shots every year?
I do.
Did it feel as bad as that?
It was worse.
Do you get
Really?
the flu?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Like ever?
But I also don't try to get sick. I did try to get COVID.
I also.
That's not contradictory
You
at
could've-
all.
I also.
We could have given it to you in
Why?
February.
I tried
It'd
to
be
get
great.
it. I wanted 2 weeks off of work.
So I have
That's
a
funny.
like a super immune system,
I'm
and
gonna
I
go purposely
never
get
I have a
COVID
ever.
horrible
work.
immune
I
system.
never ever get sick.
I have a terrible immune system.
Okay, I got a question for you. Do you
Uh-huh.
do you get the flu and do you get the flu shot?
I get the flu shot, but I don't ever get the flu. I
I
get it
don't-
like once
here's
every
the
10
thing.
years.
This
I
is
don't
like
get
an
I don't
Almathon.
get I don't get the flu
Ah.
shot, but I don't get the flu. I even asked my mom, does she ever remember me getting the flu? She says no.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm very hesitant.
Mhm.
I don't know if I should get the vaccine or not because also for
Everyone
the last
should get the vaccine.
Yeah.
for the
get
last
the
5
vaccine.
months, I've been out in random gas stations around literally thousands of people a week.
I don't know why you're telling us this
Why
now.
are you in a gas station with thousands of people?
That's
Like
his job.
literally,
Here's the
the
thing.
capacity
Here-
is
here
70
is the thing.
in most QTs.
Hey, before we eat, none of us, all 6 of us, none of us asked what we've all been doing, yet we came here anyways.
30-second delay.
I
and
don't
could
know what
see
Matt,
myself
Well,
doing
I'm
Ivy,
half immune.
Dustin, Susie, or Matt's been doing, but guess what? We all wanted to come here anyways, and nobody asked what we've been doing, did a checklist or any of that.
I
So
did. I stopped
nobody,
all- I
nobody,
stopped
I
all
got,
y'all.
I got
really-
my temperature
nobody
taken today.
really gives a shit.
No, I give a
No,
shit.
no, no, no. I give a shit. But
Then
I've
you
already
would have
had it.
asked me. you would have been like, who's going to be here and what have they been doing?
No.
I would like to say right now that I objected to you being on the show tonight.
Because she thought you had COVID.
Yep.
What evidence did you have?
No, not the evidence. This is not a trial. Come on.
No, she made an assumption. I want to hear why.
Because
you're COVID positive?
Because you've been in gas stations with thousands of people.
How?
You just said that.
I know, but you didn't know that until I said that.
Yes, I did. Because you said
No,
you've
'cause you
been
say it all
back
the
to
time.
work.
Turn the cameras
Since
off.
August. We've seen each other since then.
Kill me.
I think we're just fucking with each
But
other at this
also,
point.
I
Just
haven't
give me-
been
just
sick
give me-
at all
just give me-
since
give me-
then.
Just give me.
And if I've been
Pregnant
sick,
Ramo Dolphin, I want to die.
I would have been
Sitting
here.
that out
Also, our
for an
roommate
hour.
just got a negative COVID test. If that makes you feel any better, because her grandmother felt sick and got a test. I don't even know those
Bang, ding,
results.
ow.
Big Dang.
Are you ready?
Holy fuck.
I love
Nobody
that.
cares. I've talked to so many
Holy
random people at gas
We too
stations,
low.
and
We
nobody cares.
too low.
Love you, mean it. Bye.
Bye.
He's gay. I mean, blind.
That's it. 2020.
Yeah.
We killed it, right?
Ass.
Bye.
Kiss
We're
his
done.
ass. Kiss
See
your
you
ass.
next year.
Kiss his
maybe.
ass, Seabass.
Yep.
We'll take our normal first week of the year off, like we do every year.
Do you?
Do we?
And,
No.
I'll be here.
Don't. Oh. Okay.
I'll be here.
I'll be here.
Spinning the hits.
Spin
You'll
on
be
the
on
hits.
our
Spinning the
show.
hits.
Yes.
No, 2020 is bringing a whole new show. Just get ready for it.
2021.
21.
Or 2021 is bringing a whole new show. We are reformatting the show next week. You get ready for it.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be
The
different.
format
Yep.
going to be actual show notes.
He has
Actual
show notes.
preparedness. No,
What's wrong with Google
I'm
Drive?
just kidding.
she doesn't she doesn't like the way it looks. She says that I need a
Fuck you, mean
background.
it.
Red pens.
Cough dusted.
That's the way I'm going to do it.
That's
from
the
now
way
on.
that the
Is
show
there
has
any
to
way I
end.
can,
Fuck off,
change the
Dustin.
background?
All right, we're at it. Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Red
Good
pen.
night. Thank you.
Can I change the background on my notes?
Red
for
pens.
real?
I love everyone. Mean it. Wait, is that what you're mad at? Because our background's white?
I'm mad. I'm mad that it looked like Notepad on the computer.
Well, it's Google Drive. We're just defaulting.
Listen.
Can you change the way it looks?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
didn't
what
know
she
that.
was saying. You can check it out.
All right, live stream. Thanks for streaming in.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Thanks for listening.
Love you, Jen.
You got to see Ivy flip me off. As I said, fuck you, mean it. And
It's raining.
everybody else, is it wet out there?
Does your knee hurt
moist?
when it rains?
Do not run across that bridge.
It's like
It's
you have
slick.
ESPN or
All
something.
right, here we go.
Because I pay a monthly prescription.
Prescription.
Prescription fee.
To ESPN.
Got your scrunchie? Here, you sit here. Got your scrunchie?